tell me where you went. All the messages I sent with no reply.
Hi there guys and welcome back to Once Upon a Time in Blackpool Season 2, and I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith. Free kick now, Pichu to take. What a goal! Brichenko's time as the free kick taker is over. Pichu, I said it, he is the man. What a free kick, and we do it, we win 1-0. What a start to our season. Try and launch a counter over Boller to Hardy. Hardy on halfway, can he find someone here? He finds Herbie Kane, and Herbie Kane has scored. We got 15 minutes left here. It is Stoke 0, Blackpool 1, so even a full-time whistle goes. Stoke City 0, Blackpool 1. The result of our season so far, ladies and gentlemen. Pichu now down on the left here with Boller. We're trying to create something early doors. Herbie Kane from distance. Herbie Kane! Every time he does it, he is warmed up. It's a 20-yard blockbuster. I cannot. This is unbelievable. Then Bailey now comes inside. Kane again! What is going on? Herbie Kane again! It's unbelievable stuff. Everyone is a worldie, ladies and gentlemen. Between us now, Fonzo's played it again. Play it across perhaps. Bennett's gone in. It's a penalty to Blackpool. And Herbie Kane's going to take it and get the hat-trick. Herbie Kane, 35 minutes gone. Peterborough 0, Blackpool 4. We still haven't seen a goal. This is crazy. Bailey, can we find a place? Can Herbie Kane? I was saying, can we find a space? Herbie Kane finds a space. He can find a space. His fifth goal of the season. We head to the international break. This could put us top of the championship. Well, just before we get to Derby, I've been summoned to the boardroom, and normally that's bad news on Football Manager, but in this case, they want to offer me another new contract. So we'd like to gauge your opinion on whether discussing a new contract we're obviously pointing this time. I think that's a fantastic. Yes, guys, welcome back. It is Stream 8, and we are live here with Gillingham once again. Of course, we're in our third season now. As you can see in the bottom left of the screen there, we have won 3 trophies as well. We won League 2 in the first season to give us a promotion. Last season, we won the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, and then we also won the League 1 playoffs after finishing 5th, beating Reading 3-0 in the final, which takes us to what you see on screen now, where we're currently nearly halfway through the championship season here. 21 games played, in 10th place in our first season, with by far the smallest budget in the division, which is amazing. But anyway, I'll wait for a few more guys to get in here in a minute. While we're doing that, say hi in the chat, obviously, and hit the likes there. That would be unbelievable. It's obviously good to see a lot of people enjoying this stream, and hopefully there'll be a few in tonight. Let's take you through some recent results while I wait for people to get in here. Go back to the schedule. So it's been a bizarre one, really, because we quickly look at the table again here. We've played 21 games. We've won 9, we've drawn 2, and we've lost 10. So quite a mixed bag, really, very up and down. And as you can see, our results have pretty much followed that pattern, haven't they? There's been a draw, followed by a loss, followed by a win, up and down all over the place. Rather interestingly, against recently relegated Premier League sides like Brentford, where we were losing at one point, we've come back to win 4-3, and we did the same, ironically, against Wolves, which is insane. We were losing to Wolves at home, and we came back and won that one 4-3 as well. So it's a real mixed bag for me how we're doing so far, because losing to teams at the bottom like Derby and Cardiff, and Swansea, missed opportunities to have some better results, not drawing very many games either, obviously with just Birmingham and Bristol City. But with a good run tonight against teams like Middlesbrough, who are near the bottom, and Cardiff, and Queen's Park Rangers, who are in the middle as well around us, hopefully we can get some momentum going here, guys. And yeah, I mean, I think there's something to be a lot, proud about how we've done with this team, because obviously we haven't got a lot of money, but we're building with the best of what we got. And obviously we've got some big news to start tonight, because we're going to have to make a transfer sale, aren't we? Anyway, give me 1 second here while I just load something up. Right, and there it is, guys, on screen. Just before we get to the Abu situation, as you can see, we started this season with our 5 aims of the season, right? Which were to stay in the Championship, improve club facilities, improve club staff, FA Cup run to the 5th round. We haven't got to the FA Cup yet, so we don't know about that one. And to overall increase the squad value. The reason we've done this is to add a little bit more focus into what we're doing, because since the takeover in the summer, a lot of our financial worries have dissipated, and so a lot of our focus now can move away from just that basic thing of just looking after the club finances now into building the club further, right? So I wanted to give us a bit of focus, and I want every night, as part of a feature for this live stream, for me to achieve 1 aim a night. So last time out, as you can see, we improved the club staff.
So that one has been ticked now, and I can take you to the club stuff and tell you what I mean. We haven't actually fired anyone, but what we've actually have done is we've managed to just basically fill out all the roles. We've managed to bring in a bit of depth. So we've now got 2 coaches, for example, here. We've got Peter Gill and we've got Craig Bellamy in as a coach now as well. And obviously he's got experience working with Man City and teams like that. And same with performance analysis. We're going to add a few more scouts as well. We've got some little adverts running for that, and we filled out all our medical roles as well. So that's a good job done so far in order to really build the club further forward, right, and also keep looking at our coaching team comparison down there. We're getting a lot better to all our rivals now, despite having a budget of like 14 times less than Wolves, guys. I mean, think about that, 14 times less. It's insane. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the team we're running with at the moment, as we are approaching January, only a couple of weeks away. We have got a few long-term injuries with Colin Masterson, sadly, who's out for 2 to 5 weeks. And apart from that, there's only a few question marks about Derek Abu, who we got this offer for 1.6 million. And Kumbeni, who we're going to try and move on, because when you come to the transfers in, I'll get rid of my face so you can see behind me here a minute. Yeah, we're overspending on our wage budget right now. And actually, if a couple of years ago, this would have ruined us, right? But I go back to the finances, you can see our overall balance is still okay. I mean, our projection is still looking like we're going to lose money now, but we still expect to have to sell some players like Corness and people like that. So it's not a disaster to me that we are currently running over our expenditure allowance, really. I mean, obviously, FFP, we're fine. We could lose 15 million and still be okay with that. But yeah, so we're going to have to sell someone, which brings Derek Abu into the equation, right? Because he's surplus to requirements. He won't sign a new deal. He's only got, literally 6 months left now? So we have to make a decision here if we get rid of him or not. And we've decided to try and sell him before people can come in for him and offer him a contract and just take him off our hands. We paid 120,000 for him in the end. So we've got the offer in here from Malaga, who I think are in the 2nd division of Spain. Yep. So we're going to, I think, maybe, do we negotiate it, guys, or we just accept? I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a 50% profit in next sale, but I don't want to take the mickey too much, so I think we'll just go for that, and we'll accept that. So now if there's a sell-on in the future, we'll get 50%, and hopefully around about the 5 million mark. So we might be able to make £3 million off him anyway. So we've accepted that. Hopefully that'll sort the finances out and sort out our wage budget as well. Yeah, and hopefully then we can push on and solidify. I mean, the good thing is we shouldn't be going down, right? I think unless we have a bit of a massive wobble now, it is only 11 points gap between us and the relegation zone. So a good run for one of these teams could throw some disaster up there. But it does look like Plymouth, Blackpool and Bolton are just that bad. And we have got Middlesbrough next, which would be a good indication, right, of how good we are. If we can keep in touch with these playoffs going into January and get this budget sorted out before the end of the month, which is just behind my head here, then I think maybe we can make 1 or 2 strong plays here in January to try and push on and maybe have an outside playoff run again. I think if we actually get into the Premier League, we're going to be in big trouble, right? I don't think we can sustain it, but you've got to aim for it, right? Excuse me. Oh, my word. We got a Schalke interview. Where is Schalke now, guys? 16th in the Bundesliga. I mean, I've been offered so many good jobs, but we're in this for the long haul with Gillingham, aren't we? So we're going to decline that one and keep sticking at the job in hand, guys. But it's interesting because it's gone up from being offered Dutch jobs in the Eredivisie to now being, offered jobs in the Bundesliga. And we got our FA Cup 3rd round draw as well, which I didn't see us skip through there, but we have got Bristol Rovers away, guys, who are in League One. So that's good news because we obviously want to get to the 5th round as part of our aims, right? So that's going to be very helpful having drawn these guys. Right, anyway, let's keep on going here. Don't forget to say hi in the chat if anyone's in so far. I see a few people have been in and left likes anyway, which is really good. If we have a look at the team we got so far, right? The goalkeeping situation is an interesting one because I'll quickly take myself off this so you can actually see all the charts as well. Hang on here, look. There you go. So you can see at the top there, Yannick Van Osch is our number 1 goalkeeper at the moment. He was a last-minute addition on a free transfer. 29 years old. He's okay. He's a regular starter in his prime years. Looks like someone, that could be really good. Played 38 appearances last year for Warwick and he conceded 36, right? Or, RKC, sorry. So he's good enough really to be our starting goalkeeper. It's taken him a few games to get up to that 7.06. Before then he was playing terribly. But John McCracken, we also brought in this summer, hasn't done any good either. So he might be out the door because he's not very happy actually, and he is transfer listed. So, and actually we will offer him out again to see if we can get some money for him. Doesn't look like anyone wants him, but I can't guarantee he has a future. So yep, he's going to have a look out himself, which is good news. Hopefully that means someone will come in for him now. Yeah, and Abu's obviously going to move on, but we can move Oji back to left back or bring in a left back with that money situation. We have got Easton as a new centre back this year, Zand as a new central midfielder, who's more of an AM really, but we're playing him back there at the moment because he's found a bit of form there recently. Phoenix Patterson, we managed to sign up to a new deal, which was looking very difficult, but it's a 3-year deal on 8,500 a week, so that's good news. And yeah, we've got a bit of depth now as well on the bench, so it couldn't be we're going to have to try and sell here. We might be able to sell Itonde, who hasn't worked out, being a free transfer from Monaco's academy, hasn't got any sort of composure in front of goal and hasn't yet to score either. But yeah, we've got options here. We've got other players who've got interest in them as well. We might have to sell if push comes to shove, but you know, all in all, I think we've got a really good spot here with this team. I think we're looking in a really good position. Let's get these webcams back going here. And now we can get to this Middlesbrough game, which is going to be very big in the context of us maybe trying to push back on towards the playoffs. Abu's been linked with other clubs, but St Johnstone might offer 1.7 million. I'm surprised they had that in that division, but there we go. Anyway, we want to get this deal done for Abu before January, because if we don't, other clubs can offer him a contract and we'll lose him for nothing, which would be a big shame. As I say, that Zentrich in a big shame's out for 3 weeks as well, so that's disappointing. McCracken's got no offers here. He might be difficult to move on. We'll try though. Might be stuck with him and he might have to deal with being back up for the rest of the season. If we can get 80k for him, I think that's still pretty good. I don't get paid very much actually. I think it was about 75. Lewis Richardson, give him a telling off. Lazy at training. There's a few of them still this season. And normally we get it sorted out by now, but here we go. The fans expect us to lose this game today. Let's quickly go back to our team selection here, guys. Derek and Boo, despite the transfer speculation, can stay in for now. Corness is going to have to come out. I think that means Kumbi might have to go in, despite us trying to sell him at the moment. Declan Glass could come in as well, actually. Or maybe Ben Knight actually might be a bad shout. I know it's a bit unorthodox. We'll go with Knight, we'll go with Glass, and we'll get Zentrich off, obviously, because he's injured. And get Burke out on the bench here as well now. Leaves a good balance here. Corness being injured as well is a bit disappointing. Is there anyone in the reserves we can chuck up in here? I don't think there will be, but... Okay, maybe Koshi. Oh yeah, Roborex. What am I talking about? Roborex can go in here, can't he? The only reason he's down here is because he doesn't mix well with the others and he causes problems, so it's best for squad harmony to keep him out of the way, but here we go. A bit of a bodge to go with team today, but we still should be better than Middlesbrough all being well, right? They've still got some quality players though. I mean, look, Finn Aziz in the middle is nothing to be sniffed at, is he? We need to show everyone the recent praise is justified. And let's get out there, guys. First game of the night. Here we go. Mixed music vibes. Good evening, Tom. Good evening to you, mate. How are you doing today? I ran it a bit later tonight, so we seem to get more people coming along later on in the day, so hope that suited you tonight, mate, anyway. But yeah, I hope you well. First game, Middlesbrough away, so let's see how we get on here. And we've accepted the offer for Abu as well, which is a big one to Malaga, so hopefully he signs that contract in the next week or so, because then we can start planning for January, which is only 2 weeks away, right? And if we are still in touching distance of the playoffs, Fred, he's missed an open goal. Well, that's a bad omen to start the stream, isn't it, guys? Because Fred normally buries those. But yeah, once we get all that done, we can hopefully then plan for January, you see. So that'll be really good. But looks like Abu's going to put a good performance in. Benway's in the shop window as well. It's a bit risky, really. We probably should have dropped him because we don't want to get injured there with slide tackles. But Fred curling one in from distance. I love how he takes on the shot anywhere, doesn't he? He really is brave with his shooting. He just doesn't really care. He's just full of confidence. Mixed music vibes, just woke up. Oh, bless you, mate. No, I've been up for a long time today, mate. This will be my last action of the day doing this stream, I'm sure of that. Patterson's gone in the books here as well, guys. We're still dominating in the stats, look, aren't we? I mean, I think this formation's still doing its job. Oh, no, Van Oscher's got an injury. There's a head injury. Alright, McCracken's back in, guys. It's an opportunity for redemption for the guy I've written off after 20 games this season after his summer signing. Can he prove me wrong? I don't know if he will. We'll get to half-time, 0-0. This isn't good enough, guys. Completely unacceptable. We should be doing a lot better. Phoenix can come off here as well for Giroumi, who I think I might convert back up to the right wing. It's not worked the right back, has it? Good save from McCracken there. That's a bit more like it, mate. Take some accountability early. Rolls it out to Easton, who can play out from the back. Down to Phoenix, he's about to be replaced here. That's a poor pass. Sal's going to come forward now. Grant, who we looked at signing, has scored and punished us for it. It's disappointing. We looked at signing him, but he wanted like £16,000 a week. I mean, we can only afford that in League 2, right, with Bradley Dack. We can afford it in League 1 or the Championship. Yeah, very similar to what Fred tries to do, wasn't it? Keep changing here, keep going. We've still got Tiffany up front, which means we really want to invest the Abu money, into a forward where possible as well. I'm going to have to take him off here, aren't I? Let's get on Richardson. Oh, it's about to be a highlight, that's a shame. Anyway, Abu's got a throw-in now. Can we level this match? Fred's in. Finally, Fred scores on his third attempt, guys. It won't count. He's offside. He doesn't score on his third attempt. I've jinxed that one. Right, let's encourage the team here. This is what I mean about how we perform as a team. We're really bizarre because we seem to have games where we dominate and don't win. We have games where we dominate and we do win. And we have games where we get dominated. There's no in between. Oh, it's a poor header really in the circumstances. He probably should have let it come down here with his foot. Puts it over the top. 10 minutes now to save something from this match. Otherwise, we're starting the night with a loss, and it's a bad omen, especially missing the open goal early on with Fred. Is there anything left here? Come on, guys. Just added time to go. 4 minutes of it now. Looks like we're not going to get anything, guys. I think we've been FM there. We were utterly the better side on paper, but we just didn't get anything. I'm going to say we're training tomorrow. You've got to do better than that. I mean, you've got to take your chances, right? That's always what I say. That's what annoys me the most. That puts us down to 0 goal difference. I mean, we're consistently average this year, right? 22 games, 11th place. A lot of symmetry going on with the numbers. But it does put more pressure on this Cardiff game. And how's this injury situation looking? Oh, damaged neck, 3 to 4 weeks. Let's give him the specialist treatment. Got to look after the players, haven't we? Got to look after them, lads. Right, let's keep going and get to this Cardiff game and see what we have to do here. McCracken's going to have a redemption arc, isn't he? I don't think we'll go with Thomas. I think it will be McCracken until McCracken proves me otherwise. I mean, he's got such a beautiful name. You want to keep him, really, don't you? But it's just he's not really performed so far. QPR just around the corner as well. We're going to get through some legs this week. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, Van Oshoff, McCracken. We might as well untransfer this to him at the moment because we might need to go for another goalkeeper anyway if these injuries keep going up. Van Oshoff can come off for Thomas. Corness is back fit, which is helpful because I think Zan needs a rest for this one. Once the booze out of the way, I'm going to know what sort of money we truly have here, right? I think that's the problem right now. I don't know what to do about forwards here. I mean, I'm going to go with Richardson today, sorry. I don't think Tiffany's performed well enough. Patterson still seems to do well. Glass seems okay. I think we'll leave it at that and go with this. And the Boo can keep running out here. Let's keep risking his entire future by doing this. But maybe we should take him off early. But anyway, Cardiff once again. Kiefer Moore caused us all sorts of problems last time. The media guys have been really behind us. Go out there and get this done. But there we go. Let's see how we go with this game now. Cardiff right down the bottom, looking like they're going to be relegation fodder this year. Good corner from Cavallero, that. Managed to clear it away, though. And Phoenix now might be able to launch the counter for us. Corness comes forward, down to Abu, who comes forward now on the left, using his pace, comes inside. Fred now comes inside, lays it off to Hutton. Is there a shot coming here? There is some Hutton. Woodman does well there to parry it behind for the corner. Oh, it's a throw-in, sorry. As close to a corner as you could get. Corness comes inside now. Knight off to Hutton. Knight's played well in this DM role, hasn't he, guys? Played across. Fred picks it up. Corness off the inside of the post. We were queuing up to put that one in, weren't we? I mean, even Fred could have turned around and just put that one in the back of the net, but he just chose to pass it there. Tanner now down the flank, up to King. Cardiff looking dangerous. This is like what happened against Middlesbrough. We create some good chances. Oof. And then Cavallero goes close for the rivals here. Throwing down near their goal, up to Robertson. Is that Andy Robertson who used to play for Liverpool? Imagine if it is, guys. It could be, I suppose. I wouldn't have thought so. He's Scottish, right? Anyway, back to Woodman, up to Snoder. Back to Woodman again. Snoder, up to Morris. Comes forward, over to Cavallero. I mean, he's having a redemption story this year, really, isn't he, being his team? More good block there in the circumstances. I think the goalkeeper would have been beaten there. I think that's going to be a very difficult one to say. Phoenix can't get past his man there. He's having a difficult day again today, Phoenix, since he signed his new bumper deal. Free kick play he'll take now. Can he find someone's head? Low and hard, and a Boo hits it and it goes just over the top. I mean, it was a nice idea that, a bit different, wasn't it? In the normal set-piece range, what we've been trying to do. Knight now goes back to Easton. Forward to Phoenix. Cuts inside. Phoenix, underside the bar. I mean, we're just that close, right, all the time at the moment. That close. Like, a centimetre off all the time, guys. That's all we're off. Cardiff here playing some sloppy passes at the back, but Chiosi's going to come forward now in the space. Tanner, who was dangerous last time, comes inside. Stewart off the post, and we somehow keep the score at 0-0 here. Glass has kept that in and played it on to himself beautifully. Can he find a pass here? He can to Fred. Corner some distance. Woodman picks it out of the sky, reads the situation really well. Cornet's looking dangerous today, guys. Who's going to be the first one to score, do you reckon, tonight? I think it might be Phoenix, you know. I don't think Fred's looked up to the race this time. Once again, Richardson's kind of vanished, hasn't he? But Abu's also looked dangerous here. But I need to get him off because of that yellow card. We can't really do him under the suspension now. Cornet's in. We need to keep his legs, you know, as fresh as possible with all the games we've got coming up. Easton now. We haven't got the biggest squad again, obviously, so that's a big part of it. Gutas forward to Cavallero. They've got a few outlets, Cardiff. They're very dangerous when they come out with the ball, aren't they, really? Got to be a little bit careful on them here. Mixed Music Vibes, did you up the price of Abu? Maybe you want to keep Abu, injure him? No, we got 1.6 million, mate, plus 50% the next sale clause. Just Malaga accept it now, and not waiting to see. Then no one wants to make sure to stay at work on me. I kind of want to sell him, mate, right now, to be honest. I think we've got options. Oh, Stewart goes closer as we get to half time. I think we need to get the money because I'm £16,000 a week overspent on my wages. I need to go to the board, actually, on that note, and actually ask them. We owed card for what happened last time. Go get revenge, guys. But I think we can then get someone in for less money who's going to be exactly the same level of quality as him. So I think we're going to actually cash out for a good profit there. Bear in mind, we'll get 15 times more than what we paid for him. So I think he's the one we're going to sell for investment purposes, mate, basically. Yeah, so I think it's going to be goodbye. A sad goodbye to Abu, but, you know, he does have a real dangerous leg on him as well. And he loves to go diving in on players, so, you know, it isn't the end of the world for me. Burkout's come on here for the second half, covering off the yellow card. He needs some better performances. Willock goes close. It's behind for a goal kick. Hutton's looking a little bit leggy here. We've got another right back. Yeah, Jerome can come on here. And up top, Richardson's having a dreadful game. So I think we'll go for Roborex, the youngster, the young Dutch attacker. He's normally a right-sided player, but we haven't really got many options up top. And I need to get a striker as well. It's kind of like last season where I had to make a last-minute move for Marriott because like the striking options we had weren't doing it. So we need to reinvest that left-back money from Abu into a striker as well. You know, the better we can get, the better, right? Anyway, 5 minutes out of time. Looks like it's going to be 0-0. I guess a point's not a disaster, but it would have been nice to have got all three. Bearing in mind we were well in this one and at times dominant. I guess Cardiff, they were our equals. It's 0-0, guys. Very similar on the XG. Well done. You proved people, you know, wrong by not losing, I guess. Might as well keep the confidence up at the moment. I mean, we are 11 points off that now, but we're still 10 points off the bottom, which is even better news. So, and I do worry if we got into a bad run late in the season with injuries or anything like that, you know, it might be difficult to, you know, keep going upwards. Anyway, QPR next. Let's hope we can get that offer for a booth sorted because the time is ticking. We're getting towards Christmas now in game. Oh, we got an offer for Kimbeni. Only 95,000. Are you kidding me? He's worth £1 million. I mean, what are they thinking, guys? I mean, I'm not going to get it, am I? Let's give for $500,000 and 50% of the next sale. I think that seems reasonable. I mean, for someone that costs us nothing, let's get £500,000. I mean, I was being reasonable there as well because he's worth $1 million. I think that was really reasonable of me. But I would have, you know, upgraded him. That's the thing. He's someone we could upgrade upon. So if we can get the right sort of money for him, then, you know, it's fine. I don't think we're going to sell McCracken, so we might as well stick with him now. Oh, and Abu's going to Malaga, guys. The big ones here, look. Here we are, Mixed Music Vibes. Yeah, you just said okay, mate. Here it is. He's off to Malaga. Say goodbye, guys. Thank you, good sir. He's been with us now for how many years? 3 seasons. Cost us 130,000. His total careers. I'll take my webcam off here so we can say goodbye properly and see his stats. Look, last season he had total appearances of 39, 3 goals, 8 assists, 4 man the matches. In his first season, 14, 1, 4 and 0. And this season he's going to leave with 22, 0, 1 and 0. So, all in all, we've got to thank him. He's going to be money we can reinvest in the entire team. Thank you very much, Abu. Enjoy your time in Spain, my friend. And Tony's out for 5 weeks now, so we definitely need to move for a striker. So he'll be moving on the 30th. So actually, no, we've still got him for a few games now. So ironically, if we get him injured now, we're still going to get the money. Right, let's now quickly get rid of the webcam again so we can see the wage situation. Look, hopefully now we can sort out the wage budget. Oh yeah, looks like it, guys. So should that cover it? Nearly. We want the wage budget to be 150,000, really, don't we, to be competitive? Excuse me, keep coughing. Yeah, well, I think now if we sell one more, we've got something to work with, right? It means we can still look for free transfers, right? So I think, you know, this can work quite nicely for us. That's really fixed our finances. Mixed Music Vibes, yep, time to sell. His rate's been dropping 100%, mate, 100%. I think that was a good bit of business. And we can still keep playing him now. And we can just literally tire him out before the end, you know, of December. So I think it's a good deal for all of us here. QPR, next game. Right, we really want to win this. Got some tired legs creeping into the team now. I wonder if it's the sort of game where Kambeni might want to come in, you know. We'll get to the actual day and see how much rest the day before actually does for these guys. I mean, also after this game, we can also start looking at free transfers. See if there is a striker out there with no, you know, affiliation with any other club. See if we can bring them in. I think it'd be helpful right now with the injuries starting to pile up. And of course, the fixtures aren't going to get any easier with Sheffield United just around the corner as well. Look, Blackpool are doing really bad, aren't they, since their promotion last year? Yeah, we have got some condition problems in this team, look. In the middle, there's definitely some condition problems here, so we're going to have to do something. Right, let's give people a run out here. It's QPR, yeah, so let's go for Kambeni in, put him in the window. I mean, I can't believe they offered only 100,000 for him. He's worth so much more than that, right? Let's get Tazam back in as well. And actually, we're going to do a complete swing around here. Knight can go back in attacking mid. Let's rest Glass because he's very good at being made of glass and breaking something, right? Tiffany can come in today for Patterson because he's not really done it. I mean, Richardson's just been terrible, hasn't he? Should we go with Robrex today, guys? I mean, his finishing's not good either, is it? I think he's got a goal, though, at least. He's got one goal. I think he's like only four. I mean, Declan Glass has got the most goals, but he's like the least fit one of the lot. So I think we'll go with that, actually, and then we'll move it all around later. Let's give Hutton out for Jarumi as well. Might be too many changes here. We might not get a result as a consequence of making so many rotations happen here, but we'll give it a go anyway. Oh, they got Karamoko Dembele as well. I really rate him. I think he's like one of the best players probably in the Championship if you can pick him up. I think he starts off like in France, doesn't he? He was a Celtic youngster. Oh, and they got Philip Marshall in goal as well, guys. Don't forget, he's the guy that haunts us because that's the goalkeeper we've always wanted here at QPR. Sorry, at Gillingham, right? Yeah, I probably rotated this team a bit too much today. Hopefully Tazan can have another good one in the pink kit today in that Regista role. He's sort of really got remarkably good at it for someone who's an attacking midfield option by nature, right? Anyway, we're in the pink today again, which I always like. Amaku, Madsen, Seller, they're linking up really well here, QPR. Oh, we can't get the ball away. It's into the back post, and it's Kieran Dow, guys. Disappointing start. We are 1-0 down after 3 minutes. Perhaps I did rotate a little bit too much here. That's on me. That's on me. What can you do? Anyway, we'll keep going forward here, see if we can hopefully turn this around. If they really drop off a cliff, we obviously still got some legs to change on the bench. And hopefully it gets a good chance against Sheffield United, just, you know, resting a few of them here along the way. Glass has taken a knock here. It's a bruised ankle on 15 minutes. I think we better get him off. Let's get Robrex on. We thought about starting him. Oh, and Tiffany comes off the bench finally for a start. Well, he was starting up front as well, wasn't he, before that? Goes back to his proper position, gives away the penalty, and Selar makes it 2-0 QPR. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it just did, didn't it? McCracken goes the wrong way. The problem is, when you've got such a small squad, right, we're relying on like certain individuals not getting hurt. The goalkeeper was actually in a run of form there. For him to get the injury at the time he did was really bad news for us, actually. Because, you know, we could have continued that run and he could have improved with the team, which was a shame. So, yeah. Knight, though. God, good effort. Marshall Rita, well, he's a very good goalkeeper, isn't he? Vale plays in QPR again. I think Seller was offside there, though, guys. Oh, they've given it. Wasn't that offside? Watch it here. Yeah, I was miles offside. We need to start a petition, VAR, for the Championship. Literally, that was definitely offside. That's brutal. And once again, we're keeping up this weird way of how we're either going to win games 3-0 or we're just going to literally get hammered. And we're going to get utterly hammered here by QPRs, it seems. It could be 4. Oh, some distance as well. McCracken's having a bad game again. I'm going to have to give him a telling off here, aren't I? Berate him. Literally in front of the fans. Wave my finger at him and say it's not good enough. I think there'll be changes elsewhere as well here. Like Easton's going to have to come off. Karamoko, Dow curls one. Luckily, it's gone past the far post. We look useless, don't we, guys? This January transfer window can't come close enough, and we're definitely going to have to make some movement happen. Right, let's get Easton off here for Burkout. Knight can come off as well, I think, here. We'll leave a Boo on, because we might as well, because he's going now, so even if we break him, it doesn't matter. Lucas Wolf can come on and attack him mid. We haven't really given him a lot of opportunity this year. He's kind of fallen to the back of the queue. Tiffany! Oh, it's terrible. It's almost like they're scared by the presence of Marshall in the goal for QPR. That was terrible. He should have literally buried that into the top corner, but he just completely fluffed his lines, guys. 20 minutes to go. We have come back from this sort of position before, and as I say that, it's a throwing load to QPR, so I've probably done the curse of the commentator for our opponents. O'Dowda, good tackle there from Jarumi. If that had been given, I'd have been utterly livid, but the way today's gone, you know, with the VAR goal, that, you know, it was definitely offside. You just don't know. Oh, he's done well there, Fred. He can't literally get the ball back, though, unfortunately, with a second rebound. Smythe comes forward now. Is it going to be one of those days? It certainly is. 4-0. Callum O'Dowda. Disappointing goal to concede. One or two little bounces further in our favour up the pitch there. We'd have been alright, wouldn't we? But unfortunately, it didn't work out in our favour. That Tiffany's had a terrible game as well. I think we might have a team meeting here just to sort of say, look, guys, we can do better than this, because it seems to be we're just lacking that bit of confidence right now. I feel like I don't feel like I've been too harsh on them either, but for some reason I feel like I've got to be a bit nicer to them, because I just feel like they're all a little bit down and a little bit under pressure, really. We haven't got anything to have any pressure about. It's game by game for us. We're mid-table, you know. We'd have taken out at the start of the season. If they'd said, you know, look, take 12 now, we go, yep, let's finish the season, get the money in the books, get building again for the next one. Wolf's in. Oh, poor shot. He was offside anyway. Well, obviously they didn't give an offside against us at that end, but not for QPR. That's the way it works around here. Hopefully it'll be no more than 4. That would be embarrassing, right? Yellow card to Jarumi. Oh no. O'Dowda off the bar. Sellar. That one's offside. Wouldn't it be funny though if this is the balancing out one? Yeah, because he was onside, guys. Isn't that amazing? The game balanced it out, look. The one where he was offside was given. The one where he was onside wasn't given. What a wacky world. QPR 4, Gillingham 0. Okay, on to the next one. I'm far from pleased, right? Just no transition from the work, right? And now we're starting to get a negative goal difference as well. So we definitely got to make some moves soon. Declan Glass out for 2 days. That could have been a lot worse in the circumstances. And we got Sheffield United next to him 3rd. So maybe, guys, we're going to drop into a relegation scrap here. I hate to admit this, but you know, it's not outside the realm of possibility, is it? If we look behind us here, the managerial support is still excellent looking. The club atmosphere seems to be dropping a little bit. So that's something we're going to have to look at here, make sure we get better at. But we'll keep going now anyway. I mean, we know where Boo's going. Should we have a quick look at see if there's anyone available on a free transfer at the moment that might interest us? Especially up top. This is what I really want. So let's have a look at contract expired. Well, there's a few interesting players here. I mean, if we can actually get anything with work permits as well as another matter. I quite like Mark O'Hara, you know. I think he's a bit of a tank, isn't he, in the middle? So we'll just, you know, add him to the list. Is there anyone else here of interest? I like this guy as well. And we need a new left back, don't we, guys? Hello. Is this our new guy? I think it is, you know. Let's enter. Squad player. Let's get rid of all that. What's 5,000? Well, I'm going to try and get you on a long deal if you want that sort of money. Excuse me. Get rid of these. Minimum fee release clause 7.5 is the only thing I can go for. 5 million if we get relegated. Playing hardball there, guys. You might walk away. Okay, no. Well, we'll compromise on the 5,000. Cool. 5-year deal. 23 years old. What do you think about this for our replacement? I think he's an upgrade, you know. If I quickly see if we can compare him to Abu. There we go, Derek Abu, compare. Oh yeah, look at that. Derek Abu only beats him in mentals by 1. That's trainable. That's just reading a book for 2 weeks, isn't it, guys? I think this guy's the man. Literally, to come in, he's going to cost us absolutely nothing. And we can get him in straight away as well. So that's brilliant. That's that one done. We still got, if you look behind my head here, 13,000, look, in wage budget. So yeah, we still got a lot to go. We still got a lot we can use. So let's keep looking at it, because we want a striker. Is there going to be anyone available? I do like this guy, but he's a centre mid. I think we have got plenty. He could be an option though. Ollie Yinka, probably past his sell by because he's a little bit too old now. Inside forward, Cater, 32, probably a bit too old, but once again a bit of experience, isn't it? I like Joey Footy, obviously he's had a spell with us before, but he's probably not at this level now. Let's quickly just add the striker element in here and have a quick look at this before we get to the next match, guys. I mean, Amani Richards might be a bad shout, but he's the other side 22 now, which is not good. And also, he doesn't look like he's actually made the step he needs to. I don't think this guy's going to be good enough. Murray Thomas. I mean, if we go for someone, it's got to be someone who's going to instantly, you know, improve that position for us, right? I'm not sure it's going to be available on the open market. There's not many here, to be fair, but we'll have a quick rundown, then we'll get to the next match. Oh, hang on, Adebayo. I mean, I'll scout this guy a minute and have a look. Oh, he's outside the scout quest. He must be on holiday somewhere, probably, you know, in Spain or something on holiday. Curtis Main, no. He'll go for Jordan Rhodes or Stephen Fletcher, like, in their late 30s. I mean, he's technically good, isn't he? No, I don't want to do that. Bertrand Traore, there's no way we're going to be able to get this guy. What does he want? He only wants 4,000 a week, guys. But you probably failed to get a work permit. Well, we're going to try. Seems impossible to refuse this one, doesn't it? Oh, we definitely won't get him, though. It says at the bottom there that, you know, the work permit situation, we've got no ESC places. There's no point going for him. That's a shame. We'll keep an eye on that just in case it develops, but I don't think we can go for that. And no, that's going to be that one. So we might have to move some money around and get another sale put through here. Or on that note, Motherwell have made an offer for Kumbi. I was just thinking about a sale for him. It's got to be £500,000, guys. I'm sorry. Percentage of profit from next sale as well, 50%. Oh, it's going to be hardball here. I mean, I think 400 I can do, and then we can add some after league appearances. After 20 league appearances, give me the extra 100, right? I think that seems fair. I mean, I drive a hard bargain. They probably won't want to do business now, but we'll try and just squeeze a bit out of them. Oh, they're being really, really difficult. I think we wait. I think these offers coming now are just way too low. I think there's interest. I mean, it's only Motherwell, but I think we might be able to get interest from someone else as well. I'm actually going to untransfer list him, which might sound insane, but let's untransfer list him and just see if that means someone will come in and maybe look at his main price, right? I don't know, maybe I'm speaking a load of rubbish, but we'll try it anyway, guys, and then get forward now to Sheffield United next. Makes music vibes, and he's Irish like a tank, 100%, mate. I think he's got the pace we're after as well, right? Which is something that's really important to our fullbacks, as we know of our system. And I think he's got exactly the same pace as Abu. Maybe one less, but you know, I think he's also got the complete package of everything else. So, and he'll grow. I think he's still got a couple of years of growth in him. On a free transfer, I think we're getting the same player back for 1.6 million quid. You know, profit. I think it's a no-brainer. Right, let's keep going forward here. Derby coming up after Sheffield United. The games are coming thick and fast now around Christmas time. No one wants Kumbi. Oh, his transfer value's dropped as well. Phoenix Patterson's got a cold, so he can go in for 2 days. It has dropped, Kumbi, hasn't it? Yeah, he's dropped to 200k now. That limits our options a little bit. I mean, he's out of contract in the summer and he's not going to sign a new deal, guys, so I've got to remember that. So maybe 200k is going to have to do. Let's quickly go over the contracts again just to make sure I've got this right. But I'm pretty sure he's out of contract. So we've got a load of people to 2027. You know, that's cool. And 2029 even. Right. I mean, Trevenga's going to go back. Harry Webster we might as well offer out. But, I mean, no one's going to want to buy him. He's not staying at the end of his deal. Robrex, has he got an extension? No, he hasn't. We've got Lewis Davidson. I'm not worried about re-signing yet. I think we will actually in a minute, but it's not a priority. Lee Booth, again, we'll probably re-sign him, not a priority. Reece Roberts, probably going to let go. So yeah, it's only really Harry Webster to move on now, and then the rest are all under contract for a lot longer. So yeah, that will completely solve the situation of who's out, and Kumbi's the only last one out this summer. So we might as well get that little bit of money for him, right? Just get the money in the door. We can reinvest that £250,000 if we can stretch it that much. It might be 200, but whatever it is, it will go in the the kitty, right? Oh, what are they delaying the transfer for? No, I can adjust the budget. That's right. Cool. We got a new left back, guys. Welcoming in. Come on, Teo Adaroma. And he's worth 3.4 million. He's already worth double what Abu was, and he's coming from Crystal Palace on a free transfer. Look at that. Played 34 games for Bradford City in our first season here. Oh yeah, I remember, because that's where I saw him first, wasn't it? So it's funny, the players we crossed over with in the first series or the first season, they're coming back around to the club now, aren't they? Which is really cool. Right, so we can give him a squad number here now. Glad to get him through the door. I think that's a really good bit of business. Number 44 seems legit, doesn't it, for a fullback? Could wait till Abu's gone, but I want to kind of get him playing now. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we can start him today. I think we'll go for our strongest team for this, though. This team we played last time against QPR was pretty terrible, weren't they? Do we keep McCracken or give Thomas a go? Guys, I think Thomas is back in, Appearances for goalkeepers, it's 10 and 2 for 10 for McCracken, 12 for Van Osh, and 3 for Thomas. So I think it's his time to shine, right? But goalkeeper is something else we'll have a look at after this game in the free transfer market, see if there's anyone available now at the moment. Let's get Adamola in for his debut, why not? Abu will get some more minutes, but... Right, bench. Corness comes back in. Tazan's done well in this reduced the role, so we're going to keep doing that. Lucas Wolf on the bench. Might as well freeze Kumbi out now, really. Declan Glass is still not fully fit, but he can go in. And we'll go for Knight on the right today. And that rhymes. Yeah, and we'll fill out the bench here. We're actually lacking players now, look, because of injuries. So Kumbi might as well go on the bench. Anyway, yeah. That's that. Sheffield United, guys, at home. The next one. We've got some connectivity at least this time down that right-hand side. Hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference here. Tell them to take revenge. Home game as well. Last time away we didn't do very well, so hopefully this time would be a better performance from us. Sean Dyche is their manager, guys. Oh, it's going to be proper hoofball, isn't it? You can see the boldies on the sideline there. Anyway, Gillingham 0, Sheffield United 0. Grubic with a goal kick now. They're really miles ahead of us in, in budget terms and player depth terms and all the rest of it. So it's going to be difficult, but we always have a chance if we can take the game early. Oh, it's a good effort. Luckily, it went past the far post there from Norrington Davis. But if we can get on the front foot early, we generally start scaring teams. And if we get one or two, we can hold on. Adam Road on his debut plays it in deep. Amma Hodzic gets a head away. Glass Knight. Glass Knight sounds like a superhero, doesn't it? The best tag team name in the world. Murray Campbell in now. Sheffield United towards the back post. Burton Diaz hits the crossbar. Thomas makes a good save there. Reads the ball well after it comes back off the bar. Oi. Sheffield United look like they can score every time they come forward, don't they? They've got that level of quality to them. I mean, this is the problem we got now. I think the system's good, guys. I think it is. I think we're showing competition against a lot of teams in this, especially if you think we've beaten Premier League clubs from last season this year. I think with that, I think you've got to say then, okay, it's about increasing the quality, right? So, like I say, cash in on Abu, trying to cash in on Kimbeni, and trying to bring players in. Cannon. And interestingly enough, that's exactly the same way he scored last time. Oh, it's offside. That's good news. When they took the lead last time at their place against us, it was a Tom Cannon header like that. And I think, ironically, it was Thomas in goal then. He dived on the floor as well. Interesting. Thomas might have had 2 of his starts against the same team. I'm far from pleased. I hate saying it so much recently, but I don't think I've got a choice really. And Richardson's really not doing it at this level, is he, guys? Let's get him off here and get Tiffany on, who doesn't do much better in that role, to be frank, but we've got to do something here. Let's get Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Birchall on, actually. And we'll put Birchall on the left, because Birchall has been the one winger recently when he's been called upon off the bench. Has actually done quite well. Maybe he could be the deal breaker here. We generally have better results against teams in the top 5 or 6 of the league. Well, I think we've won most of those games or drawn them. Corner to Sheffield United, though, comes down, good clearance. Can Fred make an effort on the counter? It's picked up by Beck, plays it in deep. Cannon gets that header. And that's the danger with Tom Cannon. He's got a dangerous head on him, guys, and he finds the back of the net there, sadly, for us. Disappointing start. I don't think we won a game yet tonight, have we? Or did we just win one? I can't quite remember. Disappointing though, isn't it? Anyway, skip that. 15 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get some more out of them here. Fred's playing terribly, isn't he? Shirumi can come on. No more subs left. We've got a corner here now with 5 minutes to go. Are we going to use the short option? Or are we going to go into the near post? Short to Zard. Into the middle. Corners! Third goal of the season. We'll take it, guys. It's an equaliser. The home fans are on their feet. Hopefully we can encourage the team after that. Good stuff from Tazand. Good decision there just to quickly put it back in. Grubic came out and missed it completely, didn't he? I think you could put that one on the goalkeeper. And that's why you want more than one goal lead. Oh my word, are we going to FM them? Gets played in. Grubic has come out here. What's he doing? He's having a mad 5 minutes, isn't he? Corness now from distance. Oh, he gets it on target. I thought he was going to hit it earlier, guys. I was literally ramping up to hit the roof there with that celebration. Encourage the team with 5 minutes to go here. I've got no more subs. I've got a boo on for some bit of pace there. Well, and it's a point. Okay, we'll take it, right? I think we deserve it. I'm going to say, well done, lad. You proved people wrong avoiding defeat. Because I think, like, even we expected Sheffield United to win this, right, being in third place. It's a point. It's okay. It keeps us in amongst this group. We want to aim for this sort of area going into January. So, and we're over the halfway distance. And I mean, still 11 points clear or so of Cardiff, so can't ask for too much more than that. And an opportunity for redemption against Derby next as well. Tell Bacout off here for his level of training. He's having a bad one here. Schedule again that. Yeah, we beat Blackburn in the last episode. We haven't had any wins in this one so far, guys. And obviously, if you want to go back and see any of the highlights, some of the great games from the last stream, last time out, or any other ones, including the Brentford 4-3, the Wolves 4-3, they are time-stamped in the previous videos, in the comment section. The pinned comment has got timestamps for all of it, including all the action you missed and all the transfers in it along the way as well. So you can click and just have a look on demand, alright? But anyway, yeah, we haven't got a win today. I think we're due to change that against Derby, right? And we definitely need to look at goalkeeping options a minute here as well. Right, is there going to be a goalkeeper available right now on a free? Bear in mind that's the sort of shopping money we got. See if there is anyone we can bring in last minute here. Max Hudson. Not really ready now, is he? I mean, a 36-year-old Ben Amos. I mean, his one-on-ones and area reach are good, but his acceleration and pace has completely gone, hasn't it? Scott Bairn, similar situation, no pace or acceleration. Might be good at one-on-ones, but can't get across the goal quick enough. It's quite redundant, isn't it? Van Stapelhoff, mostly been a backup, hasn't he? This guy, looked at getting him in the summer. I think he's dropped off a bit now. He's a bit eccentric as well for my liking. So that looks like it's going to be a no, guys. We might as well get to the next game. Hopefully Kumbeni we can start offering out, and we'll try and move on a couple of players again now, just before we get to this transfer window opening. And then we'll be able to hopefully make some moves. We definitely need a striker as well, don't we? Give me 1 second here. God, I've had a cough for a couple of days now. I've got to keep nailing water to try and keep it at bay. We're going to be talking too much last week. Talking for way too many hours on it. But, you know, anyway, hopefully you enjoy it, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Got a load of games to get through. And also, don't forget, with the FA Cup coming in a minute. And it's one of the aims of the save to get to the 5th round this year and try and get a big draw. Hey, if we get to the 4th round and get a big money draw and get a big paycheck as well, happy days. But I like to aim for the 5th round because I think we're good enough now with this team being competitive in the Championship that we might be able to do that, right? So, yeah, strong aims, and hopefully, like I say, we'll be able to make the squad a bit better in January, even if it's just loan players coming in, which actually might be the next portal call we look to when it comes to the opening of the window. I can make offers for these guys now out of interest, as you can see. I will have a look through that in a bit, because I think that'll be interesting to see if there's anyone we want to bring in. Like Christian Rasmussen will be good for next year, wouldn't he, for my Ajax? I mean, is he actually even going to want to come to us? Let's try it. No. See, this is the problem, isn't it? So there's no point looking at it exactly now. We know these guys are going to be out of contract at the end of the season. Hogarth, we're probably going to lose. I'm afraid it is what it is. Jimmy Heisman's out of contract. I didn't know that. I want to trigger his extension. I want to keep him around for a bit longer. There's some development there. And the staffing situation, we're looking to upgrade. The majority of staff contracts out at the end of the season are the under-18s, as you can see. Assistant manager Richard Dobson will sort out. Chief scout will sort out in a bit. But the under-18s we're going to review at the end of the season to see if we can improve the whole academy process, right? Right, let's get to this Derby game a minute then. Do we stick with Thomas in goal after the last time? He only conceded one. I think we'll give him another opportunity here. Got some tired legs again creeping into this team, haven't we, guys? The amount of games and the amount of days we've got going on. We still, I mean, Zentrich is back fit, so I think that lends into going back out this way round, right? And we'll give Zand a little rest here because his legs are pretty much gone. I think it's Patterson can come back in and be involved as well. I think we want to do it for someone like Duarte because I think Duarte's looking a bit like he needs a rest as well now. Anyone else we want to rest here? Look, maybe Oji actually. I mean, Burkout has played terribly so far, but I really think there's something there. I mean, his anticipation's not great, I suppose. Oh, we only got 9 subs. Hang on. Yeah, Tazan goes on. Yeah, we'll give Duarte a complete rest for this one in a couple of changes, right? And we get a bit of connectivity. Richardson's still up top at the moment, which is a pain because obviously you can't score a goal for love nor money, but maybe we put Glass back up there again and switch it around for the second half if we are looking a bit stale again. I think it's worth just sticking with him at the moment while there's no one else here, you know. You know, what's the worst we can lose? You might get a goal in a minute. Anyway, Derby are going to be in their blue kit today, and we're going to be in our blue kit. I'm guessing that's like a very navy dark sort of blue, as here comes Heverton. And what a goal that is to start the game. 27 seconds as Derby are ahead, my word. I don't understand why Derby aren't in their white, but I guess we got white in our kit, to be fair, haven't we? There was some sleeping going on there for number 22, it was Phoenix. Didn't quite wake up to what was going on, did he? We'll track the run, which is unfortunate. I think he has got lazier since we've got the new 8.5 contract in him, right? Or he's got that in him, sorry. Zentrich back to Burkout here. I still think he's a top quality championship player on his best day if he gets a bit more focus. He's a little bit hit and miss at times, isn't he? Hutton down to 9 now. Can we build something here? We're looking a bit more confident with the ball now. Adam Ona's inside to Phoenix. What was I saying about Richardson? We might as well stick with him at the moment because we've got no one else. Tiffany hasn't done it very well. It's probably ruining his right-hand side play, playing him out of position so much. We'll stick with the guy that's the only guy who's a striker who's fit right now, and he is in the right place at the right time. That is what he's good at with his feet, to be fair, because he has got some pace behind him, so that's a bit more like it. We'll take that, guys. 10 minutes ticking past it, all square, a dramatic 10 minutes. Phoenix also having a good game after I was giving him a bit of an ego boost here in the conversation, wasn't I? Going on at 8.0 at the moment. Glass having a game where he's not having one of his best ones. But once again, he's like quite unfit, isn't he? I mean, we could do with someone a little bit fitter maybe there. Just that when the opportunity comes, you know, there's better options. Clark's going to take the free kick now for Derby here at the fullback position. Through to Hayden. Thompson through to Osborne. Good finish. Inverted left back there, I believe, Osborne. Comes inside. Derby have built a nice little team here, haven't they? You think they're relegation fodder when the game normally starts. But they've really improved it. Thompson with a great ball. Piszczek left it really well. And Osborne there, like I say, no one really tracked him that well. Got through on his own and puts it in the bottom corner. We're going to check the offside. I think he was miles on. Yeah, he was miles on. It was Easton playing him off there, wasn't it? Easton was playing him on, sorry, I meant. Yeah, terrible. But anyway, got a chance to equalise the game straight away, though. Knight down to Glass. Even I wasn't sure on that one. Because his finishing is getting worse, I think. I mean, we're going to have to look at getting maybe a new attacking mid in. I mean, the more I think about it, obviously, the more I can go, well, this guy's probably not good enough because he's shown it now, and same with this guy. And if we could renovate with 4 players, maybe. In it goes, though, from Declan Glass. You must have heard me talking crap about him on the sideline then, because that's a great goal, isn't it? As he comes into the gap and utterly rifles it past the goalkeeper. Gillingham 2, Derby 2. We'll take that, and then we're back in this. And it's funny, in these sort of games, we had similar ones like this with Wolves and Brentford, and we were like 2-0 down in those, and we came back to win like, 4-2. Is this going to be a game where now we've found the net twice, we're going to keep scoring? And look at Adaroma as well, the new left-back. He's got a good rating as well, which is a really good start for him. Really happy with that. I think we were really lucky to find him available on a free transfer in the circumstances, weren't we? Cornet's coming forward. Knight now from distance. Ooh. Sorry if I broke anyone's ears there. I thought he was going to dip under the crossbar and it didn't do it. It's going to be all square at half time. Oh no, highlight. Thomas rolls it out as well. Centrich forward, long ball towards Knight. Bit weird, isn't it, how he played the long ball after playing out from the back. Deep into Conway. I shouldn't have said it was going to go in at half time 2-2, guys, should I? That makes it Gillingham 2, Derby 3. Ugh. And every time I think we're going to turn this game around, Derby find a goal from somewhere, don't they? I'm going to say, Rio Derby, get out there and get some revenge. Good old revenge. What a motive. Let's see how well it works in this one, eh? I'm not sure it will, because Derby are a very good team, but anyway. Cornett and Kumbeni, that's a good swap, isn't it? I think, oh, I missed it, hang on. Play forward to Thompson here. There's going to be opportunities coming forward. Yeah, Kumbeni's about to come on, guys. And I think we'll get a boo on as well, actually. Maybe for the right back position. Abu's in his final 2 games for the club, don't forget, before he's moved to Malaga. Conway's in, it's 4. Disappointing. It's making me really think in January I want to make more twists than what I probably originally thought, right? Also, I think we want to look at getting some loans in, some desperately, like, if there's someone like in a Premier League team like Man City or Man United or Arsenal, like a young 20-year-old striker of theirs, I think, you know, someone like a McAtee or something of Man City, if someone like that's available, we'd love to get someone like that in now, wouldn't we? Just need a bit more quality up top, because we're creating chances, we're just not taking as many as the opposition. Adaroma, Phoenix, prime example there, right? Need to probably be scoring them. Kumbeni, yeah, it's a weak pass. We can definitely sell him. 200k in his anyone's probably Motherwell's of this, right? Still a chance though. We get a goal here. I mean, you know, I've got to demand some more of them here. I mean, Burkout's looking like he's not going to make it for us as well, which is quite disappointing. Jarumi can come on here. We're going to make a quick swap around of them. That Abu can play centre back. I mean, not very well, but he can play centre back. Knight's also not very fit. Let's get Tiffany on here, see if a free kick or something might be able to pull some miracle out. We've only got 2 minutes plus whatever's added on here now. Brown's going to come through, seals it. Goalkeeper's a problem, guys, isn't it? Goalkeeper's a problem. We're taking an utter hammering in this one. Gillingham 2, Derby 5. It's not the record. We've conceded 9 before. We conceded 9 in the... ironically, in the competition we won last year, the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, we literally got hammered 9-0 by Chelsea under 21s, and we put our under 18s out against them. It was men against boys, obviously. And we still came back to win the competition somehow with a -8 goal difference in the group stage. Remarkable. Anyway, 2-5. Yeah, no good. I think we might need a team meeting here as well, because it is declining now. We haven't had a win since we started the stream tonight. It's been an hour now. And we're going into a game we must win against Bristol Rovers, because I can't really afford us to go out at this stage. So, yeah. And also no offers of these 2 players, which is disappointing. Yeah, Atlas Gillingham well beaten. 5 in a row without winning. Kind of, excuse me, says it all, doesn't it? Southampton got 35% of the profit, so we did lose a bit of money there to them. But the finances are still in a better shape for it, aren't they? So it still worked out in our favour, and we've still got plenty of money we can play around with here. Right, let's keep looking at moving players on here, like Kumbi. Higher intermediary. Yeah, I mean, if we can get 190,000 now, I think that's going to be good, because he is going to be going otherwise. So let's get something rather than nothing. I think Burkout's been terrible. Is there a way I can get rid of this guy? He probably won't want to move. That's the problem, right? So we're probably stuck with him for the moment. So, yeah, difficult. Anyway, guys, we're just going to have a quick 2-minute break, so I can go fill up my water glass. I'm getting a little bit coffee again, right? But anyway, if you please like to hit that like button and press subscribe and all the rest of it, that'll be amazing. Thank you very much. Obviously, say hello in the chat, and obviously let us know what team you're playing with, what football team you support. We have a bit of banter in there and stuff like that as well. And as you can see so far, we're doing pretty okay, but we are dropping the table now to 15th. So, tricky times. We're going to come back then with the next game, which of course is going to be against Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup. So, I'll see you back here in 1 second. Right, we're back, guys. Let's get to this now and get ourselves all prepared. Sorry, as I said, a little bit of water in my mouth there. Prepared for this FA Cup game. Getting asked a question here by the press about Derek Sabu contract. Yeah, I wanted to sell him, mate, because you know, it's best deal for him in the football club. We got some money in the door, didn't we? It was a shame I couldn't buy out that clause for Southampton, getting that money back, because normally when I put them in deals that I'm buying players from other clubs, I want to buy them out before we sell the player, so I don't actually lose that profit. It was very apparent that Boo and Corness are going to make profit for us, right? I mean, Corness is the next one. Luckily, he's staying under the radar at the moment, because I don't think he's that replaceable for us, but we don't have the financial worries we had before, right? So it's not as much of a problem. Against this Bristol Rovers team, we've got some decisions to make regarding, you know, what rotation we do. And luckily, Van Osh looks like he's coming back to full training in a minute, guys. So maybe our goalkeeping problem might be quickly sort of resolved. Is it time to move Lewis Thomas on? He just signed a new contract. We get 200k for him. We might as well. Then we can upgrade that. And we push ourselves to making sure we go and get one, right? Centre back as well. I'm really interested in doing something about, to be honest. Who's available on loan right now, quickly? Because we're literally right on top of the window. Sam Ringling? Rated at A-. Hang on. 80% alone. Yeah? Right, let's twist, guys. We're going to go for this random guy from NEC Nemedjian. Or Nemedjian, if I'm saying it correctly. Good determination, good heading, good marking, good tackling, acceleration. Yeah, okay. He's convinced me. He's out of contract at the end of the season? No, he's got quite a long one, but he's not worth, like, tons of money, is he? He could just be, like, the swerve signing we need now, just literally to get us over the line with improving that centre-back partnership. It hasn't been right with Burkout, has it? He's not been good enough. Easton's kind of in and out. He has good moments and bad moments. He should still get better, though, but I think for the moment, oh, no one wants Lewis Thomas. We'll hire an intermediary. If we can get 100,000 for him, bear in mind we got him on a free transfer. I mean, he's had his time here. We've had our money's worth, haven't we? So, and then we can really look at what we can do. It might be a loan signing for goalkeeper, perhaps, but as long as we can improve the situation. Okay, Kumbani here. Let's see if we can get this 50% profit. Can we get 200, or am I being cheeky? We got it. 200 plus 50% in the next sale. It's better than nothing when he's about to... And it's bizarre they made that offer, right? Because actually they could offer him a contract in like 2 days' time. So they obviously wanted him now, which is really good. So hopefully he'll sign that contract and disappear up north, and that will really help us. Leisure go for Kazmaki. See, this is the guy I thought about replacing Thingy with. Do we actually need another central midfielder, do you reckon, guys? We haven't really featured Lucas Wolf, have we? Got Zentrich, Wolf, Corness, Tazan. We might need one more, you know, actually. I mean, Easton can play there. I mean, maybe I do have to go for someone like a Cami Palmer. Gaston Romano is available on a free. Look at this chap, guys. Argentinian. Good passing. I mean, will we get a work permit for this guy? Regular starter. Looks like we get a work permit. I mean, he'll be 33 at the end if we give him a 5-year deal. We might be able to get him for less money. Let's go for this. Are we going to sign our first Argentinian? I'll give him 10k if he gets 10 goals and assists. Okay, we're not far. If he wants 3 years. Okay, I can do 3 years on the 2.5 I just offered you, mate. There's no top division wage rise. Okay, 2.8. Negotiating hard here, guys. We got it. Looks like we might have an experienced Argentinian attacking mid. And look at him, he'll do alright. I mean, his determination's not good, but he's played for Banfield, look. He's had a pretty good career as well in the lower leagues of Portugal with Belenenses and stuff like that. I think he looks pretty good. What do you think in the chat, guys? Do you think he looks a good signing? I think he'll do pretty well for us, actually, attacking mid. And that covers off that midfield place again, doesn't it? Okay, we might be able to change our season expectations now as well. This might... Oh, this is good, actually, right. Because we should avoid relegation. Increases our wage budget quite substantially, this, doesn't it? Attempt to avoid relegation about a mid-table finish. What do you think, guys? How far do we gamble? Let's have a little think a minute on this. I think for the money involved, we just go for avoided relegation battle. Because obviously we don't want to go too mad here, because we are falling off a cliff a little bit in league form at the moment. Oh, Motherwell offered Kumbani a contract. This is not good, guys. St. Johnston obviously has made us a money offer for him, but Kumbani might just walk to Motherwell. I mean, I guess that means we know he's with us to the end of the season. Oh, look at this guy from Ajax. We might have a new number 1 goalkeeper, guys, Charlie Setford. I'll make him a star player because he's got opposition from Bristol Rovers, right? But he could be a championship goalkeeper, couldn't he? Have a look at this. He'll be fine. Aerial reach is good. One-on-ones kicking. Determination, decisions. Okay, Charlie Setford. I think he's an ex... No, he's a... I actually youngster the whole way. Okay, so that's interesting. And we got some offers as well from Robrex. Right, I think we can let him go out on loan because he's not going to feature for us. So that seems a good bit of business as well. We've got an offer for Lewis Thomas. We are going to go for a goalkeeper, and this has got a permanent fee in it as well at the end of the day. Let's get this instalments up a little bit. See if we can get 100% wages as well off the guys. Yeah. Okay, we might be close. Okay, we've got 90% of the wages. I mean, we get a little bit extra there, which is really good. So we'll let him go out. Had an offer in for Hutton here, so now we're facing some big money offers to our players. I did wonder when we get to January if this would happen. I don't want to sell Hutton. I don't want to have to replace him at this time. There's other players we've got to replace, right? So I think for the moment, we'll reject it. He'll probably come to me and say he might want to move, but they are in League One. They're not in the same division as us, so that's helpful. Right, did we go for a goalkeeper? I don't, we did we? So we got Ringling. Oh yeah, Setford, we just did, didn't we? Literally was in my 1 second gap there of did we? Yes, we've gone for Setford. Right. Okay, that's encouraging. I think that'll be some good business to be done here. Let's hope Kimbeni accepts the offer from St Johnstone so we get some money here. Hutton wants to discuss future. Right, big one, guys. Okay. If the valuation is higher, we'll do business. Oh, can we get to 5 million, guys? 4.5. I think that would be insane money for Hutton. Done. So, okay. He's 28 years old. He's not that great, is he? If we get 4.5 million for this guy, I tell you what, I must be one of the greatest managers in lower league history. I mean, really, I should accept the 2. It is ridiculous money, but I just think it's harder just to go out and replace him now. I might as well just, hold off a little bit and try and get as much money as possible. I think that's some really good business. Squad registration, right. We might as well unregister Robrex. He's going to be going out on loan. I want Travaga to go back. He's been terrible for us. You don't even notice him in the first team because he's not there anymore. We've given up on him. Lewis Thomas can be unregistered as well. Gives us 3 registration spaces as well here. But counts on the ESC players. I think at the end of the season we'll move him on because we need to get some better ones in there. 15th for Gillingham right now. Yes, we have really dropped off the pace a bit here, guys, haven't we? And the dressing room atmosphere is dropping as well. What is happening in this dressing room? Let's have a quick look. Nothing really. They all seem to be getting on. So let's have a team meeting. I'm going to say I'm keen to ensure our heads don't drop. Look how happy they are. Really happy with that, guys. Yeah, so it has been getting to them. The morale's gone up a bit there. I did wonder if the morale, look, and it's gone straight back up straight away. I did wonder if the morale had dropped a little bit and started to affect the players on the pitch. Maybe I've been a little bit too harsh on them, but anyway. Loan offer for Kochi. They can take him on loan. He's not going to feature right now. Loan offer for Thomas again. No. Better money invested in the other deal, so we'll stick with that one. Right, let's get to this FA Cup game and then we can hopefully start looking around once again at goalkeepers and strikers. And I think that is the main area to look now, everything else that's going on around us in other transfer deals, right? Offers being made. Romano does need a work permit, but it didn't say about not getting one. So I imagine tomorrow we're about to have a new attacking midfielder. We're going to go literally like for an Argentinian star, which is unbelievable. It's amazing the foreign flair we're getting in this team now. Excuse me. McCracken can start in goal today. Lewis Thomas can go on the bench. Obviously, he's about to leave the club. We are going to mix this up. Maybe I'll regret this and be in big trouble. And I'll fail one of my targets that I've set for myself. But we'll give it a go anyway. Obviously, Abu's gone now, which is a shame. We didn't really have a chance to say goodbye to him much on the pitch. He was gone very quickly. Let's get Wolf in today, because Wolf's not had many opportunities. Xander's register. I want to keep pushing that. I want to get Tiffany in there. Birchall can come in on the left today. Ben Knight in the middle. Lewis Richardson goes up top. We're not going to have enough subs here, I don't think, but I might as well just pick everyone else in the sub bench here. Oh no, we've probably got enough. Look, actually. Oh god, I've made a mistake of that, haven't I? Hang on. Get the right goalkeeper in. We'd have to be changing that in the game. Right, let's get to it now. We really should get to the third round, because obviously we're in the championship. Sorry, we should get to the 5th round, I think, to win the championship. I just had a brain fart. No, we're in the championship now. I was thinking back to last year when you start in the first stage. When you start in the first stage, obviously, in the first round, you're in League One. But yeah, Moller at centre back, Belongo. Yeah, they still got a good team from last year. They were a bit of a bogey team for us, Bristol Rovers guys. So it's not going to be a given here that this is going to be an easy win for us. But yeah, I think from the 3rd round here, we should be able to get to the 5th round as long as we avoid a difficult draw in the 4th. It really is that simple, and then hopefully in the 5th we finally get that big Premier League team. So far in this save, we've played Nottingham Forest when we were in League One, and that was in the 3rd round off the post from Gilbert, and we lost by 3-0, which was a shame. Or was it 3-1? It was 3-0 or 3-1. You can go back and find it in one of the other episodes. We played really well, but it was just a quality difference, right, that let us down at the end. And on that note, Bristol Rovers are the only chance of the game so far as we get towards the 20th minute. Knight comes inside now to Zan, bonds to Tiffany, goal for Richardson. Stuck with him because I've got no other choice, and luckily now he's started to find his goal-scoring boots, hasn't he? And that's Bristol Rovers 0, Gillingham 1. Good stuff from Richardson. I say good stuff. He actually got tackled by Moller and just happened to end up in the right place. I thought he back-heeled it then, but Moller made a very good tackle. And actually we just got fortunate it ended up where it ended up, right, in the circumstances. Easton comes forward now, being marked up the pitch here. Wolf plays a long ball in. Birchall plays it down to Tazan. From distance off the bar, Tiffany blocked well here at the far post. Good efforts. Tiffany with a short corner option here now, guys. Down to Tazan. Oh, good interception from Omishi there, and he's been hacked off the ball. Good tactical foul there in the circumstances. Bristol Rovers are more in this game than I like. I've got to be honest here. You think there's a division above us now? Bit of a bogey team for us, but still, with the quality and additions from last season, we probably should be ahead. That's a wild pass there, isn't it? It's come down to Gilbert. He's going to play it back up here to Belongo. Wolf now plays it forward to Knight. Tiffany comes forward now, crosses it across. Unfortunately, can't find the man. Played out now, and we're still trying to hem them back here, but there are gaps of Bristol Rovers to come into it. O'Keefe down this side. Amarache. Good effort. Very good effort. Probably should have done better, really. Corner in now. It bounces around Richardson, but good save. We're still leading 1-0, but I'd still like to see a little bit more from us. Short corner is on here for Knight. He plays down Tiffany. Down to Tazan. Down to Adaroma. Comes forward. We lose the highlight, which is a shame in the circumstances. We look like we were building something there. Oh, it's an injury for Burkout, so we might... Oh, it's a lower leg injury as well, guys. Could be a broken leg or something like that. Let's get Oji on here and swap his sides. He's better as the left side as centre-back option. We have got the centre-half coming in on loan, hopefully. We're just waiting for that one to go through. He should get a work permit, and he's rated as quite high championship quality. So once again, that should be a step forward at least, even with the injury, whatever it is now. 5 minutes of added time. We're going to go in 1-0 up. I'm not happy with your performance out there. Let's get this going, guys. Right, Knight is an attacking mid option with an injury. Let's get him off here for Patterson. He doesn't normally play there, but we'll put him in the middle because I think he can link the play up quite well as well. Tiffany into the back post. Richardson, what a volley that is, guys. It's deflected in past Ross. Shear was going down for it, but unfortunately hit the defender and went in the back of the net. I think that's a harsh own goal. It should be the second for Richardson, right? Because what a sweet strike this was. Really read it well. Beautiful hit. Finds the back of the net, guys. 2-0 here. $60 minutes gone. Looking like we've got them hemmed back in now. This should be our game. We might be able to make another change in a second. Tiffany plays it over the top. Still 2-0. 15 shots for us. 8 on target to their 6 and 2. I'm really quite happy with that. Right, who do we want to rest in a minute here? Because we've got some other games coming up. Probably Adamola, right, the left back. So we can get Hutton on here. Kumbeni before he goes as well. Adamola, Phoenix. 3-0. Excellent job. We finally got a win, guys. We finally got a win. No wins in the league since the stream started tonight. We're finally going to do it in the cup. It took us a long time to get this win, didn't it? It's a pink kit. I always say it's the pink kit. It's our lucky kit. It really is for this team. Oh, we've got another injury now with Tiffany. We've got any more subs left? We might not, you know. Declan Glass, no more subs. Right, I made a mistake, didn't I? So Patterson's going to go out to this side. Luckily, it shouldn't affect us too much. This is why I like this formation, because you drop the attacking mid out of it, you generally still keep your shape. You generally still create chances with the players they are. You know, you got out there. Birchall now, he might still score again. Tazan puts it in, it flicks the top of the netting there. He's got a dangerous boot on him, hasn't he? He's played that reducer role really well, sitting back and using his flair for it. Goodwin tries to get on the end of this. Oh, and it's bouncing around. McCracken does well there to keep it away. He does a bit of a Superman save. Going to be a corner though. Brown plays it in. There could have been 10 minutes of drama here. Bristol Rovers have pulled one back, you know. They haven't done it though, and we're going to retain the 3-0 lead with 5 minutes left, guys. I think it's all said and done, isn't it? We're going to see then who we get in the fourth round. We'll watch that draw together. It'll be interesting. Biggest draw we've had so far. It'll be the furthest we got in the cup so far, because last time we got to the third round we went out. The year before we were out in the second round. Well done, lads. This is the longest we've got in the competition so far on this save. In the third season we're in the fourth round. Wicked stuff. Tiffany's injury, 5 weeks. Twisted ankle, could be worse. Knight's pulled his groin. Tight calf for Bacau. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. And that also brings us 100k as well. The money's getting a lot better, isn't it? That really helps the finances as well, that 100k. That's why it's so important to try and get as far as we can in the cup competition, right? Just keep going forward here now. I've got quite a short list filled up with foreign players. I hope any of them can have work permits. Talking about that, there goes Ringling's work permit application. Due in 5 days, and then we should be able to sign for the club. Anyone else? Romano's been granted his, guys. So adjust the budget and bring him in. And here we go, a new signing, guys. 28-year-old Gaston Romano comes in on a free transfer from Banfield. We played 27 games last year. Hasn't had any goals for about 5 years. But he's Argentinian, he's a bit of flair, right? So we're going to get him into the team and say welcome to Gillingham. Gives us another option at midfield, either in the more defensive role back here, look, or he can play in the attacking mid. I think he can play alongside, say, Corness in here as well. He's got the passing right, which is what we're looking for. He's got the first touch, which is what we're looking for, the dribbling. Got the physicals as well. Still got a few years left of legs in him as well, so I think that's a really good signing. Is he going to be our number 7? Yeah, number 7 I think for Romano. Takes the David Beckham number, guys. Hopefully he's got feet to match it. And we've got Swansea next in the league. Big. Let's hope Benny and that saga is going to be sorted in a minute, because we want to see if we can get the money for that. If we aren't, we can't really replace him now, if you know what I mean. We've still got 13,000 left in wage budget. You can't quite see it behind my head there, but let's see what other offers happen here. Loan offer for Kochi again. Yeah, that's good. So that's the 2 players in their under 18s who are over 18 and can't play down there that we can now send out on loan and get some regular minutes for, which would be really good for them. You know, it only holds them back there. Right, 4th round draw, guys. You ready for a big one? Get it in the chat. Who do you think we're going to get in this draw? I'm going to go, we're going to get... I mean, let's review who we got here a minute. We're starting draw. Let's have a quick look on this list down here a second. I reckon we'll get Fleetwood, because Fleetwood's the sort of team we end up drawing and stuff like this, right? Let's get the speed going. We'll start the draw and see who we get, right? Newcastle, Sheffield United. I'll try not to skip it through too quick. Brighton are going to get Gillingham. We're away at Brighton, guys. That quick. Second game. Away against the Premier League side as well. We got our wish. Is it going to be a TV game, though? Probably not, right? We want to try and skip to the end now. Advance to the end. Finish that. Brighton away, guys. 9th in the Premier League right now. Let's have a look at what their team's looking like. A guy called Price up top. Oh, he's very good. 18 years old. Look at him, guys. Passing 14 as well. Binote's there on the right-hand side. He's obviously kept progressing. Or, I don't know, with our formation, the way we play, it might play quite well against us, but they have got such quality. Look, that's European quality. What a big game. Unfortunately, that wasn't the Fleetwood I was looking for. So it might be difficult to get that 5th round aim we got in our 5 aim challenge for this save. And as I say that, Motherwell have agreed a deal to sign Cumby. We didn't get the money, guys. You utter annoyance not taking the deal from the people that would have paid us money. I don't know how he could show his face around Gillingham and cost him that sort of money. But in good news, we've got Charlie Setford coming in. He's out of contract at the end of the season. So if he performs well for us in goal now, and he's very good championship player, right? Then I think that's going to make next year's problem a little bit easier, because then we can definitely move players on. Right, so let's give Setford that. Hopefully Thomas is going to go out in a minute and we can sort the squad number situation. But yeah, I think that's good. Right, it really only leaves striker for me left, guys. I think striker is probably the one now that I really want to focus on. I think that's the biggest thing left we've got to look at. I think defensively we've improved now. We've actually got too many goalkeepers, haven't we, look now? I don't think we're going to get McCracken out of here, but Maybe we can try one more time. Transfer this to him and see what happens. No one's going to probably go for him, but I think fullbacks are well covered now. I mean, Jeremy hasn't had a great start to his career, but I still think there's a lot of room to grow here, and his stats are going up for us, so that's something at least. And also, he's probably more of a right winger, so we're trying to readjust his position as well. Yeah, it's definitely striker, isn't it? I mean, Atonde we could probably loan out to Torquay. He is that terrible, so we could do it. But it's only £300 a week he's on at the moment. Lewis Richardson has finally got 2 goals, but he hasn't looked good enough, has he, for the Championship? And his stats don't justify that either. So yeah, and Tiffany's not played well up top, so it is going to be a striker we need to look for. When Ringling comes in, that's £1,000 a week. It still leaves us behind my head here. I quickly remove the webcams with 13,000 a week, so we can still probably get 10,000's worth of wages into a striker here, right? Do we have a look at the loan market? Would that be the best, or do we have a quick look here at the moment? Quick look here, see if anyone's available. Striker we're looking for, aren't we? Might as well literally look this way rather than looking down through the A's and that, because we might not have any. Jaden Wareham of Reading. I mean, I like this guy because of his determination and bravery, right, and natural fitness. And he is out of contract at the end of the season. Perhaps he is an option. Perhaps the reason I was drawn to him. Can we get a scout report? Outside of scouting scope. I must sort my scouts out because that was part of my development that I haven't quite finished yet. Jason Cordov, Salento. No. We tried this strategy before with the other chap who's now currently sat in the under-18s not getting any football. And he was similar, he was just terrible. Dumbo we kept an eye on for a while, but I don't particularly like his heading ability. I think we need a bit better there. Yeah, it looks like we haven't got many options here, does it? Isaiah Bolton. We'll just quickly have a look, see what strikers are available. Maybe we can move some money around as well here, guys, quickly. Okay, we've got £250,000 to spend as well, so that's something we can consider here as well. We'll have a quick scout through it, see if anyone jumps out at us. Could be our man, right? Temenskov. Maybe the ex-Leeds youngster is going to be the right man for this job. He got 20 goals a couple of years ago. I wonder if he is the guy, you know. Saying that, who's this guy? His stats look terrible, but he's got loads of goals. Difficult decisions here when you've only got probably one shot at getting the right striker in. I still think Temenskov's the guy I'm looking at, you know. Unless there's anyone else here who can just sneak their way into the reckoning. I mean, Banner's alright, this guy at West Brom, but once again, probably hasn't got the experience we're looking for to fire a team forward. Lee Bonnis was the other chap we were looking at before. But the problem is his wages are a little bit too high at £7,500 a week. I think we need to aim a little bit lower than that to get value for money, right? Yeah, it's not looking good down here, is it? Diego Souza, 37. I mean, he's got good stats, but he's 37 years old, guys. I wonder if it is going to be our boy up here, Temenskov, you know. Let's see what they want. Okay, not bad. We try and reduce them there a little bit, look, and it might have worked. Let me come out of this here a minute, right? So we've got 225k. Will they take the 140? They will. That's good. We should be able to afford him, and he's well in our budget. It looks like we've got a new striker coming in, guys. 4,000 a week. Let's do our usual. Offer him a really, really insane deal here. I want to get extra years for free. So optional extension by club. Oh, wrong one. 2 years. He won't like this. Oh, he took it. So we've automatically got him for a 5-year deal now, not a free one. That was easy, wasn't it? I'll accept this. I need to get Thomas out of here. Bear in mind, we've got like 4 goalkeepers now. He definitely needs to go because Setford's going to feature and he's probably going to be our number 1 now, right? That was our top and bottom end then with these tactics and these transfers. Should, you know, probably resolve, guys, because Ringland's going to come into that centre-half option. Temensnikov's a striker, who I think is going to do a great job. And then goalkeeper-wise, obviously, Van Osh and Setford. I think that's looking a lot better, isn't it, after just a couple of weeks of January? A lot better. I think, you know, oh, coach is going to go on loan. That's good because that gets that money out of the way as well, so that's very good. Robrecht's going to go out on loan as well to Chesterfield. Good. Let's have a quick look at these under-18s, man. Make sure that's most of them gone now. I mean, Harry Webster's going to be difficult to get rid of, isn't he? Okay, he's going to ask around now at least. I just don't think anyone's going to pay £10,000 for him. I think he's one of those where he's going to literally have to go on his own terms at the end of his contract. Same with Hogarth, who we're not going to recall. I know we should recall him really, I suppose, shouldn't we? But the problem is he's worth nothing now, so, you know, what we're going to do? Recall him and sell him for nothing? Doesn't seem, you know, worthwhile really here, does it? Yeah, I think outside of that we're pretty good now. Williams and Robrax are out on loan, so's Marriott. This guy's going to have to be recalled in a minute because he's terrible. And the other option up top is we give Brittle a go, which might not be a bad shout because he's on quite a long deal. We could really improve his value at least then as well, couldn't we? In fact, I'm half tempted to put him up in there. But we won't sell Richardson, we'll keep him around. He has a couple of goals in him, you know, now and again, so. Okay, we'll take this Northampton one as well, so we get 120k if they want to make the deal permanent. We got Ringling with his work permit. Ringling joins Gillingham guys, a new centre-back signing, and I think he's someone we might be able to make a play for in the summer for money, right? Look, he's C+, potential championship standard. I think he could go on to be a Premier League player here, look. Heading for 11, marking and tackling good, determination good, physicals good, positioning good. I'm happy with that one. We'll register him as well here, look. One more registration place left. Doesn't look like John McCracken's going to be going anywhere, but perhaps that's not a disaster in the circumstances. What squad numbers are we going to give out here? Well, wait a minute, because I've got to give one to the goalkeeper as well, and I prefer to see if Thomas can move on and free up his number 13 squad number first. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. If he's out on loan, it might still stick with him, so. Here comes Temensnikov. Right, that's a big deal. Oh, we got an offer for Webster. Okay. Main signings in, though, guys. This is probably 10 days in. We've probably got most of our business done now. Potential championship player, decent championship player, sorry. Temensnikov used to be a Leeds United youngster, so I'm quite happy with this signing. That fills out a squad of 25, and we've still got one or two players to move on. Let's have a quick look at him here. Look at those stats, guys. Just take. Yeah, his heading could be better for one, but his physicals are perfect, aren't they? His mentals are fine. He's got flair, determination, finishings all there. Bulgarian international, playing for Gillingham, could fire us up the table. I think that's left us in a pretty good spot here for players now. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty good. Right, let's have a look here now. Thomas, we're going to move to the under 18, sorry, because we know he's going out. McCracken, we can't seem to get rid of, but I'm still going to try and get rid of him here. No one wants him. I mean, I'm not surprised because he's proven to be pretty terrible. He looked good on paper, but we've actually got to it here. He's been pretty bad, which is quite a shame. But anyway, I think Setford's going to come in for his debut here with McCracken on the bench. We'll let Van Osh recover from his head injury because it was quite a heavy and bad one, wasn't it? Swansea at home, let's not forget it. So Hutton, Adamola is coming as replacement to Boo, obviously. Should we go for Ringling on a debut? Why not? They're near the bottom of the league. Why not? Masterson's need back to fitness though, so you must remember that. Burkout, I kind of want to move on. I kind of think he's not going to make it here now. He's just not particularly good enough. Corness, I think Romero needs to come on for a debut today. Zentrich, we'll go for Wolf. Glass can come on the bench. Duarte's got to go on the left. He's really been the best player of the season. Top goal scorer from the left-hand side with 9 goals. Temensnikov. We're going to see a lot of debuts today, guys, because we were needing a bit of a shake-up with these players, weren't we? Ben Knight on the right or Patterson? Let's go for Patterson. Watching those fitness marks again, looking to Zanking on the bench. Yeah, we're really well covered there. Does Jarumi need a place on the bench, though? I think possibly so for Wolf there, look. Okay, we'll run with that, guys. We're going to have some squad numbers to do. I think Setford's going to end up with something stupid because we haven't got any low numbers for goalkeepers. Right. Setford 28. Ringling 26. And Temensnikov 27. Let's get to it, guys. 3 new signings in the door. Number 26, 27 and 28. All in the 11 today. Amazing. Setford in goal. Ringling at centre-back. Temensnikov up top. Temensnikov, however we say. There's time to put an end to the poor run, guys. Let's get out there and make a difference. Come on. Let's do this. Need to get our first league win of the night, guys. We've not had any so far. Very important. We need to get this league win. Chris Coleman back managing Swansea here. As you see, they're down in 19th. It's getting quite a gaggle down there, isn't it? And we're just ahead of this group. So actually a loss here today, guys, would drag us right back into this relegation trouble. I kind of feel that we've made these transfer moves at exactly the last moment we could have got away with them, right? As I say that, there's a corner to Swansea, an overhead kick effort. Setford reads it really well. I think Setford's going to be the man for us, though. I think this will be our number one goalkeeper now going forward. Oh, it's off the bar. Good effort, though, from Swansea again. Chris Coleman back in Wales, managing the Swans and making them look dangerous so far. I don't know if he's a new manager, though. I'm guessing they must have changed them. Pink kits, as we know, normally do well in this game, don't they? But anyway, Hendricks goes back to Best now. Can Swansea build forward from the back? Up to Cherlov. Best again here. Scales in midfield. Lagerbelt plays it forward to Sousa. Ronald through to Riddell. Down to Riddell again. Ronald's in here. And it's a great goal from the Brazilian, isn't it? Brazilian quality comes into play. We haven't managed to bring our Argentinian quality in yet, sadly. Hopefully we'll be able to do that in a minute, but it is Swansea who take the lead here. Can't seem to find a result. Do we start considering mixing our tactics up? And I'm not convinced our backup tactic we got saved, guys, is going to make any difference here, because I think it's probably, as we've seen so far, not effective enough against, you know, the teams that play 4-4-2 in particular. So with that, I don't really see the point in us using that formation at all. I think it's got to be something along these lines, hasn't it, really? I think it's the only way we can do this, but... Gillingham 0, Swansea 1 still. We need to keep pushing on here. Going to be a throw-in now to us. Can we get this game level? Fred, great goal, 10th for the season. That's what we signed him for, guys. Comes inside, hits it all the way across, off the post and in, past the goalkeeper's far left-hand side. Good stuff from Fred. He's best on the left, isn't he? Comes inside, hits it with his right, and just a superb right foot. He was in the cards earlier on with that yellow, but now he's in the goals. Phoenix some distance, just goes wide. Close one from Phoenix. Unfortunately, doesn't find the back of the net, just finds the advertising hoarding, but it will keep Swansea at arm's length for this, as long as we can continue adding to the goal tally. They've had more than us in this game, though, haven't they? I mean, when someone plays a DM against us, we normally struggle a little bit more than other teams, so I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. I want to see a little bit more here, guys. I want to see a little bit more pushing out. I want to see more shots on goal. I want to see more shots on target, especially with some of the new lads coming in. I mean, we've tried to bed them all pretty much together, right? So that could be a brave move, really, in the circumstances. I think I'll put Jarumi on here at attacking right to give a go. Do I get Temensnikov off? Probably not yet. Although we do need to see something happen there. Ringling's not having a great game, but he probably hasn't even learned English yet. So we're asking a lot of him to play centre-back. Corness comes forward, down to Jarumi, who comes forward. Fred, Zentrich, should have probably hit it low and hard. Went for the casual shot, didn't he? So make a change at centre-back. Corner in. Jarumi goes close again. Masterson can come back on for his first game back since he had a massive injury that put him out for 4 months. He's been a big miss for us, and he's meant we've had to move players around in defence we didn't want to. I mean, Easton's not really quite done it. Temensnikov's had a bad game, isn't it? We've got to take him off, I think, with 5 minutes to go here. Let's get Richardson on here for the last 5 minutes. Maybe I should have gone with Glass. Is it going to be a draw at home to Swansea? Or are we going to find a last-minute goal from somewhere? Minutes ticking down. 1-1, guys. Well, it's a point. Romano didn't have a great game, but I'm not happy with it still. I still think we need to be doing more now, because we are getting sucked into a potential relegation battle here. And look, I mean, luckily Cardiff are that bad. They're dropping away, but this little gaggle now, we could fall in like a couple of games to 21st, couldn't we, realistically? And we're away at Wolves next, so it doesn't get any easier. Not in the slightest, right? Temensnikov makes his return for English football. First game since he played for Leeds 4 years ago. And draw leaves Gillingham still chasing first win in 6. That is true. It is not going well in that regard. I'll completely admit it. Right, how are we doing on wages and stuff quickly? Because I think we've made all our transfer business happen now. And we're still fine. We've still got a bit of money here, guys, if I quickly remove the webcam again. Still got 6,000 odd there in wage budget. And then we've also got the 82,000 we can also spend as well. So there are still options for us to make moves here. We have got a full squad of 25 now with the changes we've made. So it will take someone going out. But I do wonder if we should send a Tone Day, out on loan. I think if he gets like 10 goals in League 2 this year, it might be helpful for him when he can bring him back and have another look, right? But I think for the minute, move him out. And actually, controversially, when we do that, I'm actually going to do something a bit bizarre here. I'm going to put Harry Brittle in the first team. He's on a long deal here. He can't play under 18s football. He's not great for concentration and composure of decisions, but he's got finishing and heading and determination. I mean, he's only worth 14,000, so if we play him in a few games, maybe we'll at least increase his value to like £250,000, and maybe to make a profit off the guy or something. So it could be a win-win. Moran's unhappy Travanga's loan. I would be too. He's sat in the reserves. He's not been playing because you should probably recall him. Yes, they recalled him, guys. That's good news. We stopped paying his wages. Ideal. Jeremy thinks he'll be starting more games. I'm going to threaten him with a departure. No, it doesn't want to be necessary. That's good news. I think sometimes you can threaten with them a couple of times with a departure, and they normally then back off. That's brought 2,000 extra a week in having that loan cancelled as well, which is really good news for us. So yeah, I think that puts us now with Richardson, Temensnikov, Bridle as a backup. I mean, Declan Glass as well, don't forget, can play striker, and he's got 4 goals this season. So I think he's also someone we need to not overlook, because sometimes I go for Richardson a bit too much, and I probably should put Glass in there instead. Attacking mid, yeah, we're pretty good now with Romano in. I mean, Kumbeni's going to be going to Motherwell at the end of the season on a free, which is a pain because we could have got some money for him. But yeah, I think we stick with that. I mean, goalkeeper-wise, we seem to keep getting injuries to them, so I'll keep with the free at the moment rather than trying to sell someone else. We'll see if we can get some money from McCracken at the end of the season now. And we're still well under budget at least, so hopefully with the finances, which I'll have a quick look at in a minute. I mean, the projections are going to be 1.6 million in the red, but our owners have got money, so I'm not particularly too worried about that. Lewis Thomas is on his way out on loan to Morecambe. That could bring us in an extra 100,000 as well. Yes, we've already just got 40,000 there off the bat straight away, which is good news. So that's a good bit of business for us. Every little helps. Cairns make an offer for Day, which is good because he doesn't see, I mean, he's got all the stats in the right place. He's better than the other chap, isn't he? But whenever you give him minutes, he just doesn't perform well. He doesn't hit the ground running. He doesn't score goals. He's just pretty poor across the board there. And we sold Webster as well, guys. The little miracle man from season 1. He's on the way out as well. Thank you very much, Harry Webster. We've got no money for him, but he was going to be going on a free anyway, so we might as well let him go. And that keeps us in a position now where I think that is all the players out we wanted to have out. Yeah, I mean, we could loan out 1 or 2 of these youngsters now, but I don't think there's much point. I want to start deals for these 2 lads in a minute. But everyone else we're kind of there with. And just in the first team, I mean, Burkout I wouldn't mind getting rid of and maybe upgrading, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it now. Let's ask his agent about market interest. I think he's a failed experiment, this guy. But the chances are, because we only signed him literally 6 months ago, no one's going to be interested. So I think we're probably pretty done on that one. And another option is maybe have a quick look at loans. And also we're getting towards a big game here against Wolves. I'm not stalling because the chance that we're going to get hammered. But we did actually beat Wolves last time out, which is even more insane. 950 quid a week on loan for that guy. So we'll add him to the shortlist a minute. More goalkeepers in case we really do want to try every goalkeeper in the entire game at the moment, because we can't seem to stick with one, can we? We're going through them like there's no tomorrow. Doesn't look like there's anyone really world class there that we can jump on right now and bring in. So I think we'll stick with it and just let these guys bed in a little bit, like Temensnikov, for example. And when he beds in a bit more, I think he's going to be a better spot as well, isn't it? Go Ahead Eagles offer Puga a contract. I mean, I like this guy, but I just don't think we want to make an offer now. Because that's the other thing we can consider, right? Because actually, to be fair, hang on, that's a very good point. Who's out of contract at the end of this summer? Because we can make an offer now. I've got quite a lot of them here, look. And I've actually got a lot of players out of contract generally. I can actually go for someone here, look, on one of these, who's like an A-star rated potential. And then I could actually just, like, end up paying a little bit of money. And if you look behind my head here, like, we've got money. So, say, for example, if we go for Carl Jacob Hine, I think, oh, you know, this guy will be our #1 goalkeeper. You know, not that we can because he's in the same country, but we go to one from another country, for example, then, you know, we can then pay £25,000 now and get him now. I mean, it's a cheaper way of doing it, isn't it, really? So, it's an opportunity to maybe do something like that. I'm liking all the A's I'm seeing as well. I've got so many players out of contract here. Look at this, guys. I mean, is it striker again? Do I go and buy another striker? Am I that desperate right now? I mean, let's have a quick look here. I mean, does anyone jump out as well as someone that might be interesting to go? We don't spend hours on this, so we've got to get to the match. Lucas Venegor of Hesselink. Oh, you remember the other Venegor of Hesselink? I kind of want this guy just for that reason. Breakthrough prospect. Let's do it. Oh, no work permit as well. Even better. Right. Looks like we're inviting back in a Viking, a Venegor of Hesselink. No, you want 4 years. Don't be silly. You want to be here as long as you can, mate. You want to conquer us forever. Superb. Right, so that's 1 in the door. Right, is there anyone else who can add us quality now as well? Maybe 30 for Fafana. Look at this guy. 26 years old, good passing as well. Doesn't want to know. What a shame. Let's leave it at the 1 for the minute. I think that's a good swerve there at the end to bring in another 20-year-old striker. It'll probably work out like the last one where it's a youngster striker we've signed in who's got no championship experience. He probably doesn't play at all well. But we know his dad was an utter legend for Celtic and Hull City, wasn't he, guys? So, yeah, I think it's still worth chucking him in here and having a go. Right, we're getting towards the Wolves game now. And then we've got Sheffield Wednesday at home. So 1st and 4th. Unbelievable. And they've got a sellout pretty much at Molineux as well. So this is going to be a big, big game for us. Romano's not doing too well in training, so we're going to have to look at that. And we'll get to picking the team now, guys, anyway. Right, so let's see who we're going to go for now. We're going to go for Setford again in goal. I think he's got this position locked up now, hasn't he? Van Osh can come back on the bench. We'll go for Hutton. Do we go for Ringling again? He didn't play great, did he? No, we should probably go Masterson and Oji back to the original duo because they link up really well. I changed my mind on that one. Jarumi can go on the bench as well. I like Easton being on the bench. Zentric will come back in now. Corness. Tazan, though, has been better this season than... Oh, no, it's very close, isn't it? So, I still want to give Tazan a go there today. I think Corness can go for the other role. Zentric can go on the bench. Let's mix it up slightly. Romano didn't impress me in attacking mid. I think we'll go back to Declan Glass. He's got a goal in him, right? Up top, I want to sit with Temenskov because I want to get him used to this. Get Richardson on here, and I think then it's going to be Duarte right on the left. He got the goal last time with Ben Knight, and I think then the bench fills out quite naturally on its own. Right, let's get to the big one, guys. Right, Wolves away. Can we do the double over Wolves? I mean, that would be pretty nutty, wouldn't it, if we managed to do that? Stranger things have happened, I suppose. I love that Isaac Johansson they got. They got Joe Bellingham as well. Very strong team here, guys. All the pressure's on Wolves. Let's go out and see what we can do. As the game is kicking off now. Oji at the back. Can we get forward here early? Tazan plays a ball, but unfortunately it's a bit wild. Job down to Adams. In comes Johansson again. It's always the guy I boost up in the pre-match, isn't it? You notice that? If I say, oh, look at that guy, he's a good player. Guaranteed to score a goal. And that's what's happened here. It is Johansson. It is Wolves 1, Gillingham 0. Played really well into the gap there. I mean, if he's available at the end of the season and wants to come to Gillingham, I mean, we'll have him right, but I imagine he's not going to be available for Gillingham. He's, you know, going to be Premier League, isn't he? The only good news is this happened last time against Wolves. We ended up going 2-0 down. We did come back to win it 4-3. So, you know, not all hope is lost. We've got goals in our game. Masterson back to Oji now. We're trying to press forward onto Wolves here. Attack is the best form of defence for us when our defence isn't that good. Masterson now trying to play it down the flank perhaps. Knight gets tag teamed, unfortunately. Job can come forward. Guedes and Job now's got a chance. Job Bellingham. 2-0, 15 minutes gone. I think Wolves are going to get some punishment against us after what happened earlier in the season. And what's interesting, guys, is the second half of this stream could very much be a situation of us trying to beat the drop. After a really, really good start this season, it's starting to look like it's slipping away a bit. It was always going to be a long shot with the smallest budget in the division that we were going to stay up. But now, all of a sudden, after a rocketing start, which kept us in touch with the playoffs for a long time, it looks like we're starting to struggle a bit now. But we have made some signings. Maybe it's about bedding in. Ball inside. Setford was watching it. Unfortunately, went past the far post. I still think Setford's a good goalkeeping upgrade for us, even if it takes them a couple of games to warm up here. Still got a long way to go. Only about, what, 28 games done? So we've still got a third of the season left. Glass has tried to play through there, but Mepeu plays a really good job of reading the ball there. Up to Andre. Mosquera can come out from the back now. We're looking for Wolves to make a mistake right in front of their own goal. We're trying to push on. Kolasinac plays it back to Mepeu again. Andre now in the space. Good stuff, Madarola there. Can Glass play the pass? That didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Ramsey though intercepts. It's going to be Wolves, isn't it? Ramsey, and it's Job again, guys. I literally just like, there's no point me commentating this. I'm only going to curse it. It is 3-0. Difficult. And once again, I hate to bring up money again, but it is night and day the difference between these two clubs, isn't it? There could be two divisions between us in all realism, let alone, you know, the fact that we're in the same division now. They were in the Premier League. We certainly weren't that, were we? Anyway, could be 4-0 before half time here. We could be about to take an utter hammering. Oh, Johansson got hacked from behind, but it's still not going to stop the goal going in. And unfortunately, our goalkeeping woes, I think, continue because Setford is now on a 6.5 and not looking at his best at all, is he? Andre down to Johansson. Yeah, he got hacked on the back of the heels there, didn't he? Kalajic goes forward over Setford and into that far corner. Such a shame, guys. I think Setford should do better there. I mean, English is his first language. He's an English goalkeeper despite everything. But I tell you what, that Wolves team, to be fair, they're going to storm it to the Premier League, aren't they? They're top of the league for a reason. We're 4-0 down. You've been terrible. We might as well change the formation up. We could get utterly hammered here, guys. We're going to go 4-2-4. Why not? If you're going to go down with a bang. Well, it looks like it's made a difference in the fact we're not conceding any more goals at the moment, which is something, I guess, in the circumstances. Oji's gone in the book, though. God, it looks like they're not performing well with this formation, though, does it? Adioma's on a 1 here, which is terrible. And Fred's on a 5.8. I'm seeing some horrible performances here. This team can't play this formation at all, can they? I mean, it's kept the game at 4-0, but, I mean, I do wonder if in the next 10 minutes we might concede a bucket load more here. Guides goes close. Our performances have dropped off a cliff here, haven't they? Anyway, corner. Can we inspire ourselves with a lucky goal here? Masterson at the near post. When it's not your day, it's not your day, is it? Just grazes the top of the bar and goes over and out for a goal kick. Which is a shame because that had gone in the back of the net. We might be able to at least bring this goal difference back in our favour, guys. But it's not going to be today, is it? Hopefully the referee lets us off lightly with only 5 minutes of added time. No more highlights, please. 4-0 at half time. 4-0 at full time. They're the champions waiting, aren't they? I'm far from pleased. But I still think we don't want to lose our minds quite yet. I just think part of the problem is I'm picking the wrong team selection. I don't think I'm getting the right players. Fans are criticising my tactics. It's the first, guys. We're in trouble in this save. Hasn't happened so far, but the fans are starting to get critical of me. 7 games in a row without a win now. This is starting to become a bit of a problem. Obviously, the FA Cup we did win. I mean, I've got Brighton next in the FA Cup, so we're going to have to rotate for that, guys. I might go 8 without win. What formation did Brighton play? Yeah, we want to play our normal formation against this, so that's fine. So we're going to have to rotate for the Sheffield Wednesday game, guys. I need to try and compete in this FA Cup one, definitely, for the money side of it. Whole team meeting, definitely. We usually don't do these. Let's encourage them. Great. Very positive. Everyone's looking a bit happier. That's good. Loan for Birchall. Reject at the moment. Later in the season, maybe we'll look at this. Itonde's going to go to Cannes. That's great. I hope his film wins Best New Film Award or whatever. Best Newcomer. Best Newcomer. He definitely wasn't that for us, was he? Right. Leaves us with a few striking options there. I still wonder if Birdle underneath this here. You can't see him just underneath the ball, but look at him here. I wonder if he might end up being a complete shock of a hero for us in the circumstances. I mean, he's not going to be starting this game. I mean, it's too big for him, right? Sheffield Wednesday. We need to get a result from somewhere. I mean, if we lose this one again today, I think it's panic stations, guys. And I don't really want it to be a tactical panic station. I just want it to be, right, how do we arrest this decline? So we might have to go out and look at business again. I mean, the squad understanding's okay. I mean, we've got some group problems now because we made quite a few signings. I mean, that's not going to help, but hopefully it will settle down quickly. And before we get to the end of the season, we can obviously move some players around again, right? Right, let's have a look. We've got a work permit waiting for Venegorov Hesseling. This signing's going to be so funny, guys. I can't believe we're going to go. But his finishing's 15, his heading's 14, and his determination's 15, acceleration 15. I'm not mad. He's literally going to be as good as his dad, right? He was a legend at like Celtic and a legend at Hull, right? I think Van Osch is going back in goal today, guys, and Setford's going to sit out, you know. I think we'll tell him that he's played badly just so he's prepared for this. Warm player. Criticised last game. Your goalkeeper's not good enough, he underperformed. At least now he understands why he's dropped, right? Right, we're still going to continue to rotate, and I'm still going to tell some of these players off heading into the game to see if we can get a bit more out of them. So I'll tell Burkow I want him to improve as well. Same with this guy, Jarumi. I mean, Jarumi has actually been the one that I think should have done better than this. Ooh. I upset him big time there. I've just put him on the loan list, guys. This is why sometimes you don't want to talk to them, perhaps. You just want to ignore the situation. I wanted to take it head on, didn't I? And I look like I might have got us in trouble there. But anyway, doesn't matter. He's not going on loan. He's playing. Right. Left back today. Yeah, I'm going to go pretty much full rotation here, I think. Tazan can come in, though, because I think I'm going to change it up with Corness for the next one. Trying to think who definitely needs to be rested. So Birchall can go on the left. Here's what's going to happen here. I'm going to play a rotated team, aren't I? And they're going to play really well and put me in a spot for the next one. It's almost written in the stars. That's how this would go. Declan Glass attacking mid. Right hand side Phoenix Patterson makes sense. Duarte on the bench. Pretty much everyone will be on the bench apart from Corness, who I'm going to rest today. Hutton's going to have to go on the bench for options and Ringling. Right, I think we got the team here, guys. Sheffield Wednesday at home. Obviously a bit of a mix-up. I've got an eye on this Brighton game. And I really want to give us the best opportunity for that with our best 11 out. I think that's only fair to them, right, in the circumstances. Their manager's Danny Cowley. We're sick and tired of getting bad results. I have faith in you. Let's point some fingers at them. I have faith in you. Come on. That's not faith. That's like a telling off, isn't it? We mix it up. Banosh is back in goal today. Burkout's back in defence. So's Jarumi. So's Easton. And Birchall and Richardson's back up top as well, guys. Yeah, might need a miracle to get a result here, but you never know. Strong Sheffield Wednesday team in 4th place at the moment. Win Fulham will put them right on the tail of their city rivals. United and Wednesday are 3rd and 4th in this league. Big game of football for us, guys. I'd like to see us just compete a bit more. I do think it's because I've been picking the wrong players. I know, ironically, I'll probably not help that now by picking the wrong players again. But it's the legs, isn't it? Phoenix goes close here. We've got to take advantage more of the set pieces as well. I mean, that last year was a big thing for us. I think half our goals, we scored like 80 odd goals or something, wasn't it? And half of them came. No, it was over 100 goals we scored, I think, actually, in League One. But over half of them, I think, or at least 40 of them, sort of came from corners, you know, or free kicks or stuff like that. So, yeah, anyway, penalty. Is that a bit of luck to start us early? Phoenix is going to take it from the spot, guys. And it's a good save from Palmer. What is he doing? When your head is down, right? And that's a shock of a miss from Patterson there. The Phoenix wasn't rising from the ashes. It was sat in the smouldering ruins with that penalty. Unbelievable. And it's still 0-0. And that's a big miss for us. We can't be missing these opportunities right now, the way that the game is, right? We really can't be missing these opportunities to get goals. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time. Isn't good enough. Oh, I'm constantly telling these guys off at the minute, which I feel bad about, but we've got to do something right. Do I get Ben Knighton? I kind of want to save some legs here. Let's keep it with Phoenix. Plays it inside. He's not on his best today, is he? And that can mean he's a bit of a liability when it comes to giving the ball away. Ugbo comes down the flank now into low, and Sheffield Wednesday have taken the lead. And that's harsh and against the run of play, really, guys. But if you don't take your chances and you don't take a penalty that's gifted to you, you can't deserve what you're going to get, right? So, yeah, that is that one. What can we do? Falls of Elsham, 1911. Greetings from Vienna, Austria, the violet side of Vienna. Greetings to you, my friend. I hope you're having a very nice evening. It's nice and hot here in England. I hope it's hot over with you guys right now. I think you had rain the other day, didn't you? But nice to see you, mate, honestly. Yeah, we're here with Gillingham in our 3rd season in the Championship. Currently on a bit of a slide right now. Just getting towards the end of January transfer window. Trying to make a few last-minute decisions here just to try and keep the club in the division. I think, though, with this, we should be able to stay up. But we are getting frightfully close to a relegation battle we didn't particularly want. 10 minutes to go here. We've got an FA Cup 4th round tie after this game with Brighton to look forward to. Going to be a throw in to Sheffield Wednesday. Footy's in their team, guys. You remember him? We had him last year on loan. And of course, they recalled him. He's been out of contract for 2 years, but he's still playing for them. Anyway, Richardson. Oh, it's a great chance. Birchall's got to find the back of the net there, guys. Got to find the back of the net. He can't on that occasion. Corner comes in now. Near post. Zentrich. Birchall. Zentrich again. To Zan from distance. Oh. I know with the players we've got, they've got a long shot on them. So I just want to see more of it, right? Romano can come on here just at the last minute, and we have lost 1-0, and that's a shame. And that's one of those games you go and look at where you go, if we go down by 2 points, this is the one you look at, right? I'm going to say I'm proud of your efforts despite that. I know it's insane maybe because we haven't really played that well, but I'm worried about the confidence now as well. And as you can see with the league table, it's only going to take back-to-back wins to get us back towards the top half where we were a few games ago. We were on like +4 goal difference. It's just been a horrible run since this episode started a couple of hours ago. But we do go on a bad run now. We're only 5 points out of Cardiff. And Cardiff have beaten us, don't forget. And the tactics getting criticised. We might have a little think about that as well. We'll clear the team here, ready for this Brighton game anyway, which is huge because I like to see how we get on with the tactics the fans are also criticising. I want to see how they play against the Premier League team, guys. So I think it's going to be an interesting one for that one here. Give me 1 second, just going to have a little cough. I've been doing a lot of shows recently because I also present on Leicester Till I Die television, and we had a long watch on the weekend. Since then, I've had a bit of a tickle in the back of my throat. So I apologise, guys. I'm trying not to cough into the mic. I'm trying to press the mute button and get around it. But the show must go on, as they say, right? The show must go on. Well, they're saying that here. We have got to 2 hours here now. So Forza Veltschen, 1911. The weather is hit and miss in Mania 20s. Unlucky to lose that one. Yeah, we were, mate. And rotated the team as well, right? It was my B team pretty much. We're saving players for this Brighton midweek game in the Cup because I really want to get to the 5th round. I'll quickly put it up here now, actually, to show you. We've got a 5 aims image. Yeah, so the aims of the season, we've improved the club staff already, and then one was to get the FA Cup 5th round, right? So with that, we really want to try and win this game. I don't think we're going to fulfil this image, this aim. I think it's likely we'll go out, but you don't know. We're a Championship team. They're a Premier League team. They're very good, but maybe we've got an opportunity to put a surprise out. But it's a good game to be here for. The last time we played a Premier League game in the FA Cup last year, it was Forest in the 3rd round, and we lost 3-0. But still, it wasn't bad. Right, I'm going to quickly grab some more water here, guys, just to keep my throat from completely closing up. And I'll pause this here, and we'll see you back in 2 minutes, alright? So grab yourself a drink, don't forget to hit that like button, and then we'll be ready for what is going to be the big match, picking the team for Brighton away, guys, alright? So we'll see you right back here in 1 minute. Cheers. Yes, guys, we're back. Thanks for waiting there. So I've got my drink topped up now to hopefully keep my voice going for the next half of this show. We're halfway through tonight's stream, and it's going well. FA Cup time, right? And just quickly go back to the chat here. Forza Velshire, 1911. I believe I saw Daniel Backman on your short list. You did indeed, mate. He is on there. Goalkeepers have been a problem for us, so it's good to have options. So he is someone we're looking at. His wages are a bit high. At the moment, we've gone for Charlie Setford, obviously, up here as our probable option to maybe resolve our goalkeeping problems. But Van Osh looks like his form's picking up now a bit, isn't it? And the second part was good luck against Brighton. Thank you very much. They're a very good side and got up a lot of young talent in real life too. They do indeed, mate. They got a lot of it on display that's about to come up against us here. So let's pick the best team we can, right? Hutton's going to go at right back. Centre back, we're going to go for the duo of Masterson, I think, and Oji, who would link up quite well. We're going to go for experience today. Adamola at right back. 1 second here. Right, and now I think it's going to be Corness as the regista. I'm going to go with the guys that know each other. I think the best bet today against this Brighton team is to go against the best, the team for us that kind of knows themselves the best, right? That gets on and has the best connectivity. I think that's the best way we're going to deal with this lot. So that means Knight will go on the right, Duarte on the left. In the middle, Romano's not played well so far, but I wonder if this will be the game for him with his 15 passing and his finishing. So let's get him in actually for this one. Up top, we'll go for Temens Nakov, and then we've got a loaded bench with 9 options here. So we have a Setford as backup, Ringling as centre half, Easton as well. You can play a midfield role if need be. Jarumi, Declan Glass. I'm going to leave Wolf and Kumbi. I don't think either of them are going to feature. Patterson, Tazand, Birchall and Richardson fill out our bench here. Birdall at the bottom there's our youngest striker, but he's not really up to it, right? Let's get to it, guys. Big game here today for us. This will show how good and how far we've come since the start of this live stream, 8 episodes ago, where we started in League 2 with this team and obviously won the League 2 title our first season. You see the connectivity I talk about there. This is the best idea for us, I think. So let's get out there and see how we can get on. Strong Brighton team there. Their striker there, James Price, number 50. Looks like he's a youngster for them, so that's interesting. Prim as well looks like he could be a youngster. But they have got a strong defensive of Ampadu, Schurz, obviously for Bruggen's a top goalkeeper. Tri Hume's obviously been brought from the Championship and gone in. The bench, they've got a lot of youngsters really with Howell on there, Simmons and Mills. So I don't know. I mean, as long as we shut down Bunote and Cinco, right, maybe there's something here. So I'm going to say, I think we need to show everyone what we're all about here today. Pump Fist, I have faith in you guys. Pump Fist, guys, I have faith in you. Including you guys in the chats, I know that you are getting behind the Gillingham, being our supporters here today. Here's that Brighton team now. Danger on the bench as well with Mitrovic. Recent form for us is not good, but we are in our lucky pink kit. I like our pink kit. I call it our lucky pink kit, as you know. And we have gone for the team that knows each other the best. So hopefully this will maximise our passing chances in this one and give us the best chance of a result, right? I think Corness as the regista today is a good move. I mean, Tazan's played it quite well this season in that role, but I think we'll go back to the solidness of him here. Brighton have got the edge so far. The goalkeeper decision for me is the big one, because Van Osh could be a mistake. Oh, my word, talking of mistakes. We try and play out from the back, and we have to get a hand to that one. Good save. Proving me right so far. Corner comes in, Bunote hits it, deflects around. Kaju, Corness does well, manages to get it away. You're going to have to live on borrowed time a little bit against the Premier League team. Romano goes down here with an injury. Lower leg injury. Could be a broken leg. That might not be good. Declan Glass can come on. He normally links the play quite well from attacking mid. Hopefully he can provide some support to Temenskov here. Corner in now. Glass. Oh, near post gets safe from Verbrugen. Oji scored in the cup final last year. Sorry, the playoff final against Reading last year. The first goal in a similar standard. So he's dangerous from there. And Cinco curling strike. Ooh, trying to go full Fred, wasn't he? That's what Fred does for us normally, guys. Hopefully the Romano injury's not a big one, because obviously they just brought him in, so it'll be a shame if he's not going to feature already. Time is ticking here. Let's stop this one. It's off the bar, luckily. Bunote looks dangerous, guys, but we'll take that. And if we get in at 0-0 at half-time, I think we can be quite happy in the circumstances, especially when we've had chances. We could FM them second half. 3 minutes of added time. Oji going to play out from the back now. Bit sloppy, those entries should have been looking the opposite way. Hume comes inside, Binotte. There's a danger man here, and then Cinco off the post. Oh, getting closer, aren't they? But as long as they don't hit the back of the net, we'll take the 0-0 at half time. Is the 5th round possible? I'm disappointed about little possession, guys. And let's see if we can make a change up top here to shake things up a little bit. I mean, I think Ben Knight's the one to come off right. And I think... Oh, I didn't mean to put him on there, actually. Hang on. I accidentally drug it. There we go. Ben Knight for Patterson, I think is the idea, right? Phoenix from the Ashes. Phoenix can come on and get a goal. He's that sort of player. Soul is lost 2-2-2. Fire. Absolutely, mate. Hopefully second half we'll be firing balls into the back of their net. We jinxed each other, mate. Binotte scored into an empty net. This is the only problem the way we play, and that is that we play out from the back. If you make a mistake like that, which was terrible, you get caught out. That was terrible. I don't know why Oji would ever leave that. Who's going to be right behind you there apart from one of their players, right? Let's encourage them anyway, see if we can get back to this. Just need to get an equaliser. We'll take the replay because that brings extra money through the door, doesn't it? Be a home tie, be a sellout crowd. We can ramp the ticket prices up. Forza Veltion, typical FM. Soul lost, can't play from the back. Yeah, I mean, it was fine in League One. Oh, my word. But you're right, against the Premier League team, it was probably a bad idea. But anyway, we're too committed now. Glass down to Fred. Phoenix, Glass, OG! He's going to rule it out. What's he going to rule it out for? Give it. It was in. It was definitely not offside, guys. Goal awarded. Come on, we're back in this. 1-1, guys. Come on, get that heat in the chat. Let's go. Oh, that's more like it. OG has threatened that. He should have scored from there earlier, shouldn't he? This time he gets, gets it in the back of the net. Going to be Brighton though now. Oh, and Cinco was trying to get the end of that. Mitrovic has got a head on him as well. Down to Kagoo. Can we launch a counter? And Cinco, Yao Gomez. The problem is with Premier League quality. They can shoot from anywhere. It makes me nervous. Binotte has scored, but I think he was offside. This one's not going to be counting, surely. Dramatic game here. Goal disallowed. Game on. Get in. Exactly, guys. Get in. No way it was going to be disallowed. He was obviously onside, wasn't he? Anyway, we'll take that one. Right. Can we go 2-1 up, guys? I've got a good feeling about this. I don't know about you. I'm going to curse us. Fred comes down the left. Look at that skill with the ball at his feet. Corness now back down. Oh, it's a bit sloppy. This is the problem, though. They can be dangerous on the direct counter. Mitrovic. Oh, and he's buried it. Offside? Come on, ref. Do us a favour. 20 minutes to go. Bring this back square. That one's awarded. Oh, imagine if this was actually offside. I mean, obviously wasn't. He was miles onside, wasn't he? Oh, that's so annoying. Right, let's encourage the team again. That worked last time, right? Still one or two players that could do better here. We'll skip this. We know that was offside. Or onside, sorry. It was onside. It's a pain in the arse. Fred's had a bad game. I think we can get him off here for Birchall because Birchall's got a goal in him. It's not heartbreak yet. Good tackle from Hutton. Temenskov's got to play it. Good play to Glass. Corness. Temenslikov! What a goal! Glass has got a broken leg. Oh my god, what a goal. We lost a player for it. He sacrificed his entire body for that goal. Look at this. Got hacked down by two of them. Temenslikov catch the goalkeeper out there. He was looking at the guy on the ground. I can't believe it. It's 2-2, guys. We're back in this. Oh my god. Proceed with tactical changes. Yes, encourage. Come on, boys. What a game. 10 minutes to go. Don't do it this way. Not with all the way we fought back. Gruder's going to take it now. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh my god. Drama here. Down at Brighton. Adarona plays it in. Oh, it's over the top from Phoenix. We're not going to get many chances like that, guys. One more chance to encourage. Is it going to go to a replay? Are we going to get the extra money through the gate? Is it going to be a home tie to see who goes through to the 5th round? It is, you know. We have drawn with Premier League Brighton, and I'm delighted with that. What a strike from Temenslikov. Absolutely soulless, lost 22. What a way to introduce yourself. What a satisfying result. I like the balls we showed, right? We showed some balls in that game, guys. And it really makes you think going into Brentford if we could find that level of balls again. Oh, luckily for Romero, it's only a pulled calf muscle. It's not a broken leg. Oh man, I'm sweating after that. What a game, 2-2. It means we win the draw for the 5th round. That technically might count as actually us meeting our goal because we've gotten the extra game right. So, but wow, it was a staggering bit of football that was. Probably the game of the night so far. Just the drama off the chain to get the point. Sorry, I think we're in the lead to get the draw and get the replay, get those home pennies right. I don't think there's any more transfer business we're going to do now. I think we're going to stick with this, guys. Maybe winger. Do we want to go for one more winger, perhaps? We've got the money for it. I mean, Venegov Esseling should come in. Do we look for another winger, guys? Who's this? I mean, this guy looks good, but he's probably a bit expensive, right? We had Akande last year. Yeah, you did. You were right. Daniel Backman is on the list. I'll just check the transfer list. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Who's on the transfer list at the moment? Is there anyone that's going to interest us? We've got 147,000 if need be. I like Bergsham. We're never going to afford his wages, right? Forza, what a performance. Surprised that attacking tactic worked that out well. Fair play. Yeah, thanks, man. Mixed music vibes. Thank you as well, mate. Yeah, we stuck with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. We gave them a goal quite easily. On another day, if they'd taken the other chances, mate, we'd have been unlucky. But the FM gods were shining down on us a bit on that one, weren't they? We'll take it 100%, mate. We'll take it every day. Right, let's keep looking here, see if there's anyone interests us. I mean, I like the idea of this goalkeeper as well. I keep looking at goalkeepers. I don't trust any of them, but the problem we got is that these guys have got big wages, like 24,000 a week. I do think winger. I mean, Backman's too expensive. 20,000 a week. We can't afford that wage. We've got 13,000 left in our wage budget, and I don't want to go too high here with it. I just think wingers, right? I mean, is there anyone? Doesn't look like it at all, does it, guys? I'll quickly go to my shortlist here. I don't want to do too long on this, obviously, because I would just, just have a quick look though and just see if there is anyone on the wing that might be able to bring in a little bit more flash. We would have to register someone probably as well, but K.N. Edwards, too expensive at Oxford. Luca Thomas is at Ipswich now. That's a surprise, he's at Ipswich. Krunic of Norwich on loan perhaps, but he's going to cost 13,000 a week in wages. That seems a little bit much, doesn't it? We probably look somewhere like Stavares, who's out of contract at the end of the season, but he's probably not good enough in the stats. I'm just trying to remember who's got really good stats and who hasn't. To be fair, my wing options don't look that good, in all fairness. Giz Hornkamp's out of contract at the end of the season. He might do us a job. I mean, how much? 6.5 a week, 100,000? Giz Hornkamp? Gets a work permit. Oh no, we have no ESC places, so we won't get a work permit. That's a shame because I thought you might just have, got one without. A lot of players recently in Holland that we've been looking at, we've managed to get deals for with no worries at all. Maybe this guy will be able to get a deal for. De Clau? We'll probably fail to get a work permit. Okay, well, we'll ignore that one as well. Maybe we're going to be out of luck. Maybe Rasmussen, hang on. No, once again, no ESC places. It's these ESC places that cause all the problems, guys, don't they? It means you're limited with who you can bring in at times. I do like Logan Briggs of Leicester, his determination, stuff like that. He's out of contract at the end of his season. Maybe he's the guy. Okay. I mean, we're going to have to do a hard bargain here. I don't want to go too max. I don't want to spend too much money, but I do wonder if we can maybe structure a deal here which makes sense for Logan Briggs. I don't want to pay more than 50k for him, right, do I? But I think there's room for him to grow and then room for us to sell him on. So I think 200k seems reasonable altogether. Oh, how do I get rid of this silly thing? There we go. Yeah, okay, so 50k up top, another 150k spread out, and then 50k for 50 games, and we'll spy that clause out. Might seem a lot of money, but if you look at his stats here, his dribbling's fine, his first touch is fine, his long shots are good, passing's good, composure's fine, determination's good, and physicals are great, natural fitness is good. I think that makes perfect sense to me. English as well. Breakout prospect means a cheaper contract for us, right? As long as we can negotiate here. Yeah, so we can get to 3.5. 3-year deal. I don't like these wage rises, I hate them, so they're all going to go. I don't particularly like this being that much as well, but we'll try and bring it down a bit here, look. I think we're almost there. Okay, you can have 8,000 a week at that point. we got him in. Looks like it's going to be done. We're going to appeal Venegor Hesselink's work permit. He should get it, but maybe we should consider selling the other centre-back if that's the case, because I don't really want him to be here. We'll stick with him for now. We're going to have to. I don't think we get any money for him anyway, so... Right, FA Cup 5th round draw, guys. Let's have a look at this, just to see who we will get if we do pull out the miracle. So we'll start the draw. Man City, that'll be a good one, wouldn't it? Fulham, not for us. Force of Vision, stamina is terrible, but maybe we can do a job off the bench. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for him to do, yeah. We can also get the fitness up, hopefully. His natural fitness is 18, so his stamina's bad, but I think we can work on that, right? Wolves get Arsenal. That's a big game for Wolves now they're in the 2nd division, right? Leicester. I'll take Leicester. I'm a Leicester fan, obviously. Who are they going to get here? Bournemouth. All Premier League tie. Up next, QPR, and they're going to play. This will be a good one if we get through. Newcastle, the Premier League. It'd be really encouraging if we get someone like Blackpool. It'd be really encouraging. We'll go, if we can beat Brighton, we should go to the 6th round, right? That'd be really encouraging once again for the club finances. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Man United, perhaps? Brentford in the Championship. We've beat Brentford 4-3 this season. They came down from the Premiership, but they're in our league, so that is encouraging. Ironically, it's a sort of game I think if you do get to it from Brighton, we probably end up losing it because they are too close to us. I don't like it. We've got Brentford next. Isn't that hilarious? So we're going to get a preview of what that game will be like next, guys, which is crazy in the circumstances. Right, I wonder if we're going to get these players in a minute now. We're just waiting to see if these work permits come through and all the rest of it, or we're going to have to do some bidgy-bodgying around here. I really want Venegor of Hesselink. I think that'll be our backup striking situation sorted then. Not going to go for just Hornkamp. I wonder if we can do the back-to-back wins over Brentford. We couldn't do it over Wolves, obviously, but I'm hoping that's not going to follow the same path we had against Wolves, where they can't hammer us this time. That would be really, really rubbish. I mean, we are away as well, so it's a bit more difficult. Then we've got the FA Cup replay as well to consider. I think we're going to have to go pretty strong for this game, really. I wonder if Brighton might rotate, because they didn't seem to go fully strong last time, did they? So I don't know how much we're going to have to obsess over rotation either, really. I think we can just, you know, in a similar way to them, just not way too much. Work permit application rejected. Still accept it, though, because at the end of the season we could have made a movement out for our ESC places, right? So Venegor Hesselink will come through at the end of the season. We can't buy him now, because if we do, he's not going to have a work permit. So anyway, we've got Venegor Hesselink coming to this next season, so that's going to be interesting. I should show him. Sorry about that. I skipped past that, didn't I? His finishing's 15, guys. Heading 14. Once again, not great on the physicals, but off the bench, determination, aggression, anticipation. Yeah, the son, you know, of the legend himself at Celtic. So I think he's a good investment. Brentford, let's go. Do we change goalkeeper back? I think we do now. I think Setford, because he's out of contract in the summer, right, with Ajax, and he's on a cheap contract. I think he's the one we want to try and give opportunity to be number one goalkeeper. He's good enough to be a championship goalkeeper. I don't understand why the performance hasn't quite been there yet. But, you know, work in progress perhaps. Right, Glass can go back onto attacking mid. Temensnikov had a great game last time. I think outside of that, that's probably our bench pretty well covered. Let's just get Tiffany on there and get to the tactical meeting. So, big game, a lot of connectivity still. We're still going with the players that know each other best here, guys. Forza Volition, Leicester fan, you heard one of Austria's, also they still play Austria then too. Oh. Would that be Christian Fuchs, or am I incorrect, my friend? Because obviously I think he's Austrian, isn't he? And like he's like an amazing left back. He's like, I mean, no fucks given, right? I love him. Still playing for Austria Vienna. I might have got that wrong. I think because I thought Christian Fuchs might have been actually the coach at Charlotte in America, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, let's get to this Brentford game. You're going to put me right, I'm sure. Make me look very silly because it'll be someone I should know. But don't forget, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm barely keeping my voice alive right now. Fred down to Zentrich. Masterson now. Can we get Brentford hem back in here? We need to get a league win from somewhere just to restore a bit of confidence. Close. Oh no, that's not what I want to hear. I'm trying to think who it is. Austrian. I can't think at all. That's a very good question. It's going to be someone literally so obvious to me as well, but I can't quite think of it. Please, yeah, fill it in the chat. Let me know. Janet scored for Brentford. That's annoying. I'm running a complete brain fart over Austrian players that have played for Leicester. It's ridiculous. I'm going to get so much stick for this when I'm on the channel next time. Shade plays it forward. Rogers on the replay. This is the replay, as I suddenly realised. My brain snapped back to life then. Janet, yeah, good finish there from Janet. We shouldn't allow him to get away with that, but our positioning is problematic at times, to be honest. You only had a brief spell on loan, I believe. Dragovic, yes, of course. Yeah, unfortunately, it's hard to really remember Dragovic because he only played for like 6 games. Knight to equalise. What a goal that is, by the way, guys, quickly. I liked him, though, mate. When he left, I was actually quite disappointed because I didn't think we ever saw the best of him. I kind of felt like he was a more mobile version of Robert Hoof, which was really what we needed. But yeah, Dragovic, he's still playing. Oh, cool. I didn't know that at all. Yeah, we had him on loan from Leverkusen, didn't we? That was right. Yeah. Yeah, it was a brief spell. You're right. It was literally only 6 months, but yeah, like I say, I mean, we didn't make the offer to keep him. So anyway, Rogers now down. Game back all square. Azure had a great strike then, but Setford actually warming up his fingertips finally, guys. We need him to step into his own here and start putting in good performances, don't we? It's going to be very important. Oh, my word. I don't know if he did that or the goalpost did, but somehow we kept it out and kept the game all square. But we want to see Setford, yeah, definitely step forward here and really come into his own. Damsgaard now is going to play it inside. Asia's got a strike from distance over the top. You notice something about all the teams at the top of the championship this year, like Wolves and Brentford. They've all got long shot range, haven't they? And players up there who are Premier League quality ready to punish you. Talking of punish, Setford punches it clear. That got me really worried because I thought Borg's was going to hit it on the volley. Janet puts it wide, luckily. But okay, encouraging heading into, you know, what could be our FA Cup opponents if we can pull out a home win against Brighton in a minute against all the odds, which would be insane, wouldn't it? I think it could happen as well. I think there's a chance we could beat Brighton. They might still really rotate yet for my money. I still think they might go, well, we'll just put up, you know, a load more youngsters because they had 2 or 3 in that game, didn't they? Which I think gave us enough of an edge to get back into it. Van der Berg, it was a world-class goal from Tamuznikov, though, who since then hasn't really done a lot. It seems to be worldies for him or nothing at all, right? Forza Velschen 1911, yeah, still playing, very aggressive centre-back, born in Vienna, grew in Foton. Which is where Austria Vienna playing. Cool, man, cool. Yeah, so he's proper one of your boys then. It's nice that he's just that he loves your club that much that he's gone back to end his career there. I think when footballers do that, it's really neat, right? You see it a lot in South America where footballers go back to finish at, you know, their original clubs. But you don't see it so much in England, I find. So I think that's really neat how, like, you know, he should have chosen to have done that, you know? Like, he wants his family around the club he grew up supporting as well. We take the lead 2-1, guys, there. That's pretty cool, eh? Well, I was talking about that. But there we go. Don't get complacent out there, guys. Let's look at these injuries a minute. Do we have a Tazand and attacking mid? No, let's give a Patterson. He played well there last time, didn't he? And get out for the second half anyway. You tell I'm a bloke, one trap mine. That was a good effort as well, actually. A fine effort there on goal. Corner coming in. Can we go 3-1 up here? We do need a league win. It's been far too long, guys. It's been a difficult stream for that tonight. Cornester Phoenix, there is an offside in there. Better, though. But it worries me when it's against a team of the quality of Brentford, because we're not in League One anymore, are we? We're not in Kansas anymore, as Alice would say, or whatever it was back in the day. I don't even know what that reference means, to be honest, but there we go. Anyway, Jensen plays it in. Oji clears it well. Phoenix now on a counter. Good ball to Fred. Fred's got to take the chance, surely. It's a penalty. Reyes with a clumsy tackle. It's going to be Phoenix from the spot, surely. Is this going to be our third, guys? It is. Brentford 1, Gillingham 3. What a bizarre football team we are, guys. If you think we couldn't get a goal, we couldn't get a result with this formation for love nor money, heading into a difficult Brighton game, and we didn't even really play as well as they did, but we kept ourselves in it. Here comes Phoenix now to Menznikov, looking to add another thunderbolt like last time. But then all of a sudden, when we're up for it, we seem to pull a result out of nowhere, and like Brentford, we're going to do the double over at this rate, and we're probably going to score 8 goals against them in 2 games. If Phoenix Patterson scores, I think it was offside. It is offside. Yeah, he took a big cut to come back too. Very good first half from Gillingham. Brentford a very good side. They are indeed, mate. I was surprised they went down Forza Volition 1911. I was surprised they went down. But anyway, we've still got a long way to go though, because this is the quality. Deary me, do you see that? It came off the back heel, came off the inside of that post. Goalkeeper was diving the wrong way. Phoenix again though. Look at his running, guys. This is what we want him to do, drive forward and get at teams, you know. I think Hutton needs to come off the yellow cards, get Jerumi on. Fred's having a difficult second half to get Birchall on, because his fresh legs normally cause chaos, and he's always got a goal in them as well. Jensen comes forward now. Let's not make this a complete, you know, photo finish here, guys. Shade coming down the left. Rio, good save from Setford. Setford's best game so far in goal for us, and this is what we want to see, right? We want to see this push forward now. Jones, all the way across. Vanderberg. We're lucky that came to Vanderberg's feet of everyone, really, because anyone else who was a midfielder plus, he would have buried it. We're going to hold on, guys. What an away win. Back-to-back wins over Brentford. Ex-Premier League team. If we get them in the Cup, guys, can we make the 6th round? Got to beat Brighton next, haven't we? But that's a great result. If you look, they're in 5th place. We're in 16th. 16 games to go, guys. And we're still keeping enough of a distance to me. We need 50 points, right, don't we, to probably guarantee we're going to stay up. So 4 more wins and we're pretty much there. So I just want to get those wins done as soon as possible now. And it ends our 8-match unbeaten, winless run as well, sorry, which was difficult for us in the circumstances. We'll have a look at club confidence in a minute as well. And one more look around, we've got the window closing, right? Make sure we are completely happy with our business. Loan off for Zentrich. No, he's obviously my boy, my central midfielder. He's not going anywhere. So that's definitely not going to be happening at all. Right. Yes, it was Logan Briggs. I was just trying to remember. Right, Logan Briggs is coming in. Venegor Hesselink at the end of the season. And that is going to be our business done. And that's going to be great. Forza Evolution, brilliant result. This tactic is working well against a stronger side. Yeah, it is a bit, mate. It is, yeah. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, because it's very hit and miss. But really, you know, the quality difference is so vast, right? I mean, I'm happy with the B rating. I'm happy with the B minus here. I'm happy to be under budget again now. And I'll quickly show you guys again, because like for so long we weren't able to keep the club in budget. You know, the first 2 years of this save, it was very difficult because the financial side of the club was difficult. It was minus 1.5 million, looking at trouble, and then eventually we managed to get the takeover out of nowhere, which completely saved us. And now we've managed to really, you know, become quite solid. So yeah, excuse me, they're putting the wrong picture on, but yeah, so we've been quite fortunate. I think that's the reality of the situation. But you need a bit of luck along the way, don't you? So, Tazand, it makes you should be starting more games. I'm not going to be able to help you out. Oh, that's good. I've been calling their bluff every time, guys, and saying, if you want to go, I'll sell you. But most of the time, 9 out of 10, they'll say, oh, it's all right, I want to stay. So, we'll keep happy with threatening them a little bit. Norwich are home after this in the Championship. We seem to do better against these top clubs, though, don't we? Busy transfer day expected. Sorry, deadline day expected here. Not for us. I don't think there's any business happening with us at all now, guys. Just waiting for that one with Briggs to be signed. We were looking at this guy in the summer. He's not bad, is he? I mean, what's this? This will be in the summer, won't it? I mean, we'll need an ESC place for him, but why not offer him a deal and see if he wants to come? He probably won't want to come. Yeah, I think there's something there if he does want to join us anyway. We're looking for players to add value to the squad as well as one of the 5 aims. Right? He didn't accept it. I didn't expect him to. I thought he'd stay in France, but it doesn't matter. And we're leaving it close to the wire here to get Logan Briggs signed across, aren't we? He hasn't signed it. It's nearly 6 o'clock. He's trying to leave it as late as possible so he's not picked for the Brighton game. He's being lazy, isn't he, guys? I think that must be what's going on here. Here we go, Logan Briggs, £53,000 from Leicester, 21 years old. He'll do a job, Championship standard, B rating. Let's have a quick look at him again here, look. I'm happy with that. Like I say, I know he's not got great stamina and all the rest of it, but I think his physicals are okay because his natural fitness is good and we can increase this, we can work on this. Acceleration's good, composure's good, determination's good, off the ball's good, long shots, dribbling, first touch, all that stuff. And he's English as well, so he's going to be a premium, right, English players. So I think we've done really well here. So, player wage expenditure. Look at this, guys. I bet we're miles off everyone else. So currently we'll spend 1.5 million a week on wages, right? What do we spend? Look at the bottom. 140,000. Okay, we're caught up to 20 behind Blackpool and Bolton, who are right in the relegation battle, right? But we're still half of Plymouth in 21st. Isn't it insane? Forza Evolution, I watched Brian replay in quarter night. It's 2:03 AM here. No, mate, bless you. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, because you're an hour ahead of us, aren't you? It's 1 o'clock here. Yeah. Yeah, I run a bit later because I generally get a lot more views this time of night. I think a lot of my audience is abroad, so I've started running a bit later. But yeah, the replays, if you ever want to watch them back, guys, I always go in and pin the first comment with timestamps. So there's normally like 25 odd timestamps in there. So you can literally click back to specific games, including like the playoff finals we had in past episodes where we've got promotion, the games we won the league and stuff like that. The games earlier this season we had against Wolves. The one we had against Wolves at the start of this season and yesterday's episode was insane. It was that game where we were like 2-0 down and we came back and won it. It was utterly beautiful. So yeah, it's easy to navigate the old, you know, versions of the live stream. So yeah, feel free to definitely have a look at that. We'll get to this Brighton game quickly though. Dominic Corness wants a new contract here. He's still got 2 years left on his deal. I'm going to say we can't afford it right now, and that's fine. He says fair enough. We will have to probably offer him a new one, and he has got a 2.5 million release clause. And look how good he is. He's obviously our best player in the entire club, right? But if we can offer him a new deal for an extra couple of years and get that release clause up to 5, you know, then that'll be some really good business. Right, let's get to this Brighton game now, see if we can get through to the next round. Because I think we'll beat Brentford. Well, they're saying that. Now we beat them in the league twice. And was typical we'd lose it, wouldn't we? But anyway, let's have a look. What team do we do? I guess we don't really change anything, do we, from the last game? I don't see the point in changing anything at all, guys. Even the bench I don't want to change particularly. No, we're going to run it back. We're going to run it back to exactly the same game as we had against Brentford. Might as well. See how we get on. And let's get to it now. Can we do the impossible and beat Brighton? How many changes have they made today? Not too many. Looks like Ampadu's been moved into midfield from defence in a change from last time. And Sarmiento's come in instead of the other chap. But apart from that, Mitrovic coming back on's bad news for us again as well. Because Mitrovic had a really good game for them when he came on last time. Let's have faith in them, guys, and get to it. And here we go. We did have a big win last time, and Tamuzakov loves these sort of games, right? So who knows, guys? Get the love in the chat. Can we beat Brighton in this FA Cup 4th round replay? The aim of the season, one of the 5, is to get to the 5th round. So please help us. Forza Belgium will do. I've subbed to your channel too. Very much appreciate it, mate. If anyone else wants to hit the like button or subscribe, I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I do a lot of live streaming. That's what most of this stuff's going to do. There is other stuff coming out on the channel as well. I'll talk about that a bit later on. But for now, let's focus on this cup game. Ademola plays it in. Of course, we're in the blue today. Ball in, glass. Oh, so annoying. Sarmiento going to come away on the counter now. It worries me when Mitrovic is hovering and he's scored. But I think he was offside, guys. What do you think? It has been ruled out. I thought he was. So that's why I wasn't too panicked. Going to be a free kick now, though, to Brighton. Bunotte is going to pick it up, plays it in towards the back post, hits the post and comes back out. Far too casual, that, wasn't it? 20 minutes gone here. It's still only the one shot that's really gone close to the net, and it's the one which has hit the post. Apart from that, we're still well in this, and I'm quite happy to suffocate the game for as long as possible, then nick it. Sarmiento up to Perkovic. Gomez curls it off the bar. Oh, Brighton. They're trying everything here, but hitting everything apart from the back of the net, luckily for us. Oh my word, crazy times here, but we're still in it, guys. Isn't it got the same signs as last time we played them, where Tameznikov's having a pretty tricky start, but he pulled a worldie out from nowhere. But Adamola's having a good game, and we get in all square, and I think we can do better than this. We haven't had enough shots, guys. Come on. You weren't that bad, but you can improve. I'm disappointed you've not been able to control midfield, and you've not been good enough in front of goal. Little bit of tough love, because I think when they've only had this much of the game, Brighton, there is still a chance for us to go out there and nick this one. Come on, guys, let's do it. Do I make any changes here? Maybe Knight's going to come off here now. Let's get Tiffany on. He's got a set piece under him, hasn't he? And set pieces could be important for us in how we develop in this game now going forward. Perhaps Fred's the next one going to come off. Here come Brighton, though. Can we win the ball up here? Press them high. Kadu's coming down the side. Mitrovic, luckily for us, that was well saved by Setford, wasn't it? I think that was instinct alone, diving across to put it behind for the corner, into the near post. Masterson reads it well. We dealt with that really well. I'm happy with that. We're lacking things up on the flank, so maybe it's time for Patterson as well here. Forza Relation, 1911, 99th minute winner from a set piece. Come on, let's hope so. We'll take it earlier, though. I just want that goal, mate. Tiffany, down to Corness. He's got a strike, Corness. Oh, it's over the top. Need to be hitting the back of the net there, guys. Come on. I need to make a change in attacking mid as well, I think. So Zan's going to come off. I'm leaving Tameznikov on because I think He could still turn this around even at a 6.3. All the subs are done. 2 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time, sorry. It's going to go to extra time, guys. I'll take penalties. Wouldn't you guys take penalties? I think penalties would be great, especially look at that XG. I'm glad you didn't see that. It was all them. Don't let it slip away now. We've been the better team holding into this. You can still improve. You can go make a difference. Let's go. Do I get another sub? I do. It might be Temensnikov. He's going to have to come off, in a minute. He's just playing too bad. Oh, that was lucky for us. The shot wasn't very good. Good save from Setford. Have we got a winner in this? Oh, mate, it's coming in. Near post, it's Oji. Hutton! Oji has scored so many glancing headers at the near post, running across and being a tank and flicking them on. Unfortunately, that one didn't find it. Is it time to bring off Temensnikov, I wonder, for Richardson? No, I think he's getting better, guys. I think I'm sticking for it. The only other thing I can think of doing is bringing off a centre-back here for someone who might be able to take a better penalty. Let's get Jarumi on, perhaps, here, just to freshen up those legs at the back, because here come Brighton. Oh, no, it's a disaster, and it's Osman. Oh, 8 minutes to go, guys, and we now need a goal. That was the chance before. You're right, mate. This is the one that punishes us. Oh, and I hate these ones because it was like right in front of the goal. It was like no one was just, yeah. If it was straight in the middle as well, we'd have got away with that. Right, let's make the change. Come on, guys, equalise. We deserve it. We've held into this game so far. We're at home. Let's make the home fans happy. Romero, down to Bellatran. Schurz comes forward. Oh, let's not go 2 now. Let's not go 2-0 down. Let's not fold now. Come on. Ball forward to Bonotte, though, and it is 2-0, guys. The dream is over. The disappointment. My water tastes bitter now, guys. It really does. Schurz plays it forward there. Bonotte breaks the line. He got in. The biggest problem we got in this team is our fullback positioning. I mean, I'm owning it. It is. That's the part those players aren't good at. They're good at running. They've got a bit of pace. They're not so good at marking and positioning. Might be a bit suicidal at fullback positions, but we're looking to push them on. 2-0 defeat, really harsh, and also having to run the extra minutes as well with extra time. I'm going to say it's unlucky, really. What can you do? And we don't make it to the 5th round. We have failed that mission. What money did we get here? 3,000, you see. It wasn't really a lot, was it? Oh, well. An extra 3,000, I guess, than what we would have got. And the overall balance is still fine. But disappointing to bung out of that one, isn't it, in the circumstances? That would have been a great opportunity for us to have a nice game against Brentford there. And I think we would have made the next round as well. Yeah, so I'm a bit disappointed with that one. Oh, Logan Briggs isn't in the first team. Hang on, guys. Let's get him in the first team. Let's quickly do his squad number here as well. We're running out of squad numbers. Look at this. I guess he's got to be number 29, right? And number 40. Yeah, number 29. I've got through some squad numbers this year. You can tell I've made some changes last minute, for players here. I've made last minute decisions to go, this guy's not going to be good enough, this guy's not going to be good enough, this guy's not going to be good enough. And because of that, you can see the effect it's on the squad numbers. We've now got like 40 of them filled up. So anyway, on to Norwich at home. We need to get some focus now going on the league because we need to make sure we keep the club in the division. And it's not a given, guys. It is not a given at all. We're going to keep this club in the Championship. Right now, we are 16th. We started today in 12th. I think on stream, if we go back to the schedule quickly, we've only actually won in the league 1 game against Brentford, 1 game against Bristol Rovers in the Cup. And that's it. That was the last game before the start of this stream. Look at the results we've had tonight. It's been an embarrassment. You could argue it might be time to change the tactics as well, but the club atmosphere and the cohesion is pretty good. So I think we still brave it out here a little bit, guys, and keep pushing forward. But Norwich at home, big game. I think Setford continues. I think he's done nothing wrong here so far. Jeremy wants to play more, but I do think he's going to have to play as a right forward or a right winger, if we are going to utilise him, because it doesn't seem to work. Maybe I should rest players, but I think actually Watford are in a worse position than Norwich, so let's get the better players out against Norwich. Let's give Rindling a run out today. Ringling a run out today. A run out today, you know what I meant. It's all words, isn't it, ultimately, like Boyzone says, right. Zentrich on the left. Don't want to give to Zandigo as the Regista today, I think we do. Got to consider Kumbaini's getting towards the end of his time with the club. Obviously, he signed a deal to leave us during Motherwell in the summer. The utter traitor, because we could have got money for him if he'd taken the contract to go to St Johnstone, but that was really kind of him to screw us out of £200,000 there. Duarte on the left, Knight in the middle today. Got to go to Mensnikov again. I'm going to give Brittle a run out because I think Richardson's done nothing to show me that he deserves an opportunity here. And we'll give Tiffany a run out today. He's not had many chances. Declan Glass, I'm going to give a rest because he will break his leg in a minute. Otherwise, he's done it before. Lacking connectivity today, but we are changing up the team completely. Falls of Welsham, the pace of Osmond has destroyed his defence. Unlucky here, not a bad result overall, but extra Francis too. It's fun watching live. Good luck and good luck for the rest of, good night, sorry, and good luck for the rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Wars of Alicia 1911. Nice to meet you, my friend. Hope you get some sleep, and I hope you can come back another time in the future. And like I say, you can go back and watch on demand, guys. There is timestamps pinned in the comments section of every one of these live streams. So thank you very much. Let's get to this game with Norwich now, everyone. And if you want to, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. It's all appreciated. Quite a game so far, 15 minutes. Going to be the first highlight now as I say that. Going to be Norwich, though, probably coming forward. They're pushing for a playoff place here, so they need a win. It's Oristano. Setford did really well in the circumstances. I'm looking for him to really blossom here like a butterfly into a top-level championship goalkeeper. I think he's got the ability to, and he'd be the cheapest way we can do that in our team right now. I think the rest of them aren't going to be good enough, so it's a good thing we're starting to move some of them on. Orjo with a corner. Odebert's going to pick it out. He's a very talented winger. He's probably on loan from Burnley still. Very good French winger he is. Tazan today playing Regista is interesting because we've given him a few goes there. Oh, it's close there from Tiffany. And he's actually probably done better than Corness there this season. However, obviously, Corness is Corness, right? And you end up playing him more. Falls of Felicia 1911, I will do Alice Gude. Same to you, my friend. Good night. I can't even pretend I knew what that said, mate, but I'm guessing it's something positive. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the sub as well, my friend. Going to be a penalty. Unbelievable. The pace of Ademola does the difference there. Tiffany. Good finish past Selena there. Might be able to get back-to-back league wins here. Brilliant. Let's go for it, guys. Low and hard. Much better than Patterson. Phoenix Patterson when he had a go, wasn't it? That was a terrible one. 1-0. 5 minutes to go to half time. They're playing 4-4-2 today. And it's interesting. Sometimes it doesn't work well against this 4-4-2. Tiffany should have got his second there. This is what's changed, I swear. In League One, we'd be 2 or 3 up by now because of these chances. But for some reason in the Championship, we don't seem to take them as many. Nice XG jump at the end there, though. Don't get complacent, guys. You need to see a little bit more hustle. You need to watch these legs as well. We've got this big game coming up, so Easton can come on here now. I've got to consider, of course, we've got this game coming against Watford in 4 days as well. Oh, it's off the line and off the post, and it is in from Tom Davis. We're waving for an offside, and it has been given. And I think there is no offside there, to be honest. It was a goal. Just couldn't deal with it, could we? Why, when he cleared it out, did he clear it off the opposite post? That's what I don't understand. Why didn't he just put his foot through it? Because he kind of made that goal like a certainty there, didn't he? I think it was Easton or just come on, or Ringling perhaps, just on the post there. Oh, continue to make the changes anyway. 1-1. Still got another, full half to go pretty much. Tazan now picks the ball up to Ringling. He can go up the flank here. Easton forward, Tiffany back. Easton again. Ringling picks the ball up here now. Plays it down to Adam Ramola, who comes forward. I think he's been a superb replacement for Abu on a free transfer, hasn't he? I think he was a good bit of scouting from us. And literally, he's got the similar player profile as well, which means it's not too dissimilar. Odebert's in. He's going to score. I tried to jinx him out of that, as you saw, and I think I did. He's managed to place it wide. It was a good save, actually, from Setford by all accounts. Rosano's going to play it into the back post. Cordoba's trying to get ahead on it. Probably one of the best defenders in the Championship on his day, he is. Sheffield Wednesday are 4-1 up as well. That's a big result. Oh, excuse me. Tell my voice has got a little bit of a scratchiness going on. It changed then, didn't it, when I put some water on the vocal cords. 71 minutes. We're going to have to make a change in a minute here. I'm a bit concerned this game might be getting away from us slightly as Davis plays it forward now. Seems to be Norwich are in the ascendancy. Great ball forward, though. To Menskov. It's in. He doesn't do things easy, does he? But we'll take that. His second goal for us. We've had to give him a lot of minutes here. He's only on a 6.3 before that. Gotta love the tag team effort there. It was like they were mugging him for his lunch money. Selena came out, went in for a sliding knee attack like a shining wizard in WWE. Temensnikov stands strong like Rusev did back in Rusev Day. and buries it into the empty net. We'll take that, and it is 2-1. Right, let's get Hutton off here because his legs are looking a little bit knackered. Adamola's looking tired as well, but I think we're going to have Oji go back there. Zentrich can come off here, I think, as well for Lucas Wolf. We've got any more legs we can bring off? Yeah, I think Logan Briggs on for a debut as well. And that's hopefully going to rest some legs ready for when we, get for this Watford game and next game. Hopefully we still hold on for the win, though, saying that. I thought we only had 5 minutes left. We actually had 10. Jarumi inside. Oh, really would like him to get a goal here. He really deserves it. He's been driving forward trying to create it, but he hasn't got what Hutton's got yet, right? Oh, there's an offside there, which is a shame because that was a good takedown from Knight as well in the circumstances. Looking very dangerous. Going to be forward now from George for Norwich. Ademola down to Ringling. Plays it up again now towards Knight. Knight comes forward here. Can he get a strike away? No, he's going to build the play up again with Jarumi. Down to Tizan. Tifoni trying to play a nice little run through there, but he can't quite find the pass. Easton down to Wolf, who's got a shot on him. Briggs, and it's hitting the back of the net. It's going to be an own goal. No, it's offside. I was going to say I thought that was Logan Briggs' goal, but actually he was offside anyway, apparently, and I didn't think he was, but we're going to take the win anyway, guys, hopefully here. We're going to hold on. Watford next, they're just behind us. Oh no, I've jinxed it. Corner in. Miley. IFM myself, guys. The computer is listening. Did you hear what I did then? That was unbelievably terrible of me, right? Oi, oi, oi. We're going to be Gillingham 2, Norwich 2. Terrible scenes here. Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm not happy. See you in training tomorrow. I'm going to teach you how not to go on holiday with 2 minutes of a game to go. Oh, that's so annoying because that would have put us above Watford and just right up here with that top 12 picture, right? I mean, we're still only 8 points above the drop. I still think the way this division is this year, there is no guarantees we're not going to end up potentially getting relegated at the end of it if we're not careful. This is why I'm so annoyed with dropping points like that. Shandrak Oji wants a new contract. We've got some money for new contracts in a minute, so I will look at it before the end of the season, but for now I can't afford it. And luckily, because they get on so well with me, boys, they all trust me. I'm not sure how long it will last. I know me and Tiffany had a bit of a tiff about this before, and eventually I had to reach into my pocket and pay the man. And ironically, since then, I've done it with him and Patterson, and both of them decided to be rubbish since they've been paid the money. Shows you, once they've got the money, they just drop interest, isn't it? That's literally what they do, just completely give up the ghost. Right, on to Watford. Let's see what we got here in regard to changes. I don't really need to make too many, but I've obviously got options I can make on the bench. Yeah, the fitness is kind of there, isn't it? I mean, maybe Easton can start today. No, let's give Ringling a go, because he's out of contract at the end of the season. Or, actually, no, he's not, but I still think we can afford him probably at a cheap deal, and I think he's probably potential to be a Premier League player somewhere down the line. Oji I want to get in. That was it for Ademola, just to give him a little rest today. Jazan, Zentrich. Cornes can come in today for Zentrich. Tiffany's had a bad few games. We get Patterson back in for this one, and maybe go Briggs. Let's go Briggs. I think he had a quite nice little cameo, didn't he, last time? So let's get him out there. Birchall can drop off the bench here. Tiffany, Patterson. Ademola can have a rest. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think Bridle, I know it's a shocking one to maybe have him on the bench, but I think in a minute we're going to try him just because I think Richardson is just not going to do it at the end of the season. We're going to have to move on away from him. Oh, that was a big defeat for Leeds, because if you look there in the table, you might be able to see me. Let me just quickly move my head here. Big defeat for Leeds in the circumstances, because Sheffield United are now 4 points behind them. That would put them 7 points clear. That would probably assume there was automatic, promotion hopes, right? But anyway, just before we get to this game, just to quickly say, I'm not sure if anyone noticed today on the channel, I did release a new video. I'm going to quickly put the image up for you now. There it is. It was actually called Wanyama. I'm doing basically this format I do on the live stream, right, basically, but doing it episodic as well. So the style I'm talking in now to is what the style I talk on those films is as well. So I just cut it down to the basics, right, and I'm going to be doing like 6 parts in the season. They're going to be about 20 minutes each. So the first part, Wanyama, of Dundee United was Dunfermline Athletic. I said Dundee twice, didn't I, as well? Until it's 1:30 in the morning. Dunfermline Athletic, sorry, is out today. There will be another one maybe tomorrow or maybe the day afterwards. I'm not quite sure. It is finished and ready to go. I'm just going to see how this one performs, right? But yeah, give that a watch as well after the stream if you still want to see a bit more action, all right? Wanyama, the first episode of a Dunfermline. Oh, I'm tired, Dunfermline, Dundee. Too many teams in Scotland. I probably should unify them all. Let's get to this Watford game. The reason I keep saying Dundee is I've done a Dundee save recently and it's in my head. That's literally why. Anyway, we've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's get out there. I'm going to need some more water in a minute. That'll help me keep my temperature down and my throat from closing over. Strong team again from Watford here, and Salmo's on loan. He's a very big player for them. And obviously the Georgian winger as well is a very good player as well. Nil-nil, 10 minutes gone here. Looks like it's going to be a tight game in the circumstances. It's going to be a free kick to Cornes to take here. Can he curve it over the wall? He can. Selvic makes a good save and it goes round for a... Going to be a short one from Fred here. Are we going to make the ball in? We are. Briggs got pushed there. That could have been a penalty shout in my books, but unfortunately it's not given. Knight then goes in two-footed for good measure as well. That was kind of like a screw you referee, wasn't it? Two-footed across, knocks the ball out of play. Unbelievable scenes here as Watford get a corner. Oh, it's curved in. It's hit the bar and Aribo's missed the rebound. I think Zand got a shot on it. A block on it somehow. Watford looking like they got a bit more quality up the top end today as we've had it behind again with Ocean and Aribo's now going to take the second corner. Watford keeping us hemmed back in towards our goal here, and it's a great save that is from Setford. I don't even know how he read the ball there. Aribo now trying to get it back across. Dewoma off the post. Keeper had it well covered again. Watford have us hemmed in here. It's literally a matter of when at the moment. Can we get the ball off them? To Mensnikov with a two-footed tackle. We're loving the two-footed tackles in. I've got tackling set on light as well. Imagine it was on hard. We'd have 2 red cards by now. Oji comes back inside. Back to Ringling. Down to Tizand. Masterson. We need to be able to find an outlet here, guys. Get up that flank. Ringling. Oji down to Fred. Fred's got the feet to move himself down this pitch, you know. Knight comes inside. Good overlap from Hutton. Comes inside. Cross it. Does. Knight hits the post. Bounces around. We can't put the ball into the net here. Watford are going to come away with the ball now. Cornes to Mensnikov. Zand. That was a nice one-touch football run there, wasn't it, guys? That was some sexy football for a championship team that's been in League 2 2 years previously. It was like playing Brazil, wasn't it? Anyway, back to the goalkeeper Selvik. Pollock's going to come forward now. Jinx it down the flank here. Oji's going to pick it up. Don't do anything stupid there. Cornes and Ringling make good triangles here. Play down the flank again to Fred. Ringling, we push forward. Ball forward now. We can't seem to win the second rebound though. And Chazeski's going to play it down. Aribo comes inside. He's got physicality and pace, and Deli Bashir has missed an open goal, guys. That was a big chance for Watford to take the lead. Dewoma up to Aribo, sorry. Ball comes loose. Nagata. Fred's back there again now. Played across and somehow again. We're just giving up too many highlights here, aren't we, to really conceivably win this game? It's quite worrying. I mean, it's getting like the Brighton game where it just feels like it's inevitable that something's going to happen in a minute. I mean, it is 0-0 and we've had only 3 shots on target, but 9 shots off target. I mean, come on. Anyway, Roma's going to pick up the loose ball now from another Watford corner. They keep pushing forward here. Their formation is matching up well against ours. Porter's down to McFarland. He's got opportunity to get across it now. Deli Bashiri's look dangerous. Roma puts it wide past that far post, luckily. I think we'll take being 0-0 at half time, guys. I don't know about you. I think it's sort of a little bit on edge this game, actually, at the moment. 0-0 at half time. Head to the dressing room now. I guess I'm far from pleased. We need to get hold of the ball a bit more. If we don't, they will punish us this half. There's no doubt about it. And Ringling's not having a good game, is he? Let's get Easton on. He's my option to come off the bench. And I think Briggs hasn't had a great one either. So let's get Tiffany on to see if that makes a difference with a set-piece scenario again. I mean, Tiffany has good spells. And normally when he has a few games out around this time of year, he normally forces his way back in with some decent performances. So we're just hoping it's that time of year, like it is normally for him, to come out of the woodwork again. And Salmo plays it forward to Dewoma. Deli Bashira gets it on goal. Setford reads it well. There is some good quality in this Watford team, you know, despite them being right down around us in the league table, about 15th at the moment. Headed behind here by us, and there's going to be another corner to Watford. It must be about their 50 millionth for the game, because we keep giving them corners here, and they keep popping them in, and Maite's grows the crossbar. You've got to be careful, boys. Fred's having a bad game as well. Again, I've got to start telling players off. Right, let's get Patterson on. I've got no more changes now, so it's literally going to be this team to the end. Can we smash and grab? Deli Bashir with a cross in. Maite's already hit the bar of a header. It was coming, guys, wasn't it? It's Watford 1, Gillingham 0. Our poor form tonight in the league continues, which is a shame because we were looking pretty good in the early doors, weren't we? I mean, I did wonder when we were starting off this season last night, I did wonder if it would be good to get off to a good start just in case if we did hit trouble later on. It was always going to be a hard transition because you've got to get the club up from League One, get it to a position where it can compete in the Championship and then also stay in the Championship, which I think is the hardest part of it. There's always a bit of a purple patch at the start, but it's about keeping the quality up, and we've done little bits, but it's taken time this season, understandably. Diarra coming down now for Watford, and he could double the advantage here. Easton reads it well and heads it clear, but unfortunately he's coming straight back all the time here. The Bees Hornets of Watford. Duoma, after having two go past the post, puts one deep inside it there from distance. Great finish from him. Watford 2, Gillingham 0. Probably deserved. That was a great finish. We'll quickly see that one again, guys. Mighty back to Nagata. Great ball. Hit it first time on the volley. Caught Setford out. I can't blame Setford for that. He's had a pretty good game tonight. There's always going to be one that was going to get past him, right? And unfortunately, it was that one there. So 2-0. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Let's make a game of this, guys. Get one. Corness, he should have probably shot because there would have been a rebound on if it had been deflected. Corness is still in there. Knight. Phoenix comes around. Gives it away. The header is on. Corness sweeps it up nicely here and drives forward. Get the ball across. Hutton to Tazand. Tazand from distance. What a goal that is from Tazand, guys. Demand some more here. Game on. We haven't got any more subs, which is a shame because Knight's performing well, but badly, sorry. But that was a great finish from Tazand, wasn't it? Exactly what we want him to do, because that's what Corness does in that position as well. Drive forward into the space. You get an opportunity to shoot on net. Shoot on net, right? Great finish. 8 minutes to go. Can we form an unlikely comeback here against all the odds? Looks like we're running out of time, Tim. We've just got the added on time now. I'm just going to encourage the boys at the death. Last legs now. 5 minutes. Can we get one more chance? We don't. Too little, too late. It was a great goal, though, wasn't it, from Tazan? But we weren't the best team today. I'm not happy with that performance, guys. Keeps us right down towards the bottom, which is not where we want to be. And Watford get a 4-point gap on us now as well as a consequence, right? 8 points above Cardiff. That should be enough, surely, especially when Blackpool and Plymouth are really doing terribly. But still, I want to get to 50 points as quick as possible here, guys. And of course, 50 points is going to be what? 4 more wins? 5 more wins, about that? I'm not sure we can win that many games left. That's the problem. That's why I want to get to it quickly. Bolton next. This is huge, right? Bolton away, because of course they're just outside the drop zone. We can't lose this one, guys, because we lose this one to Bolton, you'd argue it's going to put us in deep trouble, especially when we're away at them, right? At their place, at the big stadium. And Bolton, of course, a club of pedigree, Premier League pedigree in the past as well, so they can't be sniffed at all. Let's keep sticking it forward and now get ready for this. I'll have a quick look. That's a quick look at the team selection. A minute. I mean, it is today, and we've got a few legs looking a bit tired there, and we've also got some performances here that need to be better. So we'll quickly look at that. We expected to draw this one. I mean, I think we should probably win this. And we've got, like I say, we've got so many players who are lacking fitness now because obviously the season's dragging. Look at the schedule here. We got Leeds then in a week, so at least we got a week off after this. So in theory, I don't have to make too many changes. So I'm about to get a week off anyway. I'm just trying to think about who performed well last time and who didn't. I think Tazan had that great goal, but the problem is him and Zentrich, sorry, Corness and Zentrich seem to make a better duo and they seem to link up better. Briggs didn't really do enough for me on his debut. It makes me wonder if Patterson needs to have one more crack coming in here. Tomenznikov's going to retain his position, but I need to see more from him, so I'm going to interact with him. One player, criticise recent form. He needs to be better if you want to stay in the first team. Same with Duarte, who's dropped off a cliff recently. I'm going to warn him as well. Good time to do it going into this game because we need to see a lift from these players, right? Ben Knight's had a shocker as well, hasn't he? I mean, I'm going to put Declan Glass back in for this one. Ben Knight we can talk to here, look. This generally works quite well, doesn't it, really? As little tweaks. Just let them know you need to play better if you want to stay in the first team. Patterson as well, 6.58. It's bizarre how we can do this. We seem to go from 7.2s to like 6.5s. They have 2 or 3 games in a row where they just won't perform well, right, and just drop us in the crap. Ringling as well, I've not been impressed with. Have we got anyone else? I mean, Oji needs resting, which is a shame because he'd been my first choice. Let's go for Easton today. And I think that's going to be the changes, isn't it? I mean, the only other option I think is Romano's going to have to go back on the bench here because he can go on for Glass if Glass doesn't do well in this one. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think this will be the team, and then we've got the bench set up as well. These guys I'm not too worried about. I mean, Birchall can score off the bench at least as well, but I think for now, we're going to run with this. Anyway, guys, I'm going to quickly take a break in the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes with some more water, alright? So please don't forget to hit that like button. And we'll see you in 2 minutes what is going to be the biggest game here against Bolton, alright? So yeah, get yourselves ready for this one. Get yourself a cup of tea, alright? Because you might need it. See you in a second. Right, guys, that's the last interruption of tonight's stream, and thank you everyone that's been with us tonight so far. I've had quite a lot of viewers again. This seems to be the right time slot to do this, so I think we'll be looking at similar time slots going forward from 10 p.m, 10:30 p.m. onwards till the early hours. And thank you once again. Like I say, if you want to hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. And obviously, get in the chat and leave a comment. Obviously, feel free to let us know who you support in football and any football manager games you're playing. It's meant to be a community late night sort of chat show scenario sort of thing, so feel free to get involved, especially when it helps me and my voice, so I don't have to talk as much perhaps when we get some chat going in the chat. But anyway, let's keep cracking on here. We're in still a very good spot despite the situation. And we've got this game against Bolton now, which is going to be huge. We quickly just double check the league table now coming out of this. And you look at the league table here, yeah, I mean, Bolton win this, they're going to catch right up to us. They're going to literally be 2 points behind us or whatever it is. So it's a must-win game for us here to keep this gap and keep this distance between this relegation battle that we just don't want to get dragged into. It'll be typical after the start of the season we've had to get ourselves dragged into a relegation mess right at the end. This is the team we're going for today, as you saw before the break. And let's see how this one goes. I think we can win this. I really do. I think we should be beating Bolton away. I trust you to make us proud. Get out there, guys. Give us some encouragement. Let's keep that positive vibe going, and let's get to it. Nathan Baxter's a good goalkeeper for them. I think they might win the goalkeeping department today, but Harry Toffler as well, of course, experienced left-back, had a lot of experience in Nottingham Forest, but let's see how we go here. Going to be a big one, this one. I think a point probably won't be enough for us. I mean, it'll keep the Wolves up at the door, right, but we'd like to be able to scare them off into the woods here with a big result. In our pink kit, which is always one of our favourites. And also, guys, later on what we'll do is, for all of you guys that have been so kind to stick around, we'll get a bit of a scoop going. We've got a bit of money left over, don't forget. Phoenix is in here, as I say that. Hutton plays a ball in. Can Fred pick this up? Penalty to Gillingham after 2 minutes, guys, and we'll take that. Clumsy from Ziska. Going to be Patterson, who missed the last one. Misses this one. We've got to stop him taking penalties, guys. I'm going to have to change him for like Temenznikov or someone. Corner going to be taken now. It's his second he's missed in a row. Terrible. And Zentrich misses at the near post. But going back to what I was briefly saying, we'll do some bonus scouting and see if we can line up some transfers for next season in a minute, because we have got some money left over, obviously, that we can still look at a little bit. So why not get it into use for any players that are out of contract that we can approach now? That will be, you know, maybe Premier League quality player or something like that to really boost this squad up ready for next season. So we'll get to that a little bit later as a bit of a, you know, prep for next season. Mitchell's in and Shakespeare's scored as I say that, but he's got to be offside surely. Yeah, offside luckily for us, and luckily the referee saw that straight away, because that would have been very disappointed if he'd given that one, right? But luckily we keep going now. It's disappointing we're dropping down the table as much as we are, because I was really thinking with the January window and the players we got, if we could get ourselves together quicker, we could have kept with that playoff group. But anyway, we wouldn't have been any good to go up now. But, you know, Cornet, Sheehan picks it up. We're still going to pick the ball up again. Zentrich has got a strike. He doesn't choose to take it. Try to play Zadoma in, but he can't get there. Glass will pick it up now. Temenznikov, third goal of the season. Come on, he's finding his feet. It's taken him so while, but he's finding his feet now. Great finish. Good stuff from Hutton there, competing for the ball on halfway. We're keeping them pinned in. Got to be the quick movement. Goalkeeper probably should have done better, but it was a great finish to be fair. The power and the accuracy to go in the top corner. He was onside, wasn't he? I mean, he was miles onside. Yeah, miles onside. No need to worry. And there we go. We take the lead. Big goal here as we get towards the end of the first half. Their goalkeeper's been having a really good performance as well, so it's really encouraging this. Can we make it to Glass? Up to Hutton. Get that ball across, boys. Into the box. Glass off the bar. Bounces around, but we can't get it in the back of the net, guys. It's been a season of chances that we've missed coming back to potentially haunt us. Life can be a bit like that sometimes. To Temenznikov, what a finish that is. And he's finding his goal-scoring boots now, guys. The Bulgarian international striker we picked up in January. And it's 2-0. Come on. Big win this. We need to get towards that 50 points as soon as possible. Then we can get planning to really push on with this team. This is the best live stream on the internet right now for Football Manager. I'm going to say it. It's so interesting because I think the foundation we got now in the summer, and like I say, later on this episode, before we call it a night, we will look at what other players we can start bringing in for next season. See if we can snag a Premier League quality player now, just to really take the club to the next level. Zentrich 3-0. I think that might have been offside. It's been given as offside. But we're still all over them here like a rash. And that's half time. 2-0. Dominant. Right, I'm going to say we've had a lot of shots, so I'm happy so far. I don't want to lean into them too much here, because sometimes you can go too much right and upset them, but happy with that. It is 2-0. Let's keep it where it is. Cornet has gone in the book, so I think it might be time to get him off here for Zand. Fred can come off. He's had a bad game. We'll get on Tiffany. Try him on the left. Actually, Phoenix is playing awfully as well, isn't he? So we better get him off here as well. Logan Briggs can come on the right here, guys. 20 minutes to go. Still 2-0. Free kick now. Back post for Easton. It's been given. No, it's offside. I didn't get too excited though, because I thought it was going to be offside. 2 offside goals in this game as well. We're very good at scoring offside goals, aren't we? Setford plays the ball out from the back here now, and Hutton can come forward. Briggs on the right to Zan. Now in the register role, we're taking Corness off. Zentrich and Tiffany to Temenznikov to Zand. Back again. Good play from Masterson to keep the ball back in their half here. The pressure on. Hutton comes in. Briggs. Tiffany's got a strike. Oh, come on, guys. Someone hit it on the net. Aduoma tries to get it across. They get rid of it, Bolton. We need to be taking these chances, you know, because all it will take is one mistake and they're going to be straight back in this game. 2-0, 5 minutes to go here. I think we're going to hold on, you know. I think we are going to hold on with 5 minutes to go. Oh no, I've said it now. Corner's coming in near post. Zentrich clears it out. Come on, guys. Not the time to concede a goal now. Vita forward. Adioma clears it. Tiffany does well. Get the ball under control, guys. Oh, it's a bad pass again. Played across. Mitchell has scored. I'm going to encourage here. Maybe this is a mistake, but that's not particularly a good time to concede a goal now, is it? Because the home fans will get a bit of fire behind them here. And we don't want to drop any points. Setford. I don't know what else he could have done there. It was hit straight at him. Went through him, didn't it? The power took it past. Going to encourage here. Just hope to finish the game off. Corner to Bolton. Throw in, sorry. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Vita scores. Oh, it's the worst case scenario, guys. Temesnikov had a hero game for us, but everyone else has let him down at the end here. The legs have run out. What a disappointment. As soon as he found that space, we knew what was coming, didn't we? We knew he was going to find the back of the net, and he did there. Bolton 2, Gillingham 2 full time. Oh, that's such a nuisance. Oh, we should have won that match. I'm so annoyed. Oh, it's one of those again. If we go down by a point, we threw away 2 right at the end there. I mean, the gap's still 5 points. Don't get me wrong, with 13 games to go, but it's still so frustrating. We've got Leeds next as well. I mean, what are we going to get against Leeds United here, guys? Realistically, right? I mean, I don't know what... I mean, oh, we've got problems here now, guys. Do you see what's happening on screen? OG to consider options and a contract. Same with Zentrich, same with Corness. Right. I think we need to go to work. And before I even talk to them, I'm going to offer them new deals now. Enter new deal. No! This is not good. OG offering a new deal now. No, I think we're too late. No. Oh, this is a disaster, guys. I mean, they got over a year, so we got time to sell them. But I didn't want to lose these guys. These are our boys, right? Oh, I'm going to talk to them. Please stay, guys. I want you to commit to the club. I stand by my reasoning. Oh, okay. I mean, not all hope is lost. But they obviously want to consider moving somewhere else, so it might be time. Okay. Yeah, they all want to leave, guys. It is as bad as it seems. So not only is our season starting to slip away, and now is 3 of our best players seem to want to move on from the football club. So that is not good either. But we will keep trucking on here and being positive and hoping that they'll forget about that and want to sign a new deal in a minute. But that's disappointing, isn't it, guys? That is really disappointing. You would hope that wouldn't be the case. You'd hope we would be able to have got a contract, offer in there first, right? And that's what I tried to do before we spoke to them, but no luck. And it's disappointing because that will be a sad day for the football club when those lads go. It really will. And it also means we're going to have to sell them in the summer, right? I mean, let's look at this here now. Corness we're going to have to sell. Zentrich we're going to have to sell. OG we're going to have to sell. So we need to go in for a central midfielder pretty quick, right? We've got Venegor Hesseling coming in the summer. Right, let's have a quick nosy here. Who's out of contract very soon? 3 months, is it? No, it'll be over that, won't it? Hang on, guys. 6 months? There we go. Right, let's have a look at this a minute, see if we can find someone to replace them now. I mean, Joe Gelhart will be interesting, won't he? But I'm pretty sure he has a bad team fit normally. We could shortlist him. Obviously, we can't offer for anyone who's already at a club like this, but Rangers we can offer for McCausland, for example. I don't think he makes us good enough, though. Do you know what I mean? Now, Braze Martinez could be a good shout, though. We viewed as an excellent signing. Good marking, good tackling there. Look, good heading. Pace and stamina is good. Determinations, good decisions are good. I quite like the look of him, you know, and he's probably one of the best ones available right now. There's an Italian winger called Zion Atta as well. Oh, he's not very good at all, is he? Central midfield, don't forget, and centre back, because this is where we're going to face a problem in a minute when we're going to lose some of our best players in the summer. Oh, I'm so gutted they want to go. That so upset me. Right, let's try and get Braze Martinez in, actually. Oh, he's on 10,000 a week. We're not going to afford that. I didn't see that. I thought he'd be on like 1,500 or something. Aye, that is bad. Ooh, anyone else here? Sashis? I mean, he's got good stats, isn't he? But I mean, we don't want to go for this guy now because we're not sure about striker. But I mean, midfielder Bamba. I mean, he's not going to be good enough. He's not ready to go now, is he? Finley Pollock, perhaps? No, not quite good enough again. This is the problem now. Is like, who's actually going to be good enough that we're going to be able to find now to be able to come in? I better look at transfer value, Hanlowry, and have a look this way. I still think Sherpin could be our number one goalkeeper if we can raise the funds for him over the summer, but it doesn't look like we've got a lot of options here, guys. I have got a short list with more players that aren't seen on here, so let's just quickly check the contracts here and see who expires on this one. We're looking for 2026, right? So we've got a whole half list here because that's, you know, literally a few months away. See if we can literally get a midfielder in or something here. Right. The problem is I can't see who's a midfielder, who isn't really, so we'll do it rather quickly. Tierney's a midfielder, Bohemians. He's got good determination as well. Quite like the look at that kid. Defender centre there. Nguyen. I mean, a lot of these guys, it's going to be very close, isn't it, if you want to sign them or not, really, but Nick de Jong, I mean, he's not going to be good enough, is he? I don't know why he's on the list. I must have liked his name. But I think there's a few here we can look at and maybe make a quick offer for. I want to look at the Dutch players, really, I guess, from the Dutch academy, so we should get a work permit for these guys as well, quite easy. I just think they've got so much quality there as well. This guy would be interesting at Paris. Decisions 15, look, passing 15, tackling's okay-ish, 10. Off the ball, 2.7k a week. Let's see. He wants to get promoted. He wants to get promoted before he wants to join us. Well, yeah, okay. That's fine, but I'm not sure you'd probably play in the Premier League for us anyway, mate, to be completely frank. A lot of options we've got to look at, though, here, isn't there? I mean, I'm trying to remember who is a midfielder. I mean, that guy's a defensive mid. He could be our replacement for Zentrich, couldn't he? Because he's got tackling and marking of 15, first touch of 50. I like the look of that kid. How much is he going to cost us? Doesn't want to know. Yeah, until the end of the season, this is going to be difficult, isn't it, really? I mean, I want to get Rasmussen as well, for example, but I know for the fact we're not going to get him until literally the end of the season because he's not going to sign anything for anyone, is he? Kaplan centre-back. He's good. Oh, he's joining Darmstadt already, so he's already been signed up. Typical. The one I really would have gone for is already going elsewhere. I like Fodi Fofana as well, but I don't think he's going to want to join us, is he? Got a lot of options here, though, we can consider. I think, you know, these guys are available on a free transfer right now. I mean, Nicolasu might be a bad shout. Wing back left. No, he's not going to be good enough, is he? Do we go for Burmeister? I'm not sure he really improves anything we got too much, does he? But his determination's good. How much does this guy want? Maybe we get him in now. Fringe player. We don't have any ESC places, which is a shame. Yeah, because he might have been a little, you know, bit part character we could have brought into the end of the season to maybe mess around with as well. But no, I think, guys, we're going to hold fire at the minute. I think, but it's still frustrating how we know now 3 of our players are going to be having to be sold this summer. I mean, the only good news is, I guess, when we sell them, let's be realistic here, the club finances will be secured for life because we'll get, what, 1.5 million for Zentrich, we'll get 2.5 million for Corness, and for Oji we'll definitely get, well, 500,000. So we're probably going to get 4 million quid for those players minimum, right? So it will financially secure the club. And there should be players then we'll spot that will come in on frees that can replace them, you know. And also we'll have some money to spend, so we could go out there and, you know, make some difference. Interesting, Wolf work permit has been supplied, so we'll find out tomorrow. I mean, he's going to be sold at the end of the season, isn't he? So we're going to need that space anyway, irrelevant if he gets it or not. His training's not been good enough here, so Scott's getting told off again. We've had this conversation many times this year. Been rejected. Don't allocate ESC place. Excellent. So that means that now we're in a position where Lucas Wolf we will have to sell, so we might as well sell him now, actually. And that means we can go... Well, actually, it means we could even go back in for Burmeister now if we wanted, doesn't it? I wonder if I'd known that was going to happen before. I could have done things differently, but... Hey, it's a bit late now. Maybe we'll go back in for him. He'll probably still want to join. We'll see. Anyway, let's set the team up here. Setford's going to stay in goal. I think he has got the better of Van Osh now. I mean, Vanosh should have to go at the end of the season because he can't be on £6 a week at the moment. Not playing, you know. Right, we're going to go for right back today. Hutton, who's obviously earned it. Leeds at home. Difficult game, this, isn't it? Right, Masterson, Oji, Adamola. I'm going to pick the team literally that I think knows each other the best for this one. That seems to give us our best results when we need to get something out of a hat, right? So that'll be Ben Knight, Declan Glass, Duarte, Timensnikov. Bench, we're going to go Vanosh. McCracken's obviously on the way out at the end of the season. Ringling, Jomumi, Easton, Tazand. Interesting enough, the work permit immediately gives a problem for Wolf now. It means he can't play immediately, so hopefully someone will come in for him. Patterson, Tiffoni. I think we'll go for Birchall in this one and Briggs. Not Briggs, sorry, Richardson. Give Briggs a game off this one because I think Birchall's not had a bench opportunity for a few games now and he does have a goal in him, like we said before. Right, we've got nothing to lose here, guys, apart from maybe some league position, and also we kind of need to look over our shoulders at that relegation zone that's vast approaching us very quickly. Way too quickly for our liking. But anyway, let's get into it here. Pre-match, Gillingham versus Leeds. Leeds still very strong. Echeverry on loan as well. That's a great signing for them, isn't it? Tyler Morton scored against us last time, but we did draw against Leeds last time, interestingly enough. We'd beaten Wolves, we'd beaten Sheffield United, didn't we? We drew with Leeds. I think Sheffield Wednesday's the only one up there we've really struggled against, so we've done okay, guys. We'll take a draw on this one, actually. A draw here would be a good point, wouldn't it? Gets us 1 point closer to 40. As you can see, we're only 1 goal difference out of Blackburn now. It worries me we're going to decline quite a bit towards the end here, but as long as we can just keep our heads above the drowning water and the line of relegation, that's all we want, right? Morton forward here. Adioma comes inside now. He gives away to Echeverry. Ramzini's in. He scored against us last time as well. Good save from Setford here. Due a good game, hopefully. Corner's going to come in now. Morton into the back post. It is Tokors, and it is 1-0 to Leeds. That's annoying. Deep corner in. We couldn't deal with it very well, unfortunately. Could win. It's gone in the back of the net. Disappointing. Didn't even make half an hour. But we can fight back against the big boys. We've shown a resilience to do that. And especially at home, you do wonder if we got it in our game here. Middlesbrough got a game in hand on us as well. So we could drop to 19th in a minute. And we've probably still got to play Cardiff. And they're the ones really stuck in that relegation zone. I mean, the Bolton result of dropping 2 points could come back to really haunt us yet, guys. Still 1-0 to Leeds. Can we equalise for half time? Play the ball, Glass. Oh, he should have played it earlier, guys. The pass was on there to Fred, wasn't it? Didn't make it happen. It's 1-0. Terrible. Sort it out. Especially the lack of decision making in the passing. It should be a lot better. I don't know what we can do here. Do we go with... We're going to have to, aren't we? Jarumi's going to come on here at right back. Knight's having a poor game. So let's get Tiffany on. And do we get Declan Glass off to Zand? Yeah, because Zand scored that utter worldie, didn't he, last time out? So why not get him back out there again? We keep trucking along here. Leeds still only 1-0 up. The stats are pretty even, actually. Free kick in from Tiffany. Come on, guys. Let's just get a goal back here. Corner some distance. There was a strike on there. Ademola across. It's in to Mesnikov against his old club, guys. I forgot he was here. What I meant by that is, of course, he forgot he played for Leeds, which means he's always going to score a goal against them. Great stuff there. Look at the bouncer effect. Just players all over them swarming, making the game narrow. Great ball across. They should have dealt with it, shouldn't they? And we'll take this, guys. It's 1-1. Can we smash and grab a team in the automatic places? Sheffield United will love us. We'll be given the freedom of the city of Sheffield, actually, with both the teams in third and fourth. Fred inside. Tiffany's gone down as a penalty. Oh, guys, we're going to nick this. Tiffany. Can we take the lead against Leeds? We do. Meisler passes him. Top goal scorer. 8th of the season. Top corner. Brilliant goal. Oh, hello, guys. What's going on here? The home fans are utterly losing their minds. We have taken the lead here against Leeds, but there is going to be an opportunity for them now. Morton down to Mills. Fred comes away with it. Come on, guys, punish them. What a ball. To Mensnikov's coming forward and plays it in. Tiffany on the strike. What a goal. He's doing cartwheels in celebration. The Leeds fans are throwing lighters out of the stands. What a game this is, guys. You chose the right live stream to watch tonight, didn't you? We were 1-0 down to Leeds, and once again, for a team towards the top of the division, we've pulled out a miracle job at turning this game around. And it's Gillingham 3, Leeds United 1, would you believe it? I can't quite believe it, to be honest. Right, play out from the back. Hold on now, guys. We've still got 5 minutes here. We don't want to give up a goal yet, because if we give up one, I do worry, because I think they're that good. Right, Aronson, good stuff from Jarumi there. Had to make that a strong, crunching tackle. Didn't get the ball out where we wanted it, though. Come on, guys. A bit more care and careful here. Tazand, Fred, Adamola. Comes inside. He's at the post. He was due a goal as well, wasn't he? He's had quite a few the last few games. 5 minutes of added time here. Still chance for Leeds to fight themselves back into this. To Mensnikov. Oh, is it the underside of the bar? Had to find the back of the net there, surely. Just let the time go. No more highlights, guys. We're going to win it. Great win. Just what we needed. Gillingham 3, Leeds United 1. The most important win of the season, I think. And look at that XG at the end there. We needed a performance. Today we got it. I'm proud of your performance, lads. Well done. Superb. We performed so well against teams at the top, and like I say, the City of Sheffield is going to love us because we brought Leeds right back crashing down to earth, and both Wednesday and United are back in the promotion place. That puts us on 40 points as well, guys. We reached 40 points. Come on, that's a superb job, right? Unbelievable. Sunderland away next, which is a big game, right? OG credits the manager. Team talk. Well, if you like it that much, you fancy signing a new contract, so I really am going to be gutted to have to sell you boys. I know it's part of life, they're going to have to go at some point, but I wasn't ready. I thought we were going to get another year out of them because there was no interest. I thought I had time to offer them a new deal. And then my boy Zentrich as well. My boy I signed 3 years ago for £100,000. No, I'm done, boss. So I have to sell him now. I have to make money on my boy. It's sad when that happens at Football Manager. You get attached to the players, don't you? But that's life. If you get attached to things, you've got to move on. Right, let's get here ready for this game. Let's have a quick look at the squad, see if anyone's fit or not fit, sorry. Hutton needs a rest. Let's get Jarumi in there. I'm not convinced Jarumi's performed at all well enough to be considered actually a starting right back at some point, but we'll give him opportunities today. No other changes apart from that. I think we want to keep this steam train rolling, especially after a nice win against Leeds there, right? I want you to pick up where you left off last time. Go on, and it's a very intimidating place away at Sunderland, but if you're going to do something brilliant, I think got Zanemakia, I looked at him, and Aqua as well, and central field's obviously very good. If you are going to do something shocking to see, do it against one of the biggest crowds, right, is my attitude. Anyway, Oji's going to take the free kick at the start of this game now for Gillingham. Down to Adamola, comes inside, Knight to Mensnikov, he's finding his feet, ball across, good save from Glass that was. No, he's gone wide on his own actually. Either that was an offside. Whatever happened, it's irrelevant. Morpay's come off here. That could be helpful. He's obviously their main striker this season. Sunderland currently in 10th, so you'd argue if we're in 16th, we might have a chance of getting a surprise result here. Perhaps a draw on paper is the most likely outcome, but Zanemakia is going to play it forward to Greenwood here. Greenwood comes down to Sirkin, who's great at inverting and coming inside. Equa plays it forward now. Roberts is in and he's going to finish. Can't give Patrick Roberts that sort of space, unfortunately. And that's in the back of the net, and it is Sunderland 1, Gillingham 0. What a shame. We were looking like we're off to a good start there as well, and unfortunately it hasn't taken as they found the back of the net there. Setford I still think has been an upgrading goal though. I still think that's a big decision. And of course when we get to the next episode it's going to be interesting because we have the final run-in for this season and building for next season. Ademola's coming forward here now. Oh, he should have done better. Got to get it on target. Got to get it on target, lads, in the circumstances there. It's going to drop us to 16th for the moment, so I really want us to get a goal here and give ourselves an opportunity. It's still getting the 3 points today. Bishop from the back to Ballard. We keep pressing hard at the pitch here, but we've got to win the ball to make this work. Zanemakia comes back deep to Equa. Mwanga forward to Neil. Neil down to Missouri. Roberts tag teaming up with Ruzin coming down the flank now as well. Missouri inside. Roberts again. Setford does so well to get some fingertips on that, right? Goes over the top and there's a short corner option now on for Sunderland with Roberts again, who's been their danger man. He's literally the guy that has got the goal and he's looked the most dangerous player on their team. Fred now picks the ball up from the throw-in. Can he get it back again? He can. He plays it back to Zentrich. Corness needed to turn and strike that. He couldn't find the turn. Adamola now as we hand them back in here. Corness trying to find the forward pass. Comes back to him again. Corness from distance. Oh. Didn't get his foot wrapped around that one very well, did he? And unfortunately, it has gone into the goalkeeper's hands. Half an hour gone, Sunderland only with a 1-goal lead. You can argue it's been a close game looking at the stats so far. So it's not all doom and gloom for Gillingham yet. We'll take being in this position. Darumi's going to take the throw-in now. Goes all the way back here. Oh, I thought Marston was going to make a horrendous mistake and give it up. Adamola comes forward on the left now. Zentrich, good link-up play. I love how since he's come in, Adamola's wanting to get involved, right, and get himself involved in the attacking phase of the game. To Mesnikov. He's lethal at that, guys, isn't he? That's like the 4th guy out of his 6 he's scored from that position. He breaks through the last line, buries it into the bottom corner. Great finish, 1-1 here at the Stadium of Light. Great touch and great finish, wasn't it? Unbelievable. He's looking like he could become a Premier League quality striker, this bloke. Really happy with his contribution so far. Can we turn it around before half time? We've also got to stop Roberts. Roberts has been their danger man, hasn't he, the entire game? He's looked lethal. 15th at the moment with a draw. I'm far from pleased. I want to see more than this, guys. I think we deserve better than this. Glass is also not linking up well, so let's get him off here for Zand. I'm not going to bring Patterson on, because every time I bring him on, he gets given a penalty and he'll miss it, so I'm not bringing Patterson on. Birchall can come on down the left, because he's got a goal in him, as I always say. And Adamola's looking tired here. Can I bring him off for someone? We haven't really got a left-back option. Rindling is going to have to be, and I'm going to have to swap him around for Oji here, even though Oji's not fully fit. Sunderland trying to come out from the back. Oji wins the ball, plays it forward. Temesnikov can link up with someone here. Knight's in. 5th goal of the season for Ben Knight. We take the lead away at Sunderland, and can we get a massive back-to-back wins against Leeds and Sunderland? 2 clubs, of course, right now in real life are in the Premier League, which is insane to think about. It's so funny because we've only won like 10 games, 11 games so far this season. The majority of them have been against ex-Premier League teams. I mean, you had Wolves into the equation and all the rest of it. Was he onside? Miles on. Miles on. Never in doubt, guys. Never in doubt. Right, and we're going to make the change at the back here quickly while that highlight starts. Oji will go down the flank, and we're going to put Ringling in the middle. Otherwise, that will be a disaster. But anyway, back to Bishop. Is he going to play it forward now? Sunderland have got the quality here to punish us back quickly. Let's keep our focus here and try and get the 3rd goal to really put it home. Here comes Sunderland, though. Greenwood's in. Oh, good save from Setford. I thought I'd gone behind for a corner then, but it's carried on. That was nearly a Deeney moment. Remember the Deeney goal for Watford against Leicester? I thought it had gone behind. It actually bounced off the bar, came in back into play, and it nearly ended up being a counter-attack for us. Anyway, Zentrich. 15 minutes to go here, plus added time. Poor ball to Zanamakia. Sunderland spread themselves out very nicely across the pitch here. Very good at pressing in their own right and looking for an opportunity. We're trying to press them, though, into their half here. Can we pick the ball up? We're looking for a mistake. Not happening so far as Ekwa and Zanamakia double up really well. Jarumi now can flick it forward. Doesn't work though. We can't keep the ball in our possession. Roberts in. Ringling goes in 2-footed. Gets away with it, but Roslin has put it in the back of the net. And it is offside. We'll take that, luckily. We'll take that very luckily. Bear in mind, it was a great opportunity and a great play. That's a poor ball. Ari and Bene over the top here. I need some focus on the boys here because Sunderland look like to me like they're going to get an equaliser. The home fans are pushing them on here, giving them superhero strength. 6 minutes of added time. We're nearly there for a famous win away at Sunderland. We're going to get it, guys. A win against Leeds, a win against Sunderland. Both away from home, weren't they, as well? That was really special, lads. Well done for holding on, especially with the effort we put in. A little bit of quality got us over there. -8 goal difference, 43 points now. Gets us back towards mid-table. And once again, that gap now down to the relegation is 14 points. Much more healthier with 11 games to go here. And we've got Birmingham next, who are right around us, guys. They are very close. Yeah, so winning against Birmingham actually puts us ahead of them in the league table. So that's a very important game. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. Excuse me, getting a bit of coffee there. It's been a long few days for me, doing lots of shows. I need to basically lubricate my throat more. Who would have thought talking could get so dangerous to your throat? Talking for hours on end. Birmingham next, guys. It'd be nice to get this, get this game in a position where we have a final run in where we got something to play for, right? Ah, here we go. Offers for Wolf. Hang on. I mean, that 100,000 one looks pretty good. Bear in mind, he didn't cost us anything, so I think we'll take that. And I think that means he might be going full the end of the season, which means we've got that place freed up as well for foreign players, so quite happy with that. The other team's withdrawn their offer for him, but it doesn't matter as long as the other team want him. Logan Briggs is out for 3 weeks, Burkout's out for 7 days. Neither of them really featuring right now, so not particularly too much of a worry there, is it? Oh, Pedro Lima, I love that guy. When he was on loan with us last season, he was superb. Really made a difference in getting us up to the Championship this year. Telling off Lucas Wolf, even though he's going out the door, because, you know, he must do better than that. Right, Birmingham tomorrow, you see, we're going to have to make a few changes here, because there's players literally struggling. But I still think staying in the Championship is going to be a hell of an effort, really, in the circumstances. We'll get to picking the team. I'll start from scratch with this one, because there's a few tired players. I think we will rotate a bit. You know, it is important to probably get 3 points. Actually, it's probably more important to get 3 points, guys, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, if we're going to rotate for West Brom. It's something we can't do a lot, and then we can rest players for Blackpool, Luton, Plymouth. We need to have a good run the end of March, guys. Looking at the way the stream is and time is now, we're probably going to be getting into these games around the 4-hour mark, right? So that's going to be interesting. Mixed music vibes. Good to see you, mate. Staying in the Championship is an achievement, considering the players at early stages. Yeah, absolutely, man. We did have to make probably about the 8 changes, whatever we thought we were going to. And of course, I had to make a lot of twists during the season. But I think to keep it in the division, and we did have a really good start, right? I think that made such a difference. Yeah, it's been superb. It really has. I mean, like you say, the players probably aren't good enough to do this, but you know, we're making miracles, you know, happen, which is the main thing. So, yeah, hopefully a good summer coming up. Obviously, it's going to be so horrible losing Zentrich, Ajo, and Cornès, so we're going to have to sell, but we're going to think £2.5 million's coming in there, £500,000 we'll say coming in there, 1.5 million, 2.5 million coming in there. I'm gutted about Zentrich. Obviously, I developed this guy right and signed him in the first year for 100,000, so I'm gutted he wants to leave the club because I wanted him to be here forever as my little protege, but that's life, isn't it? Actually, we go to Zahn today instead of Cornès, because Cornès hasn't had a good couple of games, really. He can do a lot better, but we'll get picking the team now, ready for this big Birmingham game. I'm not going to go weak, I'm going to go strong. I was thinking about resting, but I think actually I prefer the rest against West Brom, ironically. I don't know why. We seem to play better against the bigger clubs, so why not rest the players then? Do you know what? Duarte has played terrible for ages. He's not having the game, guys. He's not playing. I've got to speak about and warn him this about recent form, and I think I've got to get him doing a 7. He needs to get a 7. Oh, I've upset him now, guys. That's not good. I might need to keep him for next season as well, because he is probably the closest we've got to a Premier League quality player, but oh well. We'll get over it very quickly, won't we? Actually, Tafoni could start on the right today. Timuznikov. I just want to make sure that he is getting, you know, like 6.58 is not good enough, right? He'll forgive me quick enough, don't worry. Right, that's that team picked. I'm going to chuck Wolf into under 18s. We know he's going now, so there's no point having him here. He's about to be sold. He's not going to feature the rest of the season. Squad dynamics is still a little bit off, which is disappointing, because I was hoping by now they'd have settled down after January, but there we go. Let's get to it. This is a win that would probably, in my mind, say we're not going to have an outside chance of ending up in a relegation scrap right at the last minute. It'll put us on 43 points, and they put us 7 points off 50, and I think that for me is the magic number to know we're definitely not going to be in trouble. Let's see what the Birmingham team is here today as well. They're in the red. Good players there with Buchanan, obviously, Wilhelmsen, Hansen's good as well. They're just ahead of us. And like I say, if we win this, guys, you see it's 46 points to 43. We'll go ahead of them in the league table. So it's a big game, this, if we can win it. Right, the home fans are happy here. So let's get into it and see how we get on. Also, before we get much further in a minute, we'll have a look at the 5 aims of the save again. Because, of course, we've tried to complete some again tonight. And we'll see how we got on. Oh, it's Clara from the corner. That's a disappointing start. 1-0 down. 8 minutes on the board, and that is a disappointing start in the circumstances. Decretion, what a name that is. Sounds like some sort of book or something, doesn't it? Anyway, Clara heads it in the back of the net. Decretion sounds like some sort of financial exit strategy for a bank in jeopardy, doesn't it? Or something like that. Tight offside, yeah, I mean, we're not going to get any luck there, are we? Right, set piece again. Wilhelmsen's at the back. We do clear this one now. We got a counter, boys. Come on, Easton, make the pass, mate. He should have made the pass earlier. He tries to find Birchall, and now he's out of position. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Decretion comes inside. Wilhelmsen, good save from Setford. he should have made the pass earlier there. The transition play was on, but obviously he's a centre-back, so what do we expect from a centre-back when it comes to that sort of play? Temesnikov gets a head on it here, but Depression comes out. He's everywhere today for Birmingham, isn't he? As they pick the ball up from the back now. We've not had a shot on target yet. We had one shot, but not on target. Buchanan and Clara are running the show for Birmingham at the back right now, so we need to see a little bit more action here at home. They've got us really looked after. Tom Brady's heroes of the American football pitch of making the work happen here. That's, St Andrews with this Birmingham team, aren't they? They won the league last year in League One. We won the playoffs, so we're both from the same area, so you'd argue we should be able to get something here. You've been terrible. Get out there and do better. Zentrich having a bad game, isn't he? But then actually, Tazan's even playing worse. Let's get Corness back in. Birchall's playing bad. Let's get him off here for Duarte after his little hissy fit we had, let's say, behind the scenes. Thrown in now from Adamola. Fred's going to bet the ball across now. Easton. Masterson plays all the way back. I was getting worried there because of the press that was on coming from Birmingham. Played forward by Easton, up to Fred again. To Menznikov. 7th goal of the season on a 6.4 before he found the back of the net. It's amazing. If he's played in there, on any other place on the pitch, I worry about his finishing. As soon as he's played on the last line and gets one touch, I know he's going to bury it. He just knows from his position where the goal is. I mean, Glass tried to get in the way as well, but somehow we managed to get past him and he's buried it. And it's back all square here. And there's now a chance, hopefully, to smash and grab this game at home against our rivals and get back ahead of them. And I'll call Birmingham rivals now because we've been literally together for the whole way. They've had our striker we had in League 2 leading the line for them last year and getting top goal scorer, Jimmy J. Morgan. There's been a lot of each of the clubs touching each other here a little bit. 5 minutes to go. Let's encourage the team at the end now, see if we can nick this over the line and get 3 points. Birmingham going to have the opportunity here now. I'm going to bring Ben Knight on in a minute. Newman comes forward. Don't do it. Good stop there from Setford. Going to come out to Cochrane though. Right, it's a highlight now in their half. They come over halfway with Stansfield. Stansfield driving forward now. Can he get the shot away? He does. It deflects off from Zentrich. He covered that pass really well, didn't he? Right, Pake's saying who? Oh my word, off the bar. Rober was waiting as well, but luckily we get it away. Last chance saloon now. 5 minutes of added time. Birmingham looking to get 3 points. They want to keep us off our backs, don't they? They want to keep themselves completely clear. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a draw. And a draw keeps us well in that race, at least anyway. You were unlucky today, I'm going to say. Let's not beat them up too much. Got to carry these legs and tired minds to the end of the season. 36 games played, 10 games to go. We're on 44 points now. 6 points away from the magic 50 mark, which I think keeps us safe. Currently puts us 12 points clear of Cardiff. That's still not many, is it? 12 points. I mean, I know there's only 10 games to go and 12 is 4, but you still think Cardiff, they get a run on. And I think we still got to play them as well. You just think, oh, that's still quite dangerous, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. Do we have to play them? No, that's quite lucky. We'd have to play Blackpool, Luton and Plymouth. Blackpool and Plymouth obviously right down there, so we could definitely help relegate 2 teams there and keep ourselves and our heads above water, right? Temesnikov, player of the month. Woohoo! He was a great last-minute signing, this guy, wasn't he? Look, his finishing's improved, his passing's getting better. And what did he cost us? I'm not sure you see, 140,000. Absolutely nothing. Pennies. We struggled for 2 years, really, trying to find a striker. And I think we found him now. I think he is literally going to be the man for us now to the end of the season. Right, let's just quickly go to the holiday button and get to this West Brom game. And my throat's almost given up tonight, guys. So we'll get through this West Brom game and see how much time we got left. We might do one more at that point. Mixed Music Vibes by Niall Wolf. You're a great player for the Gills. Yeah, he wasn't too bad, was he? He didn't get much of an opportunity in Mixed Music Vibes, but it's good to move him on and get 100,000 for a player we paid nothing for. Again, it's back to what we were doing before, right? Making a little bit of profit here and there. A- on the supporters review. That's all that counts. Great dressing room atmosphere, managerial support. Disappointing Zentrich and I want to leave, really. I might be able to talk them round. Wolf is gone. There we go, guys. Say goodbye to Lucas Wolf. Thank you very much. Obviously came to us on a free transfer to get 100k for him. We'll take it. Helps the club finances out because obviously we're getting towards that time of the year where we're going to hit the red stuff. I mean, luckily we're about to get paid 2.9 million quid for being in the championship. So, I mean, the money's fine. Van Osh is playing badly in training again, so we'll give him a kick up the bum. Charlie Setford, I really want to try and approach to sign in a minute, don't I? Do you think this guy's going to be our number one goalkeeper, guys? What do you think? Your new goalie made a bit of difference. Yeah, 100%, mate. So do we go for him? I mean, he's improving. I think we've got to make the deal, right? He doesn't want to do it. He wants us to get promoted from the Championship. Oh, no. The saga deepens, guys. The guy who we thought was going to sign for us, and we brought him in on loan because he's out of contract at the end of the season. He'll definitely want to sign the Championship. Doesn't want to. Wow. That's a spanner in the works. That means now we're looking at even McCracken, who looks alright. I don't understand why he hasn't played well. He just hasn't translated. Van Osh, whose aerial reach is okay, but his composure makes him like... He's a sort of guy who's that composed. If a seagull flew past him, he'd utterly shit his own bed. Excuse my French, but he would. You know, yeah, I mean, you know, he'd be scared by a goose walking past him, so it's no good, is it? Right, pick the team today. We're going to go Hutton, Masterson, Oji, Adamola, Corness. What do we go Zant today? Corness, Zentrich. We'll go strong against West Brom. We want to get to this 50-point mark as quick as possible, right? So let's get it done strong here. Knight, Glass, Duarte, Temensnikov. Right, bench. Van Osh, Rindling, Jerumi, Easton, Tazand. Kimbeni obviously is on his way out in the summer to Motherwell on a free, which is annoying. We'll give him a run at the end of the season to say goodbye to him, obviously, but I still can't believe he's going to be the one that we get no money on. And everyone else that's fit goes on the bench. Right, West Brom at home. Big game. They're in the playoff places. Big, big game. We're going to have a massive episode next time, Alex. We're going to have to deal with the fact we're going to lose 3 of our biggest players that, you know, were our linchpins that we were hoping to build around in Corness, Zentrich and Oji. And we're going to have to spend some money, and we're going to have to reach for some free transfers, right? And that's a strong team for West Brom today. Jimmy J. Morgan, of course, he was playing up front for us in the first season when we were League 2 champions. Got 20-odd goals for us that season on loan from Chelsea. We knew he'd end up following us up the leagues. In last season, in League 1, he played for Birmingham up top and scored 20 goals. This season, it's West Brom. We always seem to come up against the boys since he played for us. Right, West Brom in their away kit today, and they get an early chance here as we're playing at Priestfield. Malumbi down to Mowat, who goes all the way back. Phillips comes forward now. Can he find a ball down? He does to Alertson. Alertson down to Diang, comes inside, up to Mowat, on target from distance. Setford does really well, though. Wallace now will play it in. He plays it short, and it's Morgan. Oh, well done, Zentrich. Good reading of the game here. We got a counter-attack on. Good pass to Fred. Come on, Fred. Use that flicking skill of yours. Flicks it straight to the foot of Furlong, sadly. Not what we were looking for in the situation, but there we go. 0-0. Setford to play out from the back. 20 minutes approaching on the clock. West Brom had the better start, but it looks like Gillingham were warming up. It's a really reckless pass line. There's a counter on. Eletson's in. Hutton comes across, and Jimmy J. Morgan doesn't really celebrate against his old club, which is very nice of him. They were lining up for that one, unfortunately, weren't they? As soon as Alertson got in, I thought he was going to take a hell of a save here. And to be fair to him, Hutton did well, but it caught the keeper out because he was out of position, right? Nothing you could do. Everyone trying their best. Players pushed up the pitch, trying to put the game onto West Brom, and we get caught out. Gillingham 0, West Brom 1. See what we do when we get to half-time here. Setford down to Masterson. Can we get a highlight here before half-time, moving forward? Hutton will bring it over halfway, down to Knight. We can't seem to get through this West Brom team. They've got good coverage, haven't they? But then they are fighting for a playoff place, and they want to keep in the hunt here to try and get a promotion to the Premier League, which long term is what we want to do for our Gillingham team, right? Knight in, Fred, 11th goal of the season. Great play. They're the sexy goals, right? They're the ones where you're playing the ball ahead of the man, showing him where you want him to run into, and try and find the back of the net. Beautiful stuff. Great goal. Really good from Fred to get on the end of that. 1-1, back into this. And our ability to score goals is still really good, right? There's times we're worried about that this season, but I think Temensnikov coming in. I mean, the good thing is we've had to make gambling decisions, we know, when it comes to players at times. And like, I think when we have gambled and it hasn't worked, we've always had a good out. Like, for example, we went for the young Monaco striker. Temensnikov was out from that situation when that didn't work out. I'm far from pleased, guys. I want to see more. Adamola, Free transfer coming in to replace obviously Abu, who we sold for 1.6 million, which is insane to think about when he cost 100,000 approximately. You know, made some really good profit on that, and to get a player in for free who's actually a better player, even better. Wallace across here, West Brom for chance, Malumbi off the post, it's a Letson. Is that going to count? It is. I thought it might be offside. Right, Cornet's going to come off for Zand here because I think Cornet with his booking is looking a little bit reckless in one of his bad games. Yeah, he should have got that, shouldn't he? That was terrible. Anyway, we have got other options we could bring on as well because the fullbacks are having a bad game by their standards as well. I think Jarumi is probably the answer at right back. I was expecting Jarumi to come in at the start of this season and force his way into the first team, and it hasn't quite worked out that way, but still, as long as he's happy enough to stay with us next year, because he seems to be concerned about his playing time, I still think there's opportunity for him to grow. Anyway, Knight coming down the flank here now. Tazan down to Zentrich. Zentrich down to Oji. Oji coming forward now. Can he find the ball pass forward to Glass? He can. There's a ball in. There's a ball up to Jarumi of the man himself. Tazan. Jarumi again. Tazan. Oh, he's got to score. He's got to put it in the back of the net. He's put it over the top, guys. A big opportunity. Oh, dear. I should maybe take Temenznikov off, but he's on a 6.2. But he's unbelievable how when he's playing badly, he might just turn around and get a goal. In the minute Dyklo breaks away for West Brom, a third goal would finish us off in this one. Phillips coming forward. Malumbe. Darryl Dyke, back of the net. Oh, it's been ruled out for offside. We'll take that every day of the week. Come on. 10 minutes, guys. Temenznikov's having a terrible game. Let's get him off for Richardson here. Glass with a free kick. Fred. I thought that was in. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was going to ripple in the back of the net there. It hasn't. Last chance saloon. Can we get a point? I'll take a point now with 2 minutes to go. 5 minutes of added time. Doesn't look like it's going to be today, does it? No. 2-1 as we finish that one off, guys. Disappointing. Disappointed we didn't win because we had a lot of chances in that one, didn't we? But there we go. Keeps West Brom in 5th there. Look, us in 16th. I mean, still got a nice gap of 12 points there, and there's only 9 games to go. If we've got 12 points gap when there's 5 games to go, you know we're pretty much there, right? So, could be a lot worse. Anyway, let's quickly have a look at the 5 aims of the save, which obviously is a little feature we've been doing, right? As we're getting towards the end of this one tonight. So, stay in Championship, we might be able to tick off next episode. We can't quite yet, we're very close. Improved club facilities, we haven't asked, so we haven't got to that one today. We did fail FA Cup 5th round though. Do we get a half mark for getting the 4th round to a replay with Brighton? And then losing in extra time? We took it all the way, didn't we? And the other one is increased squad value. I think we'll have to double check that one in the end of the next episode. Of course, we lost squad value by selling Abu, right? So, I don't know if we have made any more aims today. But still, maybe we have done a little bit more. Just wonder if now we quickly clear the team selection here and have a look at the league table again. It's going to be a good time to leave off now, guys. My voice is pretty much gone. We have got the 12-point gap here. And obviously, we've got 8 games to go now, isn't it? 37? No, 9 games to go. Sorry, my mental arithmetic here at this time in the morning. 12-point gap. Still a chance we could end up in a relegation battle. And last time we started this episode earlier on, we had a really bad start on the schedule. Really did not get some good results there. As you can see, after the Blackburn game, we had some really bad starts. We didn't win for like 6 games, so maybe that will carry on in the next episode. I don't know. But it's been an exciting one tonight, guys. I think still what we've done in 16th place is pretty good in the circumstances. I'm not sure what you think in the chat, but I think it could have been a lot worse, actually. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys, and say thank you very much. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget as well, also on the channel now as well, we have got a new series called Wanyama. Well, the episode's called Wanyama. It's a Dunfermline Athletic series, which I kept calling Dundee United earlier. But I uploaded episode 1 called Wanyama earlier to the page. It's only got a few people watch it so far. It's a similar format to this. It's just me cutting up, basically me live streaming or something, and then piecing it together in a shorter format. There'll be a second episode out either tomorrow or the day afterwards. And of course, we'll be back live streaming very soon for you all here. So thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. And go watch Wanyama. You want to see a bit more before you go to bed, right? Thanks again to everyone in the chat. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers now. Goodbye.